times. I'm literally him. I'm the one. Nothing I can do. I barely grazed the wall. Barely grazed the wall. God, I hope that small clip of actual WWE music don't get this fucking stream archive screwed over. Oh, I'm gonna remember that. That was pretty short. I think we're okay. I think we're all okay. Oh, man. Hey. Might as well turn his music up. I'm gonna hum along to it. This is great, great music. Oh my. Ah yes, DSP's already crafting a story. He says in his chat, the show almost didn't happen. Lol, I'll tell the story. You'll love it. Who is you? DSP don't like Asians. Oh, I gotta open this chat now that I think about it. Like so I can copy paste stuff. Here's the wall. Ah, yes. Charlie Sheen references. I am Lil B, the bass god. Sheen, winning. Sheen, winning. Sheen, winning. 1738.
I'm like, hey, what's up? Hello.
Almighty Tevin is watching my stream right now and talking crap about me.
Whoa! Whoa! Authentic clown music. DSP, what's the lyrics to this song? You sung it. Oh man. Big ups all the people in the YouTube chat. Because I just went live on YouTube. Wow. I'm the professional filter and video pauser for what will probably be one of the smuggest DSP streams ever. He made $4,000 at least. He had fun with his brand new friends for 4 hours. And guess what? If you didn't know, he went 4 hours with no bathroom breaks. He went 4 hours without blowing his nose, digging in his nose, without biting his fucking fingers. 4 hours without digging in his ears. 4 hours without viciously rocking. Maybe he did a little bit of swaying. 4 hours without stretching his legs. 4 hours without yelling at his chat. 4 hours without begging. 4 hours without doing anything that make him DSP. He's actually his best version of himself ever. For some random dudes and whatever. But yeah, you get the idea. I think DSP played a better, I don't know. He played a better character he was trying to play than he could have played at any other time. I don't know how to word it. I got to reword it. DSP was the best version of himself. That's the positive spin I think he would give it. Will he even point that out? I hope not, because that'd be kind of awkward. Yeah, you guys, I tried to act like different, and I was basically acting like a different style of streamer. And it worked out. And he's gonna be back to his old tricks. Probably not today. Today he's gonna get like $5 billion. I think he's gonna reach a new tax bracket. He's gonna be on CNN. He's gonna be in a 50 under 50 list. 50 under 50 Phil. 50 under 50 Phil. We're gonna have 50 bands. 50 mil. Not even bands. We're gonna have to make a new word for how much money DSP got. Just so we can flex. Oh well. What was I saying? Oh yeah, this is gonna be the smug stream. DSP gonna have so much fun. But if he could act literally the way he acted last night, Would anybody be able to hate on him anymore? He can't do it though. He can't do that. Maybe if Andy Worski and PPP moved in with him, he would be like Nick A30. He would be so positive overnight, and he would never get made fun of again. And the people that do, everybody would sweep for him and say, wow, you're making fun of Phil and he changed. And DSP wouldn't even have to say it anymore. Let's talk about it. Let me rewind it so you can really hear it. But you know anyway. Viewer at home, you already know. Okay, so you know the Zabadi Zoo song. And if you don't, I will give you some of the lyrics. Zabadi, zabadi, zabadi zoo. Zabadi, zabadi, zabadi zoo. That's the lyrics to the fucking song, dude. Okay, so with that knowledge of the lyrics, you may be thinking to yourself, well, this song's obviously mocking Bill Cosby, correct? Guess what? Somehow Zabadi Zoo isn't mocking Bill Cosby. And I think it's because DSP think all black people the same. I thought this was a Cosby song forever because I'm stupid. And I never paid attention to that part. I just don't care because I hear Cosby joke. How the fuck is Zabadi Zoo Barry White? How is that Barry White? Like, actually true question. How is that Barry White? What? That dented fucking shit is Barry White, bro? Zabadi Zoo? What? Fuck you. I don't know how that happened. Somebody in chat should have said Barry White question mark back then. Uploaded that shit. Oh, I like how we've been using that song for what, years? And I've heard it a lot. But I always just was like, oh, it's the dumb Bill Cosby song. The dude's literally saying Zabadi Zoo. Zabadi Zoo. It sounds like fake pudding pop meme, you know? Oh, I gotta eat my pudding pop with Zabadi Zoobadi. Like it's that joke. It's actually that joke. This is over with now. From the bottom of my heart, thank you all for being a part of this community. Know that this is a safe space for all, and you are welcome and loved for the perfect. I thought we were all human. You know he didn't write this. First of all, he actually didn't write this. But still, perfect. The perfect and unique people each of you are. My streams have and always will be a place for fun, adventure, and friendship. You are what make this community great. He was right. A word from the king. Love is love, proud ally. Get in the fucking ring, dickers. Holy. Like, this intro, I don't hate it yet, but I wish it didn't have a fart sound. We're gonna mute the fart sound. Got him. Okay. I'm okay without the fart sound. I don't like fart sound in the start of a DSP stream. We really gonna start off as a 3-year-old, you know? We gotta start at least like, what's that one game where you get older every time you die?
It's too small.
God, don't tell me, because more than one person gonna say, holy shit, why are you gray now?
Welcome to...
But it's like that one game where every time you die, you get older, but you start off old and get younger. Like when you start off with the fart sound, you're 3. Yeah, Sifu, it's reverse Sifu. When you start off with the fart sound, you're a 3-year-old now. I don't want to be a 3-year-old in the beginning.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the show.
Yes, wow. The king.
Got in store for you today because, ladies and gentlemen, today is...
All hail the king of gout. He's already hugging us. He's hugging us, reaching out. He want to hug us through the stream.
React to the June the King documentary on Review Tech USA.
Before he continue, I want to point out what he said in the chat. So I don't know the context of this because I couldn't decipher it. I was looking at hieroglyphics and I was supposed to start a YouTube stream. But he said, I know exactly what they were doing. Haha. I'm fully aware of everything going on at all times. I just play dumb sometimes. And you may be saying to yourself, well, Tevin, you've obviously clipped that out of context. And Phil was posting lol, LOL after that. He didn't. I did not see any lol, no LOL, no Ella giggle, no smiley face, no crying tear emoji. I saw nothing that said this is sarcastic at all. And DSP said the equivalent of this before. He's actually said this before, like in voice. He was like, "Oh yeah, people think that I don't know what's going on, but I know everything going on at all times, and every move I make is calculated." This fucking anime character, he's been getting stronger, more motivated. He's like that pink dude. He's like the pink dude when he fought the flying people with gold hair.
From my DSP reaction
the fuck?
channel. If you haven't seen it yet, well,
He's like the pink
you
dude, but
are
he
missing
talked too
out.
much.
It was an epic event, and today on the show, I'm gonna tell you all about it.
Yeah, he did it in private.
The fact that
You're
it
right,
almost
Dingus.
happened.
He spoke that way in private
It was
too.
a complete
In
last-minute
Discord.
disaster, and we really almost didn't get it together.
Mm,
Wow.
nice hype, man.
It's going to be an epic show today. Thank you for joining me for the Level 1 podcast.
Level 1. Let's get belted. Let's get belted.
Let's get felted.
So, everyone, welcome to DSP Gaming and the Level 1 podcast.
He's already washing his hair.
Today is Monday,
He's already washing his hair. How quick
August 20th.
till he burp, snort, sway, stretch his balls, get up, scratch his butt.
2024, the day
Anything he didn't do last
as
night.
I believe they will call it.
He's already leaning in, swaying a bunch. He already tried to hug us through the camera.
Was, right? Over on my DSP Reacts channel, I did a collaborative, cooperative react
What do you mean by that?
documentary about review tech put out by June the King yesterday. First of all, if you haven't seen it yet,
And if you haven't seen it yet, big ups to UNFW1, the 26-month resub, 18 standard 500 bits, and Jeff Oliver, the gift sub
viewers watching it when it debuted on
to on
YouTube.
Primus.
As of this morning, it has almost hit 500,000 views in 24 hours.
Oh, okay.
That's actually
Good for him.
incredibly good performance for this kind of documentary. June has outdone himself with a quality piece of product, and I think that everyone on the internet knows that.
How many people he think on the internet? First of all, second of all, a lot of views in a short amount of time don't mean that people like the content necessarily. I'm not about to try that hard to look at these numbers
On
though.
YouTube.
Why is he
As of
promoting
this
this?
morning,
Why not?
It has almost hit.
Let's give this.
That was my highest viewed stream of all time.
Days.
And
On
views
what?
continue to skyrocket.
Ah, yes, he's
That
highlighting.
doc did, and I'm very
Hello,
happy
Jade.
for June. I hope that the views continue to skyrocket on that documentary. I strongly recommend you check out the June the King channel on YouTube. Now,
You got a link?
man, let me tell you guys.
Hey, got a link?
First of all, that was my highest viewed stream of all time.
Okay.
Of all time. Not just the highest viewed stream on DSP Reacts. Not just
Yeah, I
the
can't wait
highest
for
viewed
DSP
stream
to
on
tell us the
Gaming,
stuff
not
June
just the
got
highest
wrong
viewed stream on
about his
YouTube.
documentary.
It's literally the most views
While we
I've
RP and
ever
act like he
seen
did nothing wrong about
on a
anybody
live
else's
stream.
documentary.
We peaked at
Kinda
about,
cringe.
I want to say,
What was that? What was that?
3,200 viewers.
It's okay. I'm not
It
going to be
kinda
that mean
fluctuated quite a
because
lot.
according to DSP, he snorts so
But
much
we
during the
were
day
over
and not at night.
3,000 at some point.
You know what?
Which is absolutely amazing.
You know what? I'm going to look
That-
for
that
this.
many
If I have
live
this
viewers
video, I'm going to play it. It's really
on
fun.
my stream.
Because I recently
Okay,
found this
my
again.
stream.
It's
This
fucking
is not me
sweet.
appearing on someone else's show. This is my own
We might have
stream,
a fat
bringing
burial
that
coming in.
attention. And of course,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
if you add all the illegal restreamers, I believe
And he's bringing up the trolls already. Now, this is the dude who not even 12 hours ago, he pretended to criticize Review Tech for bringing up trolls and troll style activities when he was in the middle of celebrating hitting, what was it, 100K subs or maybe 200K. He was like, oh my God, this guy's supposed to be celebrating and he's talking about the trolls. This dude made $4,000 last night, hanging out with his two best new friends that are super cool and robust, quirky and cute and fun, friendly, and belted.
appearing on someone else's show,
And he's like, yeah, let me talk about the trolls right quick.
which is absolutely amazing.
Just a little
To have
bit.
That many live viewers.
Let me bring up, I could have had more views.
Okay, my stream. This is not me appearing on someone else's show. This is my own stream, bringing that amount of attention.
What do you
And of
mean by
course,
Oh, what was that?
If you add all the
Are you
illegal
okay,
restreamers,
Phil?
I believe people were saying it was upwards of 8,000 viewers. So that's pretty darn.
Somebody added up all the restream view counts and told DSP. Oh, you poor guy. Oh man. Okay.
Darn good.
I hope they do that every day.
For that. Thank you.
Make
to
your
everyone
life
who tuned
fucking
in.
miserable.
You know,
No way that could be
will I ever
fun.
get attention like that again? I don't know. Chaotic. You guys, if you were there live,
Wow.
I know you saw how absolutely insane the chat was moving. It was flying,
Okay.
just flying a mile a minute. You could barely read it. It was all over the place. And of
I'm gonna have
course,
to check this video
let's
on my
just address the elephant in the room
situation.
now. Okay, the
Why we got an elephant in the room?
amount of contributions were outstanding, were over the top insane. And I know you guys are probably wondering, well, how much did you make yesterday?
Wow.
Okay. Well, I can only tell you one thing. I made about just about $1,000 in tips in one night.
What about super chats? What about gifted subs and memberships?
Whoever
This dude's so
contributed
nasty.
yesterday,
You know what he's doing. I'm
seriously,
not gonna tell
thank
you.
you so very, very,
I'm
very
not gonna
much.
tell you,
Doing
but you know what he's doing.
Help me. And my
This dude's
business,
so fucking
and I really, really
cool.
appreciate that.
Thank you.
Okay,
We're all
1,000
getting
bucks in
filtered.
tips in one
Some people more than
freaking
others.
stream. That's nuts.
Yeah.
Right? Now, what?
You know what's nuts? That he got like 3K in the YouTube side contributions, at least. At least. At least. At least. He's not gonna bring that up. He bring up that he got 1,000 in tips. What about the other stuff? What about the dude? He was actually reading $300 super chats. He was getting $199 super chats. He was getting $99 super chats. He was getting, again, like I say, $300 super chats. And he's bringing up just tips. This dude's the GOAT. It's the GOAT. And of course, the number is like super underestimated because he don't respect his viewers and he don't appreciate what they really give him. And all he do is say that he do a lot. If you appreciate what people give you, maybe you can give a real number. What about that? No, they gave just over 1,000 in tips. What the fuck? If Tim Schafer said he got over $100,000 and he had like 180,000 to make Broken Age, DSP would have called him a scammer. Check the Tim Schafer scale. If it count, wait, okay, check the Tim Schafer scale. If DSP, I can't even fucking word it. I'm flabbergasted, dude. I'm having too much fun. I'm getting so filtered, I can't even think. I'm becoming
How
dented.
much did you make yesterday?
Ah!
Okay. Well, I can only tell you one thing. I made just about $1,000
Okay,
in tips.
check the Tim Schafer chart. If it showed that Tim Schafer is scammer, that means DSP is scammer. And Tim Schafer is always a scammer, if you ask
In
DSP.
one night.
So there you go. Don't ask. Pray hands.
Whoever
Whoever.
contributed yesterday,
He can go back
seriously,
and read them.
thank you so
He can
very,
read them
very,
right
very
now,
much.
a day
You understand
later.
how much that's going to
Remember
help
when
me
side
and my
scrollers
business?
read super chats
And I
and shit the
really,
next
really
day?
appreciate that.
He can read them right now.
$1,000 in tips in one freaking stream.
Boo.
That's nuts. All right.
Boo.
Now, what about everything else?
Oh,
What about super chats? What about memberships? There were a ridiculous amount of super
he's
chats.
not going to give a number.
And there were a ridiculous amount of memberships.
He's not going to give a number.
Channel.
What's the number?
Okay.
What's the
How
number?
many?
Well, dollar amount?
I can't tell you.
Boo. Oh my
Now, it's not that I
God.
don't want to tell you.
He's being weird.
I'm a transparent guy.
He's being weird.
I can't tell you because YouTube crashed.
This
when
is
the
so
stream
fun.
ended. The stream had a lot of technical issues.
This is so fun.
Okay, we're gonna
You
talk
wanna
about that
laugh
in a
more,
second, how it
DSP?
almost didn't happen, and there were so many viewers and everything.
Wow.
By the end of the stream,
I made too much
I
money
was trying to
to
shut down
correctly
the stream.
appreciate how much money I made.
everything
Okay.
flopped up and crashed on me. So normally what happens is when you end a stream on YouTube,
Yeah, he being
a
weird.
summary
This is
screen
really
will pop
weird.
up For you.
Very
They'll
interesting
say,
way to handle
"Here's
getting a lot of money
how
from
many
your
viewers
viewers
had when
that
it
you
peaked.
appreciate.
Here's how many total viewers you had. Here's how much
That's
you made in super
fucking
chats. Here's how
something.
many members you gained. It tells you all those statistics live, like right away when the stream ends. I went to do it. The whole thing went bloop and just like locked up my browser. And then when I went back,
This is
you
ridiculous.
can't see statistics until like a day or two passes. So
Okay,
right
well,
now,
tell us in a day or
you know, I
two.
go to that video and I try to take.
What
a look
about
at
that?
It, and I can't see.
Tell us
any
in a day or
analytics
two
on it
then.
whatsoever
Say
yet. It acts like I
anything
made
to get away
nothing.
with it.
Now, obviously, I made a
Welcome
ton.
to
We
the
all saw
internet!
the super chats and the memberships rolling in during that event, but I can't see it.
Wow. Good job,
I
man.
can't see it at all. So I'll know in a few days.
But he won't tell us. Will he tell us in a few days?
It'll take is like maybe
What's
3
this
days,
segment
and
weird?
then you'll get
Come
an
on.
update. It'll update your analytics, and I'll know from my YouTube Studio app and everything. It'll tell me. I'll be able to take a look. But I did not monetize the stream in regards to ads. So I made $0 in ad revenue.
Wow.
And then as soon as the stream ended, YouTube said, "Oh, it's ad unsuitable anyway because of the content." Now there is literally
Imagine making all of the money he made, getting all that he got, and then of course you got to bring up that you don't know how much you got, and then you got to double down on being weird and say, "Well, I also didn't make money this really specific way." Even if this dude had like maximum ads on this fucking bullshit and YouTube accepted all of the whatever they could accept and did everything they could do, would he have really made enough money to even bother with it? Would it really have mattered? Do you really want to actually make ad revenue watching someone else's documentary like this? Do you really want to do that, ESP? You already made $4,000. How much more you need? He wanted more money that he could not tell us about and not count correctly. He's not a good enough cashier to even count past 4,000, apparently.
nothing in there that's ad unsuitable.
I don't know.
There's swearing, but swearing is
Valve
allowed.
can't count past 3. DSP can't count past 4,000. He can't count past 1,000, I guess.
But
I'm making so much money.
FYI, knowing
And
YouTube,
it's gone.
I'm not even going to look at it for several days. So anyone watching it now, enjoy ad-free. There may be some ads on the video in the long term, which would obviously be good and help the channel. But sadly, I get nothing on ads whatsoever because YouTube demonetized it. Aren't they nice
So
guys, right?
sad.
So, already, I made a clip. My very first...
I like that we add a human element to the fucking YouTube, the whole fucking site.
Which would obviously be good and help the channel. But sadly, I get nothing on ads whatsoever because YouTube demonetized it. Aren't they nice guys?
Aren't they nice guys?
Right?
Right. Okay.
So, already, I made a clip. My very first...
You know what's funny, quirky, cool, and robust? That DSP specifically says the people that do this kind of content, aka what I'm doing, that they shouldn't be able to monetize it. They shouldn't be able to run ads on it. And they shouldn't even be able to accept money from people who want to give them money directly. But this dude watched a documentary that's fucking showcases some asshole's downfall. And he's like, man, it suck I couldn't get ad rev on that documentary I watched. Really? Isn't it ironic? It might be. The whole fucking stream last night was ironic. It was 4 hours of irony and DSP not going to the bathroom. Can't wait to see him go to the bathroom. I can't wait for the next bathroom segment, dude. Can't wait to see him go to the bathroom. He bring the camera in there now.
DSP Reacts channel already. I am going to plan to maybe like once
I gotta get to the bathroom, you guys. Hour and a half from now.
And try to get it.
You're gonna have to go to the bathroom. You're gonna leave for 15 minutes.
But I want to kind of do it in order. Like there's maybe 3 or 4 big moments that stood out for me during the React that I want to highlight. The first clip is me revealing the briefcase. If you don't know what the briefcase is, I kind of don't want to spoil. I recommend you watch the clip. But it was something that we used over the course of the entire...
This is something that should be pointed out. Brandu pointed it out, and I don't know why I didn't think about it. But, you know, other people, everybody else think about the better stuff in the current modern era. Because I'm too old. Anyway, remember when DSP started his shorts channel? I'm already fucking up. Remember when DSP started advertising shorts? Yeah. Okay, go with me on this. When he first started advertising shorts, he had these moments actually every stream where he would truly overreact to the point where everybody knew he was overreacting. And half of his chat would say, you should make that a short, Phil. And all of the people in the REEstream chat would be saying, oh, shorts mode, YouTube shorts mode. And guess what? Right after those segments happened, DSP will look in the fucking barrel of the camera and say, guys, that should be a short. We should make that a short. So now he's doing the equivalent of that, but the videos are now more long form. And he's uploading them and calling them clips. And I want to talk about his clips too. They're magazines, by the way. I want to talk about his clips too. This dude, after years of his actual viewers asking for him to do clips and him coming up with excuses and stacking them and saying, I can't do it for this reason and that reason and this reason and that reason, and I don't have this and I don't have that and I have a family. He watched the Kino Casino for 2 days. He look at the clip channels. He look at their like self-ran clips channel and he think, damn, look at what they're doing. Look at how much fun they're having. I could do that. Now DSP have clips. Even though people been telling him for years that other people have clips and clips are fun and he didn't want to do it. I don't know. And I reminded myself of this, thinking about it. I'm wording it wrong. I thought about this last night and reminded myself of how when he watched Brian stream, remember Brian? When he watched Brian stream, Brian's streams look better than DSP's. And then out of nowhere, DSP get like a capture card and then eventually he get a $2,000 computer. So apparently when he do stuff with people directly, then he wants to just straight up be better than them. Oh, I did a collab with Brian. Damn, Brian's streaming on PC and his game look better than mine, but I make more money than him. Okay, I got to get a new capture card. I got to pretend like I got a PC donated. Boom, my streams look better than Brian now. Oh, I'm working with the Kino Casino, but they have a clips channel. Well, I can't have people doing stuff with me that look better than me. I got to make a clips channel. He didn't make a clips channel, but he uploading clips, and then he's using these dudes' terminology. Fucking little brother ass motherfucker stealing these dudes' terminology. Don't know what it mean. Don't even know what it mean. You get beat up doing that shit in the hood. Who are you? Let's see if he did it today. Did he? I thought he uploaded a clip. Oh, is he uploading it, but he didn't post it yet? Okay, whatever. Anyway, I wanted to point out this one video name. Kino Casino versus Side Scrollers. DSP felt some. That's his first clip, his first self-made clip. Him actually just copying Kino Casino, stealing their terminology. Look at this one after this. Ubisoft buys creators with Disneyland trip to glaze, in quotes, Star Wars Outlaws. DSP, what that mean? What does felt mean? What does felt some mean? Can you explain it to Jade? This dude, little brother like a motherfucker. Acting like a little Flash when he met Chief Keef.
As a result of actually watching some of the Kino Casino
He's not even a fucking person. He's not even himself. He literally was never himself, but he's still not himself. He's just an amalgamation of other people's personalities and ideas and shit that they like. You don't know what anything means.
Making references to like, you know, people felting, meaning you ran out of
Yeah, I'm felted right now.
You just got felt in front of you because you're out of money.
Don't explain it so hard.
Idea.
I guess he do know what it mean, but when you explain it that hard, it make it not that fun. I like to just think that it mean they got fucked, but I'm saying it in a way that I can say it around kids.
And so I
can get felted, you can get felted, we can get felted. I'm felting him, the feltoning.
Right now.
Let's get felted. Fuck it.
Enjoy. Okay.
It's a fluid meaning, like KO Gaming.
I want to say thank you to the Kino Casino guys, obviously.
But DSP is so powerful.
We would have brought in maybe 600-700 viewers.
Okay, nice. We got to downplay audience right quick. This dude's brain is so powerful. He got to talk about the felt shit, and he got to literally explain it in the most direct way that nobody else would ever be willing to.
Well, the definition of felt or felting is when you have your chips in front of you and you run out. So you're only looking down at the felt fabric on the top of the casino table style. Like, what?
Right now.
This dude's a genius. Oh, what was that?
The clip. Check out the
Who that
react. It's live over there right now.
Never heard of her.
And I hope that you enjoy it. Okay. So good stuff all around. I want to say thank you to the Kino Casino guys. Obviously,
you know their name?
I just done the react for myself. I probably would have.
They're like gentlemen in the Kino Casino guys.
So more people would have come. I would have never.
Say my name. Say my name.
I would have made insane amounts of support like I made.
Because I fucking tipped you and you asking for a bit. You know it's a shame. Say my name. Say my name.
Pretty awesome, actually. Oh, and by the way, just so you guys know, today, for again, we might have some newcomers on the stream. I don't know how many newcomers.
You don't want anything, right?
If you are here and you're a newcomer, shout out all contributions at the end of the podcast.
Yes. I have to bring up money any way I can.
Thank you in advance. I really appreciate it.
Strange preemptive praise.
My goal is to hit $50.
Thank you for the money you might give me.
That includes this podcast, and then we're going to head over and do my react show on my react channel. So thank you in advance to anyone who supports, and back to business as usual, basically, for the rest of the week. Okay, cool. All right, so that went really well.
Hey, remember earlier when I said we was going to have a big derail? I finally found the videos.
Okay, what is up, everybody? What is going on?
This shit's insane. I'm gonna have to explain a lot of it because it'll take like 20 minutes to play. But I'm glad I finally found these pre-streams, and now if I ever think about it, I can pull them up. It's so cool. It's so fucking cool. So we have this pre-stream from January 16, 2017. Still sick, but maybe a solution.
Okay, what is up, everybody?
I think this is when DSP had gonorrhea.
Welcome to today's
he didn't know yet.
Stream of Dark Souls.
I'm making that up. Obviously, come on.
Say, oh, Phil sounds better. Well, I sound better immediately now. Give it about 5 minutes of me talking here.
I'm gonna skip ahead.
And it's my
After the
throat
opening.
is going to do what it has done all week. Seize up and fill up with nastiness.
Yeah.
And so don't expect a clearer voice from me for too long here on the stream. Okay? I'm going to do a very short pre-stream today. I didn't do a pre-stream yesterday.
The pre-stream after this was double the
So I'm
length.
gonna do one quickly
If you don't know
today.
why, you'll figure out soon.
FYI number 1. If you didn't see it yet, I strongly recommend you
Okay, now
check
I
out
can
the
skip ahead. He promoting.
out overnight. And I tested it last night. I woke up 3
Listen to this, listen to this. This is it.
interactive with stream chat.
This shit's
where I
the
guess
same.
You guys can
Yep.
I certainly hope you're going to join me for that, because that's going to be something unique and different, something that I usually don't do, and I'm looking forward to that a lot. All right? Now, the other thing is, if I'm not feeling better by the middle of this week, I'm going to the doctor, because you can hear it still in my voice.
He didn't do that.
So,
He didn't need
and the
to.
thing is, I'm waking up every morning with a throbbing, swollen throat, and then over the course of the day it gets better, but then when I wake up the next day, it hurts again.
This is 2017, by the way.
Last night, I decided to test it. There's gotta be something
2017.
going on while I'm sleeping, right? Yeah, what it is that I keep opening my mouth and breathing through my mouth at night, and sometimes I
Time
do
speed.
snore. And what's happening is my mouth is completely drying out overnight. And I tested it last night. I woke up 3 times during the night. My mouth was bone dry, like a desert. And I would take, go to the bathroom, get some water, and go back to sleep. And then I wake up another 2 hours later, same thing.
Yeah.
So it's obvious that, this is the problem. This is what's going on. Is even though I'm feeling better during the day, then I sleep and my throat swells up and gets all fucked up because of the way that I sleep. So, and yes, I do use a humidifier, and it doesn't help. I have a humidifier in my bedroom. It does not help at all.
All the local
So,
drama. I
I,
almost forgot
today, this
DSP
morning,
existed
purchased the
LUL.
best sleep headband
Yeah,
available,
this
the
be
highest
having more
rated
fun
one
than
on
them anyway.
And what it's supposed to do is it's supposed to keep your jaw closed while you sleep. Let's see if it works. It's actually
Okay,
coming
I'm gonna
today.
rewind.
I'm part of Amazon Prime.
Play this at normal
Purchased
speed.
The best sleep headband
Sleep headband.
available, the highest rated one on Amazon.
Snore strap, by the way, is what it's called. If you look up sleep headband, you will find an actual different thing than what DSP wore.
Jaw closed while you
He
sleep.
was embarrassed
Let's
talking
see if
about it.
works. It's actually coming today because I'm part
And
of
he didn't want to
Amazon
help other
Prime.
people that might have a
Actually
problem with
shipping, it's
sleeping
supposed to come
because you don't
today,
care about other
which is
people.
pretty damn awesome.
He's not a human like you and me. He don't want to help
So,
other people out for real.
We'll see.
So that's why he say
You know,
sleep
if this works,
headband.
that's
Got me
great.
looking like
Sometimes I
LeBron
want
in
to
the
go to
bed.
Doctor, because going to the doctor to walk in the door.
It was a
costs
fucking
$75
snore strap, dude.
To get any medicine at a minimum.
Fucking
costs
snore
$150
strap.
in this genius system. So anyway, I hoping that this will actually help me here, and possibly I'm gonna pop a cough drop. Hold on.
Wow.
And
Yeah, this is when it
you
get
know,
disgusting.
this is what's taking me so long to work.
Stuff rolling around in
So we'll
DSP
see.
mouth
Let
when
everyone
he
know.
talk
Try
is
tonight when it
insane.
arrives, and I'll give you some firsthand feedback on it.
First-hand feedback. So yeah, that's the story, the opening of the story. January 16, 2017. DSP was like, wow, I feel really bad. And my mouth is really dry when I wake up. Maybe it's because my mouth open because I'm snoring all day. I mean, all night. And then he decided to buy a sleep headband. I mean, snore strap. I mean, sleep headgear. He rather call this headgear than call it a snore strap. Even though if you look up snore strap, you find what he bought. And you find a bunch of clones of what he bought.
Okay, what is
Again,
up, everybody?
2017. And he ain't learned shit. 2017. But we still didn't get to the point yet. Almost.
Really low. Like, I'm talking 1 to 2 stars, and I'm
Okay.
like,
Another thing I want to point out. The last pre-stream was 9 minutes long. He felt so bad, he made a pre-stream 9 minutes long. The next day, after he used the snore strap for one day, pre-stream was 16 minutes long. Why? Because he felt better. And he didn't have to go to the doctor.
I bet those are really
And he didn't have to go to the doctor.
bone dry. Lo and behold, first I slept. Honest, I was pretty skeptical that it was going to work. Okay. I slept. I woke up this morning. Lo and behold, first of all, my mouth was not bone dry. By the way, the picture is coming up. It's up right now. That's the picture of me with the headgear.
Snore strap. See? Headgear.
Lo and behold, first of all, my
Headgear.
mouth was not bone dry. By the way, the
Headgear.
picture is coming up. It's up right now. That's the picture of me with the headgear on right there.
Headgear.
So,
Nah, he don't wear it anymore. No fucking way he wear it
for a
anymore.
change, because usually it is when I wake up. It was not bone dry.
I'm gonna spoil another thing because I did a whole pig go search on this. He talked about it in this video and the video I played before this, and then he kind of never talked about it again. except for a year later, and he called it stupid. He called it stupid. He called it like stupid headgear or stupid snore strap or stupid sleeping strap. He never wore it again, I'm telling you. Because if he wore it again, he would be actually literally in better health. He would factually feel better every day if he wore this thing and went to sleep at night looking stupid. He'd rather be sick and weird every day in the morning for his weird job that he loved and complain. He'd rather actually complain and clear his throat all day and snort and say it's disgusting. He'd rather actually do that than wear something around his fucking head that makes him look dumb at night. And then he's married. Don't he sleep in the same room with Kat? Allegedly? He'd rather still snore. Even though if he wore a stupid thing on his head, he wouldn't snore and he would feel better.
My throat hurt, but it did not hurt nearly as much.
This dude got instant results wearing that thing.
Now, I can tell you right
And
now,
he
my
still
throat
don't wear
still
it.
still raspy,
7
probably
years
because I've been
later.
under so much stress over
He
the
don't
past
wear
several
it.
days with me, especially with the night
But he
breathing
bitched
and
about
stuff
feeling
like that.
bad every morning. Oh, I have so much gunk in my throat every morning because my post-nasal drip. Yeah, it's also because you're snoring all night. And that's because you don't want to wear a dumb thing on your head.
With me, especially with the night
That was an
breathing
insane
and
snort.
like that.
Listen to this.
It showed up yesterday because I have Amazon Prime. It showed up in one day. It actually came out of the Seattle
The
warehouse.
hamster
which was
ball here.
awesome. And I took some pictures of it last night.
Oh, I got to rewind
'Cause I have
before
Amazon.
that.
So
Before
I ordered
that.
positive was the highest rated, and it had over 200 positive customer ratings. Like, that's got to be good then. So I ordered it, and it showed up yesterday because I have Amazon Prime. It showed up in one day. It actually came out of the Seattle warehouse, which was awesome.
Oh my gosh.
And I took some pictures of it last night. In fact, you'll see a piece of fan art here in today's montage here, starting up for Dark Souls, that has that face from when I had the headgear on. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, headgear.
I tried it out last night. And I'll be honest, I was pretty skeptical that it was going to work. Okay.
God. Basically, it worked, but holy shit, we got to hear him talk
First of
about it.
all, my mouth was not bone dry. By the way, the picture is coming up. It's up right now. That's the picture of me with the headgear on right there. So,
Yeah, he still
I woke up, my
sounding
mouth
really
was not
nasty in
bone
this
dry.
video.
For a change, because usually it is when I wake up. It was not bone dry. My throat hurt, but it did not hurt nearly as much as it had for the past several days.
Yeah, him and
Now,
Kat
like,
should
right now,
wear
my throat's
snore
still swollen,
straps to
still raspy,
bed.
Probably because it's been under so much stress over the past several days with me.
Even if they don't need
through
it.
the mouth like that, okay?
Okay. What?
Stress over the past several days with me, especially with the night breathing through the mouth like that. Okay.
That's right. This guy's a bitch.
So, the good news is the headgear worked, and it actually made my throat feel better. I sound, people are saying I sound better. I mean, yeah, I'm going to still sound a little bit strained today. I know that's going to happen, but I sound better today.
Yeah,
right?
you got to keep in mind, this is when DSP was sick and it wasn't just a normal day. So if I'm thinking if he wear this headgear on a normal day, he would be more normal himself the next day. But you don't want to do that. You rather complain about it and act like there's nothing he can do. And say, I'm a human.
I do. I feel
He
better.
didn't act like a human last
I'm
night.
still in
4 hours
pain,
without a bathroom
but
break.
a lot
From
less pain
DSP,
than
by
I
the
did.
way.
And
The
what
dude
I'm
who stretch
hoping
and go to the bathroom
is
every 45 minutes.
Every day now, if I use this headgear,
He
or
didn't use it
whatever,
every day.
I'm going to get better.
He did not use it every day.
So that's good. Because, quite honestly, I honestly didn't feel like going to the doctor.
And it saved him a doctor trip. And it saved him a doctor trip.
Just for the doctor to tell me that I'm sick. If the doctor says moving, then I will go to the doctor. But I asked Leanna as well. I said, did I snore less?
Oh, Leanna.
And I asked Leanna
You
as well.
didn't
I said,
snore,
"I figured out
Waffle?"
What's going on? And, I asked Leanna as well. I said, did I snore less? And she said, well, no loud snoring at all. Every once in a while she could hear me do like a half snore, which was like, I guess the inhaling or whatever, but no like loud, snorting or anything like that at all. And that's probably what was hurting my throat to begin with.
Insane.
So that's good.
How many
That's
of
good
these
news.
throat clears are him hamming it up
Okay.
too? At least half of them. I don't
Alright.
believe him.
So now let's talk about, not my personal
He's the
health, but
kid
let's actually
pretending to
talk
be
now
sick
about
every day.
what you can expect from me today.
So, yep, that's some hot snore strap, headgear, sleep headband lore. Because you actually have to look up snore strap, headgear, sleep headband, and probably something else like sleep headgear. And then you get like the whole setup and him actually talking about it and him saying it's stupid and him pretty much saying he don't wear it anymore. So big ups, DSP. Thank you for caring about yourself and bothering us with all your weird sounds and acting like you can't do anything about them.
When it happened, Okay,
That's like it's
I'll
gonna
talk a
go
little bit
away
about how
overnight
it went,
and never
but
come back.
Before we
But
get
I
there,
mean,
I
damn,
wanna
if he
talk
feel
about
even
how it
5% better,
nearly didn't
why
happen,
not?
All right.
He'd rather bitch
So as you know,
and make weird sounds
yesterday,
and then not do it when
I
he hang out with his
tried
friends.
to- well, 2
People
days
he
ago, I
actually
tried
like,
to
he don't
test
like us.
Discord to see if I could actually run this call with the guys from Kino Casino.
Ah, yes, the guys
to
from
do
Kino
our
Casino.
swap
That's their
reaction
official
to the
name.
documentary. And when I tried to do it, it was working, but I was
I
having
swear
some
it was
tech
something I
issues.
was
Like, for
gonna look
example,
up.
the video kept disappearing, and I couldn't understand why. And the video looked choppy, and I was like, man, you know, it's kind of weird because I know this PC is good.
Oh yeah, I
for
saw
this kind of
that.
stuff.
That
Yeah,
Subaru man got a
maybe
text
Emote,
from a
but
Connecticut
this
phone
one, like, what the
number
heck is going on here?
saying to kill
And
yourself.
I couldn't figure
What?
it out. And so I said,
DSP, why you
to
laughing?
Andy, I think you should run the call because you're so used to doing it.
What do you mean by
literally run
that?
Discord every single time that you stream for your show.
You
so
should
know the ins and outs.
praise
Like,
yourself
I don't
now.
understand why it's giving me these technical issues. So I think you should control the call. And he agrees, like, yeah, not a problem at all. You know, I'll call you. We'll get the audio and everything working, and then I'll run the video, and you know, but you could run the stream. I'm like, perfect. That makes sense because then I could look at the chat.
Yeah,
I could do
that makes
shout-outs,
sense.
And you can take
What do you
control
mean he
of
could look at the
video
chat? He didn't look at the
instead of
chat
splitting the responsibility
like at all. It
based
was
on both
impossible
sides,
to.
right?
Nobody even got banned. What?
So
Whatever. Anyway,
here's what
next
happened
topic.
yesterday. All right,
All right.
they call me. They're on the call, and I join the call, and they
Correct.
go, "Uh-oh,
Arr.
Phil, we can't see or hear you. Uh-oh, what's going on?" And I realized, oh, wait a minute. I got my OBS open. And the thing is, OBS is trying to use my camera and my
Yeah,
phone.
this is
while
filler.
Discord's trying to use my camera and microphone. The computer doesn't let you do that. So there's an error. It's not letting you show. Like, okay, I know what I got to do. Let me close OBS. Let me close Discord. Let me reopen
Whatever
Discord.
this is.
Okay.
Oh my God,
Now
the
get
throat
Discord
clearing.
Discord, all right? So that's a simple fix. And that worked. Then I'm on there. My
This
video,
is
audio, all
apparently
working,
the story
and
that
fine.
was
I just wanted
gonna
to set up
like
this is
almost
right? I don't
stop
have
the
to point right.
stream.
So
They were gonna
what they're
cancel it
doing is
last minute and
and
never do it because of
test the
this.
waters and see how
Yeah,
everything's
right.
whatever. And so we're about to go
And-
live, and all of a sudden I noticed
Right.
that Ashton's webcam keeps freezing and unfreezing. And I said to
Ashton,
them, "Hey guys, have you seen this?"
who
And
the
they're like, "No, we
fuck
haven't
is
seen it."
that?
Well, it's not, I'm not doing anything. What is it?
I'm
And so
not
I
a
realized it's
fucking
something
Kino
wrong with
Casino
Discord.
loyalist calling them
It's
Ashton and
playing
Andy.
like it's doing something
Get
technical,
out of here.
and we don't know what it is. They
I
can see
like
everything
calling
on their
people
side,
by their
and
show
it's
name.
all right. So what I ended up doing was every time he was freezing, I would
Not
like,
their
"What's going
real
on?" And it
name.
didn't work again. It didn't make sense. Like, how does that make sense?
What's
Well,
your
right.
real
Now,
name and not your
I didn't know
stripper
why
name?
that was happening. You'll notice over the course of our react that Ashton's camera keeps freezing. And
Ashton,
happening.
Andy.
Doesn't have like a pet peeve of mine. I want things to be smooth when I do a broadcast. And
Oh,
it's just
well,
like,
I'm nitpicking. I'm the same dude that don't like calling
so
them
that's just
Phil
ridiculous.
ever.
If you watch the replay, I keep like moving stuff.
That's
What is
probably
this
some
doing?
kind of
I
tism.
keep doing that, or else Ashton would have been
But I
frozen.
really hate the
So,
name
okay, so that's
Phil.
tech issue number 2.
Like
And then the big tech
really,
issue
really hate the
happened.
name
So I turned
Phil.
on the stream.
And then it's attached to him, so it's double negative. Sorry if your name is Phil. I mean, my name's Tevin. That's an awful name. I'm not trying to help you out. I'm being honest about this. I'm being transparent.
Super high quality. I do gameplay. I do this live 60 frame camera. I never have this issue. What could possibly be causing this data issue with YouTube? So,
Man, it's a lot of filler.
And the first thing, so Andy and I are trying to brainstorm, figure out what's going on. I'm like, all right, maybe I'm broadcasting at too high a bitrate. Now, how does that make sense? Because I broadcast at 15,000 kilobits per second every single stream. It never is an issue whatsoever. Never. Okay? So it doesn't make sense at all that this is causing an issue only on this one particular stream. So Andy's like, "Can you lower your bitrate?" I said, "Yes, I can lower my bitrate. No problem." So I turned
Yeah, if his name was Uncle Phil, I would be okay with calling him that. And it would be more fun and robust.
And then when I go to turn the stream on, I realize something.
But why?
Oh, no, that's not going to work. Why? Because on YouTube,
I'm going to call him that now.
like codecs that you use.
Every time I want to say Phil, I'm going to say Uncle Phil. But then somebody might get mad because that was a real character.
Next level, which is 1440p. So I'm using this higher level codec to stream. And
I'm going to have to like talk to a committee about this.
Issues again. So I'm like, oh man, now all we
Now,
gotta do is remake the whole stream, and that sucks because we had 3,000 viewers sitting there watching, and we had to cancel that original stream and make a whole new second stream with a different codec.
Thank you for
okay?
pointing that
So now we
out.
had to migrate everyone over, and of course it's a chore because everyone's like, I don't understand what's going on. I don't blame people.
Of course, it's a chore because everyone's dented.
So we turn the new stream on, okay? And the fucking thing is still doing it. I was like, now this is ridiculous. This is absolutely insane. I'm at a lower bitrate. I'm at a lower codec. How could it possibly be saying that I'm not sending enough data? And then Andy, all of a sudden, Andy, like you could, it's like one of those old, Warner Brothers cartoons. The light bulb appears above his head. It's like ding, and he goes, Phil, I know. Go to your settings. Check the settings right now for this one thing. Okay. So what is it? In Discord, for some reason, there's a little checkbox or a little switch, one of those things, sliders. Hardware acceleration. Okay. What the fuck that's supposed to be for? I have no idea. Because when
Think
it's
about
off,
it.
It looks fine. Like when you have hardware acceleration off, all the video looks fine. It looks beautiful. It's
I wonder what hardware acceleration could mean. I don't know.
I haven't had sex in ages.
smooth. It's high quality. What the fuck would hardware acceleration do on a Discord call? Why would you want that? Especially because apparently in this case, you know
I
what
don't
it's
know,
doing?
man.
Hardware acceleration.
I
was
really
overloading
don't
my
know.
GPU, because the way my setup
I
works,
can look
my
up an
GPU,
article, find a Reddit thread about it.
CPU.
I
This
can't
hardware
help.
acceleration was literally maxing my GPU and destroying my PC.
Lemon.
Who made that? What dunce fucking made that option and has it checked by default in Discord?
Maybe, just maybe, hardware acceleration through specifically Discord doesn't get along with a 10-year-old GPU, weird RAM setup, and generally an old computer. He's not talking about using Discord on his new computer, friends and family at home. He's talking about using Discord on his old computer because for some reason he couldn't even use it on his laptop. The Windows 10 laptop that he got gifted, he don't want to use Discord on that because he's too dented and he can't figure anything out. Like the microphone setup he got, I'm pretty sure he could hook it up to 2 computers and he wouldn't need to buy a second mic. And then the one mic could go to 2 computers. And if not, he don't have to spend that much money to make that happen. Can't do it. Simpsons did it.
Now you might say, well, Phil, why didn't you know this ahead of time? Because I don't use
Because
Discord.
I'm dumb.
I told you guys over the years.
I'm gonna skip that. I don't want to hear the bullshit. I don't want to hear about how he didn't use
It's insanely
Discord.
stupid to have this option in an app and have it on by default.
Yeah,
No one wants it. Nobody cares.
no one wants
Constantly praising me on
hardware
Twitter. It's stupid.
acceleration.
So once
All
we
right,
got the
next
tech issues
topic.
done, which took a half an hour, we finally got the React going. Okay, now I really had a great time. Okay, and listen, here's the thing: these guys at Kino Casino are constantly praising me on purpose. It's 2 reasons. Okay, number one, because it's funny. It's funny to see someone after all the abuse I've taken over all these years from everyone on the internet. Right?
It's such a weird thing for the person that's being praised to say, yeah, these people that I'm hanging out with praise me a lot, but they don't mean it, and they're basically doing it as a joke. I have never in my life seen someone feel themselves like this.
To actually see these guys just constantly.
weird,
praising
man.
me,
It's just
act like I'm
weird.
above reproach, and you all know I know I'm not above reproach. I know I'm a flawed individual. I've made many mistakes. To see them do the opposite, it's a funny bit, and it's a bit that's working. People are enjoying this bit and having a good time with it and laughing at it. Correct?
What the fuck? Why would you say that? I
so there
guess
you go.
because
That's
he,
the point, okay?
you know what? I'm asking a dumb question. He's saying it because he wants to seem like he's smarter than everybody. And if not, as smart as everybody. So he's saying this very awkward thing. Like, just awkward. Even if he think it, why are you saying it? But it goes back to what he said in his own chat earlier. This might have been some dude in his chat saying, you know, Kino Casino is like pretending to like you because it's funny. The dude in his chat might have actually said that. I didn't want to assume that, but that's the assumption from me. Anyway, he said, I'm fully aware of everything going on at all times. I just play dumb sometimes. The I just play dumb sometimes part is particularly offensive because this dude always asking for help. And it's like, is he playing dumb when he asks for help? A lot of times I think he is. I think he is because he's an interaction goblin and he want to waste your time. He want to make you sit in front of your computer and type something, even if you don't really care what you're typing. He just wants you to say something. That's why he act like his chat broke, but in reality, his chat not broke. People just not talking enough. Hello, why is the chat silent? Why is no one talking? Guys, you know this is a game on screen, right? Can you guys talk about the game?
Why is the chat silent? Hello? 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 Anyone there? Anyone there? Hello? Hello?
That shit's all a LARP. All a fucking LARP. Imagine LARPing like your chat broke just to get people to say, chat works fine. Hey, Phil, we're here. We're watching. Imagine.
Okay. Number 2. All right.
So him
What's
saying he
happening is,
plays
because these
stupid
guys
is
are
great.
praising me
Because I
so
know he
much,
do, and he know he
praising
do.
me
Other
is
people need
making
to know he
all
do.
of the communities
And maybe they'll
of
fucking
cult-like
waste less of their
sickos
time
who have focused around
trying to
shitting
help
on me
him
for 10
and telling him
years.
how to hook up his computer or whatever.
It's making these communities be exposed for being these spurging losers who are just,
What
I can't
the
take it.
fuck?
I don't get it for 10 years.
Yo, DSP said, yo, this a first. DSP is never, this is more shit he's taking from the Kino Casino people, by the way. DSP has never said people were spurgy. Ever. No way he ever said that. What?
Number 2.
What's
all right?
this?
What's happening is, because these guys are praising
Bro,
me
it's like
so
a
much
half a
and
slur.
praising me, it is making all of the communities of cult-like sickos who have focused around
It's like when
shitting
that
on me
lady
for 10
said
years
spaz out on a
freak
song
out.
and people
It's
got
making
mad at
these
her on
communities
Twitter.
be exposed for being these spurging losers. who are just, "Oh, I
Spurging,
can't take
not
it. I don't get it.
spurgy.
For 10 years we had our way with it.
Spurging
But now we like
losers.
him. I don't get it. And they sound just like that. I don't get it. These communities be exposed for being these spurging losers who are just, oh, I can't take it. I don't get it. For 10 years we had our way with him. But now people like him.
DSP just said that they don't like him. Pretty much. So I don't get it.
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
And they sound just
DSP,
like
you
that.
just
I
said
don't
that they
get it. I don't
fake
understand
liking
what's
you
going on.
to make people
No.
mad and to
That's
make
actually
people
I heard that
laugh.
last night, and I just played it back for you. But anyway,
Who said that? Was it me?
That's
Is
exactly
it a Tevin clip?
how they sound and how they act and their communities are imploding. Okay, imploding.
This is DSP being, damn, I guess he's not being smug, huh? What the fuck?
Because they can't handle the fact that people are actually enjoying content with me in it rather than making fun of it.
Again, to pause for no reason, DSP specifically was shitting on Rich for complaining and talking about trolls in his 200,000 sub celebration video. Meanwhile, DSP complained about trolls in every Christmas video he's done. He's complained about trolls in Thanksgiving videos. He's complained about trolls in, I say Christmas? Yeah, I did. He's complained about trolls during his birthday streams. He complained about trolls after he got married on Twitter. Pretty much when he should have been actually literally fucking his wife, he was complaining about trolls on the internet.
They can't
Literally.
people out there that don't just want to make a
What the-
buck on making fun of me. Okay?
Maybe they
here's
realize
the
they can
thing.
make more hanging out
This
with
is the
you.
funny part.
How much bucks you
It's
making?
good content. It's funny. We all understand it's a joke. Do those guys, are they in love with me? No.
See, DSP just said that the trolls are upset because people like him. And then right after, he says
The
this.
fact that people are actually enjoying content with me in it rather than making fun of it. They can't believe that there's people out there that don't just want to make a buck on making fun of me. Okay? And here's the thing. This is the funny part. It's good content. It's funny. And we all understand it's a joke. Do
We
those
all
guys, are
understand
they in
it's a
love with
joke.
me? No, they're not.
Are you in love
But
with
I'm
them?
also not. I know that I'm a flawed dude. I know that what they're doing is a joke.
How do you
but it
feel about
works
them?
Funny shit, right?
Why can't he do stuff with somebody that actually like him? I feel like most people would give that advice.
It's entertainment.
Like
It
a
works.
person
It's
in
content
real
we
life
wanna put out.
would
We wanna
give
put out
that
entertaining
advice,
content for
maybe.
everybody.
It's kind
So
of,
instead
maybe, I
doing
don't
what
know,
everyone
a little
else has
tiny bit.
done for the last decade, do the opposite and profit and make good content that people actually want to watch instead
And
of the
profit.
4 millionth piece of content that just shits on Darkside Phil
I thought making profit was bad.
and ruins his life and business, right?
Okay, ruin
So
his
it's working,
life.
okay?
Exaggerate more, suffer more.
It's absolutely working, and I'm excited for the future because this is just the beginning. I'm not saying that all my content's changing to React content, that all my content's going to be co-op content with stuff
Dude, he's talking like when he moved in with Panda Lee.
like that. It's not. I've already said publicly, and I said this to them again last night. The reason it's working right now, okay? The reason it's working right now is because it's outside of the ordinary, okay? If it becomes ordinary,
Imagine
then
finding new
it's
friends
not special
and
anymore.
you say it's
So,
funny that they
so
pretend to like you.
maybe
I
like
could
once a
never.
month, every couple weeks or something, I jump on a show and
I
say
could
hello,
never.
something like that.
I'd rather
That's
be
better
medical
than me
mode,
being a regular
like
or a
old school
co-host
style.
or a major
Not even
part-
call in on
like me.
anybody's stream.
Dude, that was so good. Why don't you immediately do another react with those guys? Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
That's the
What's
opposite
Cat?
of what you would want to do, because then
I
there's no
miss
build
Cat.
up, there's no excitement, there's no anticipation, and you're
And
giving
a
too much
thick
of the
neck.
same right away. You want to base that out. You want to stretch it out, so now it's special when we get back to doing it again. Correct?
Correct.
That's how I feel, anyway, and I think they agree with me. So, it's the content's working. People like it. My channel's doing good. If you haven't noticed, we got way more views.
Oh,
We got
that's
people
pretty
checking out
cool.
things like the clips and stuff that I'm doing on the channel now, which is amazing. Here, I'm literally just doing my content, and I'm getting so much engagement.
I don't
I'm
know
getting
about
tons of
that.
great comments on all of my videos. I'm getting likes on all of my videos. It's all the things I used to have back when I was popular on YouTube. It's happening again.
Okay.
What do you think about that? I was a big YouTuber at one point. I
You
really was. I
were?
mean, the evidence is there. You can go back and see. I used to get 10 million views a month on YouTube.
How much you get now?
Okay, it's insane. Today, I don't pull in 1 million views.
How
I
much?
get like 500,000 views.
Wow.
Okay.
This dude just straight up told you he used to get 10 million and now he get 500,000. And if you tell him he fell off, he's gonna lose his fucking mind. What the fuck? This the same dude who say Fortnite fell off because that game went from being #1 to still being #1, but with less people. Make it make sense. That's
But they see
Boogie
that
would say.
there's
That's
community
Boogie's
to my
favorite term.
content That people
He
are like,
been
hey,
hanging out. Well, I mean, he's
and actually
dating that
suck,
young
so
lady, so
actually
you
it's
know.
kind of funny, entertaining. Let me check
Right.
him out. And people are checking me out for the first time and say, "Oh my god,
Oh
he
my
actually is pretty
God,
good."
he's
I'm
better
not
than
saying
May
I'm the best
1st.
content creator out
He
there.
want to hug us again. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Pull a phone out, and look at this dude trying to hug her. It's like a baby, man. It's like a baby that want to get picked up.
Mommy, mommy, mommy. Pick me up, mommy. Pick me up, mommy.
Dude, I'm not. I know the first time. Say, "Oh my god, you
And
actually."
I've said it before. I'll
pretty
say it
good.
again though.
I'm not saying I'm the best.
Imagine, not even picture yourself. Pretend, a la Mario 64. You're the flying cameraman, and you can fly around the room. Now imagine how funny this look from another perspective. This dude, arms are actually around his hands are around the camera, behind the camera. He's actually hugging the camera. It's insane. He's leaning fully forward and everything. He's having it. He's
content creator
loving
out there,
it.
dude. I'm not.
I'm not.
I know I'm not.
I'm not
But
him.
suck. His stuff actually is
not that
kind of funny,
guy.
entertaining. Let me check him out. And people are checking me out for the first time and say, "Oh my god, he actually is pretty good." I'm not saying I'm the best content creator out there, dude. I'm not.
I love the
know I'm
camera
not,
hug.
but I think I at least
He
put
do it
on
when he
half
beg
decent
for
show,
money
and
sometimes
whether it's
too.
the podcast
He do
or
it when he
it's
say a lot of
doing some
things,
other stuff,
man.
whatever it is, I think there's a reason I've had an audience for 16 years, and it's not just people who are making fun of me. It's legit people who actually like my stuff. You understand? So
Why they like it?
this is now a crazy cool renaissance, honestly. And I know that sounds like a joke, but it really is. It's like last night. all right, I
Holy
got out this off
shit.
late, and we had to go to sleep early. 'cause
He's
my
being
wife
an
had to go to
anime
work very
character
early.
again.
So last night I just went to sleep.
Why does DSP need to go to sleep when Cat go to sleep? And this don't even line up with stuff he's bragged about. I say brag, I use that word, fucking around. But super recently, DSP was saying he was watching the Kino Casino, and it was like 3 a.m. when he was watching, like 3 a.m. My time. So 1 a.m. for him. And a little bit later. Anyway, he said that Cat was asleep. And that was supposed to be his excuse, I guess, for watching the Kino Casino in the middle of the night. Because Cat was asleep, and obviously if she was awake, he would be spending time with her. Oh, yeah, right. Anyway, so now he's like, Cat had to go to sleep because she had work in the morning. So I went to sleep too. Okay. Oh, when did you wake up? Cat needed to go to sleep early to wake up early. DSP went to sleep early and still showed up to stream at 11 a.m.
And I know that sounds like a joke, but it really is. It's like
Why couldn't he show up early?
last night. All right.
Yeah,
I got
right.
out
You
this
want him to
off late,
die?
And we had to go to sleep early because my wife had to go to work very early.
We had to.
So last night I just went to sleep. I woke up this morning and I was like, I feel different in a good way. All right. The reason I feel different.
Oh
is
my
because this is the
God.
first
He's going to
time
say what I
in
think
about
he's
10
going to
years
say.
that I feel like people are finally here to laugh with me instead of laugh at me. And people are here to have a good time with me and genuinely are enjoying the content. And it's hard for me to believe that.
How are they genuinely enjoying the content? He just said that they fucking pretend to like him.
It is because it's been 10 years, guys. 10 years of ridicule, 10 years of me being the whipping boy of the internet, everyone saying I suck,
Yeah,
I'm a
this
bad
dude's the
person,
same.
awful things about me and my family and my business and
This is going to
everything.
get super
And to have
weird.
that
Big ups, little
now,
ghost
and see
going.
people actually coming back with renewed interest
The
and
resub.
liking who I am and what I'm doing and
Dude,
saying,
the
hey,
community
it's good. Here, we'll
implode.
support it because we actually appreciate you.
Yeah, I'm
It's crazy.
imploding right
Not
now.
that I haven't had that, but I've had it from a core audience. Do you understand? A core audience of people. That's, it's great to have, and that's why I survived 16 years. But to have new people coming in who previously would never give me a fair shake and finally giving me the fair shake and saying, okay, actually, it's pretty cool. I'm going to hang out and watch them every once in a while. That's nice. And, that's all I ask. You don't have to be here for every stream. You don't have to like every piece of content I put out. I do a ton. I do so many different kinds of games. This podcast, react show, which we're going to do today, retro content on my throwback channel. Everything is a little different. It's a little bit of something for everyone, right? But I work 6 days a week. I'm here 6 days full time. And I do so much content that I think I could appeal to a very wide audience, very broad audience, depending on, what your interests are. And I hope that you would check out my stuff. At least, take a look at this stream, that stream. Maybe you'll find something you like along my big mess of content that I make, right?
Big ups forever. Not one. I think it's 10 or $30 through extra life. Thank you for filtering the charity.
Take a look at this stream, that stream. Maybe you'll find something you like along my
say
big
anything besides
mess of content that I make, right?
Mess of content is interesting. It's just some dude playing a bunch of games with the same commentary and barely saying anything ever, even if it's a game he got like 1,000 hours playing. It's like fucking irrelevant, man. It's basically all the same thing, but they all look different if that makes any sense. It is. He's got 100,000 videos, but in reality, it's like four videos. You just keep making the same one.
And I do so much content that I think I could appeal to a very wide audience, a very broad audience.
It's so egotistical.
What your interests are. And I hope that you would check out my stuff. At least, take a look at this stream.
He's just gonna have guns. You make gun videos,
That's the content that I make,
The way
right?
he's talking like he's making fucking hiking videos and gun videos, camping videos, car videos, painting videos. No, they're still playing different games, and they're all mainstream. And if they're not mainstream, then you fucking requested by 5 dudes in chat. Let's
My
start.
throwback channel. Everything is a little different. It's a little bit of something for everyone,
And then when
right?
you ask him to do something different, he say he can't.
For 6 days a week. I'm here
You
6
say I'm gonna
days.
struggle all
And
day.
I do so much content that I think I could appeal to a very wide audience, very broad audience. They cover. They realize that I'm like the guy at the very, very, very bottom of the fuck up totem pole. That there's so many people above me that have done so many awful things to the other people they cover. They realize that I'm like the guy at the very, very, very bottom of the fuck up totem pole. That there's so many people above me that have done so many awful things yet persist on the internet. Yet people don't act like that. They act like I'm the worst, right? And they don't get that. So now by acting the opposite and basically treating me nicely and showing your audience, they realize and now the narrative is changing. But it helps everyone. It helps them to make good content. It helps me to make better content. Who have absolutely no lives. Now versus seeing me get angry because I lost more money, so much bullshit, strikes and shit like that. It's better, right? So this is cool, all right, and I'm happy, and I just want to let you guys know, yeah, I'm feeling good right now. I mean, everything has been going so well. Just take a look at the last couple of weeks, right? PC, new camera, improving my streams and
I'm getting filtered right now.
Collabing with the Kino Casino, appearing on their show.
I can't even speak English correctly. I'm so filtered.
Everyone's succeeding. I mean, this is amazing, right? This is all amazing. And the only thing right now that's putting a damper. The only thing that's dampening, no, the only thing that's bringing this down, there's a word, I can't think of the word because I'm stupid. There's something that's nagging me in the back of my head, and I think you guys know what it is. It's the
No, I don't. But anyway, everyone's successful right now, including Kat.
upcoming June the King documentary on me.
Oh,
Because it's 4 hours long.
that's funny.
This thing's going to be insane. This thing's going to be so in-depth that you know it's going to cover every little thing that I've done over the years, you know?
Every
4
little
hours,
thing, huh?
Imagine how much is going to be squeezed into that react. And the funny part is, people are already saying, Phil, are you going to do a co-op commentary on your own react?
Why your arms crossed?
It's literally not even feasible. It's 4 hours long. For me to just comment.
You know what? I don't even think DSP crossed his arms last night. I really don't.
You know,
I feel like siege mode didn't even happen. Holy
4 hour
fuck.
documentary, no exaggeration.
No exaggeration.
10-hour react, if not longer. So just so you guys know, because many of you I know, Ganner, the way that I'm planning is I can't sacrifice all the content for the react. I know everyone wants-
Promo.
the mud again. I never that through the mud again, but we have to. We have to go there, right? That's part of my history. And like I said, the last several years with this stupid financial shit and bankruptcy shit and mobile game shit, I'm so exhausted with it already. I'm completely exhausted. Because here's the thing. You want to talk about my Street Fighter days? No one's really talked about it yet. For me, that'll actually
Hey, I
be kind
fixed
of
the audio
refreshing
without
to
giving
talk about
everybody
something from
watching
my past and
more
try
of
to
a
give my
problem
perspective and clear the air
by
about certain
complaining
things.
while I was
That's
doing
new
it.
content to cover.
I'm gonna
right?
bring that up
But to have to
because I
go
should
through
get
the dirty
praise for that,
laundry of
obviously.
X
How,
and talk about
how
this shit
annoying would
about
this have been if
finances and
DSP
shit
did
I've
it? He would have
already
called
talked
all
about a
y'all
million
fucking idiots.
times, right? It's gonna be
I don't know why I was messed up. It's because I
incredibly
turned my
stressful.
PS5 on.
It's gonna be draining. I'm gonna feel like a fighter who's already
I'm gonna rewind
gone
a bunch
10 rounds.
after I get back.
And now they said, oh, by the way,
Because I didn't listen to
time
him
for
anyway.
another 10 fucking bonus rounds. Even though you got through it, the fight continues. Like, when does the fight end? Right? When does my time to stop having to respond to this fucking toxic shit about me end? When can I just enjoy my life? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, why do I have to constantly keep responding to the toxicity, negativity, and the dumb shit people say about me? Why can't I just say, hey, let's talk about today and the future? Because it's all that shit's in the past. I'm not, all that stuff. Just forget it all. You know what I'm saying? But no, we've got to do it again. We're doing it again. We're going through it again. And everyone's going to want to see me react to this documentary. Everyone. It's like the biggest thing right now is that because I just did the rich one. Now everyone wants to see me react to my own. It's a lot. Let me put it this way. It's a lot of pressure. Okay. And usually pressure's not a big deal for me. But in this case, it's going to be. I'm tired of being beat up. I really am. Like, I'm getting too old for it now. Where I don't care about it. So that's why I don't talk about it. But now I have to talk about it again. Again. The millionth fucking time. I had enough of it. But I'm going to do it. Or I'm going to man up and I'm going to do it. But I know it's just going to be so stressful. Plus, I'm going to be playing new challenging video games in the first stream. And then I have to come get beat up on my late stream every day. And yes, can I be honest? I'm afraid. Why am I afraid? Because I now have a group of people who have newfound interest and respect for me. But what's to say? I've learned over the years that kind of stuff is very fleeting. All right? At a moment's notice, something can happen and boom. Now the popular thing is to crap on you. Right? And so I look at this as a situation where now things are going well. But in just a couple of weeks when my own documentary comes out, it could completely flip on its head again. People see this documentary and there's something in it that really irks them the wrong way. And it's 4 hours. So it's going to be hard for you to not find something in the documentary that you hate about me. Because it's 4 hours long. It's literally going to cover everything bad about me and my history. So there's going to be shit in there that pisses everybody off. I can't believe he did that. I never knew he did that. I'm out here. I can't watch him anymore. I'm so disgusted with this man. Right? But it doesn't mean that that's representative of who I am, now. But that doesn't mean anyone will care. But on the internet, everything's absolute. Everything's black and white. If you were bad once, you're bad now. Right? So, it's just very frustrating because I'm having such a good time now, but I can't fully enjoy it. I'm being honest with you guys right now. I'm trying to be really open with you. I can't really fully enjoy this right now because I have this eating feeling. What's eating Gilbert Grape, right? What's eating at? I have a feeling that the end of this month, this documentary is going to come out, and a lot of the people who are like, oh, this is great, are going to be like, wow, that guy actually was a piece of shit. Now it's fun to shit on Phil again. This was the ultimate redemption story, but it's even better now because the redemption story is canceled because his documentary is so bad. Fuck that guy. Let's shit on him again. And I don't want to deal with it. I don't. Because I'll tell you right now, if that happens, all right, I'm done. I am not going to be doing any kind of collabs or anything. And I'm not saying the Kino Casino guys are going to turn on me or anything. Who knows what's going to happen, right? But I'm done with it. I will shut myself off to the possibility of doing work with other people. And I'll just sit here.
I'm back. And I'm rewinding a bunch because everything went wrong and I didn't listen to him. So we're going way back. This is a weird segment, though. This is not a smug stream like I thought.
I can't go super late. My
Not
wife
smug at all.
has work. I want to spend time with her every night. And this is something I will say this. Out of the entire night last night, Okay, the only time that I felt uncomfortable or pressured is because those guys were absolutely adamant that
Okay,
we
this is a
finished
good part.
reacting to the review.
I don't know if
tech
everybody heard
documentary
this.
in that
He
setting.
was
They were even
uncomfortable
saying the pressure
and
was like, dude, you spent
pressured.
a lot of money, you should stick around. I'm like, guys, you got to understand something.
Did they say a lot of money?
Absolutely
Pretend like they
adamant
did. If they
that we
didn't,
finished
and if they did, then they
reacting to
did.
the review tech documentary in that setting. And they're even saying the pressure was like, dude, you spent a lot of money, you should stick around. I'm like, guys, you got to understand something. Someone could literally hand me $1 million fucking right now. I didn't say this to them, but this is what it's going through my mind. Someone could hand me $1 million right now on stream.
I
and I
didn't
would
say
still
this.
Say I have to go because my wife is more
Oh, I
important.
had these on my neck,
You
dude.
understand? She is. Money is just fleeting. Having
His wife is so important. When she wanted to work out and lose weight, he basically prevented her from doing that. His wife is so important. He stopped her from doing everything except barely going to work. His wife is so important. He don't want to learn how to cook anything for her. But yeah, she's so important.
a relationship with someone you truly love is more important to me. Okay? So I had to get out of here. I couldn't
The
stay
list's
like
way longer than that.
right? I
But
already
man,
moved
she's
down
so
here,
important.
right? So with these with this documentary coming up, what I'm planning to
My
do
wife is so
is split
important.
it up
My wife?
into basically doing like 2-hour chunks. So I'll do gameplay, 2-hour react chunk to the
The
first
hell
part of my
happened?
documentary.
The hell happened? You
Next
dying?
day, gameplay, and then another 2-hour react chunk to the next part of my documentary.
You okay,
You see
sis?
what I'm saying? So I'm doing it like that. There's no way the guys
No.
from Kino Casino.
The guys from Kino
Every
Casino.
night, all they're doing is reacting
I'm
to my
gonna have to
documentary.
hit F5 over here.
And let's be honest, Kino
It's the ghost of Cox.
Casino are going to want to be every night. All they're doing
No
is
diddy.
reacting to my documentary. And let's be honest, it's give or take as well. I showed up on their show, so
No
they showed
diddy, no doubt.
up on mine, right?
Right.
So we, it's kind of like boop, ba-doop, you go back and forth, you help each other out.
3 more skips on
It's not
F5.
going to be, now they're going to be on my streams every night for a week and not make content for themselves. That's insane. Who would even ask that? What kind of a selfish, dumbass thing would that be to ask someone?
Damn,
Hey, you just cancel all your work this week and make
I'm
no
being
money.
tortured.
You be on my streams to give me money.
This is the feltoning.
Kind of unreasonable.
The real
don't you think?
feltoning. Yeah, make it more weird, DSP. I don't know what you're saying, but make it more weird. I'm not rewinding that, but that was a
No,
weird statement. DSP's being weird. DSP just cannot be weird.
So yeah, so that's coming, and that's the truth. The one thing that's
No.
dampening. I keep saying dampening. That's not the word. Bringing me down. What's the word for if you're getting you're getting brought
Sweet
down?
cash.
Like it's kind of like putting the kibosh on the.
What the fuck does putting the
Yeah, you know
kibosh
what the word is.
mean,
I don't know. I'm sure
Mr. Yiddish?
someone's gonna say it. In
How
the
far
chat.
back am I? I'm
Please,
at 5.
because I
This
can't think of it.
the lemon is lemoning. That's what happened when I do these YouTube Twitch streams. I have like one more thing open and I shouldn't have open. And I get rolled. This is a part of the rolling, the feltoning, and the rolling.
Again, just by looking around
Put
my
a
house.
kibosh
in the
on it, dude.
background,
I'm
that I had to
kiboshing right
stop
now.
and see
Keeping it
play,
kosher.
See how it performs, but see how I do now.
Yeah.
This is all stuff my audience has been hotly anticipating.
Yeah, it's definitely not a Yiddish
Okay?
saying.
I
Somebody
can't
gonna get
just
mad at me
drop
for that. I'm
everything
sorry.
and clear my schedule to react. to
DSP
the
always be saying weird
documentary
shit.
in full. So my here's how I'm gonna attack it. All right. Day stream.
It's like,
meaning
okay, to actually overthink that shit, it's like you don't know a word. You're calling yourself stupid because you can't place the word. So you pull out another word that more people, basically people watching you, won't understand. Imagine, correct? What the fuck is that for? It's like, I got this, I don't know what it's called. It's like, dodongo. And you're like, wait, what the fuck dodongo mean? Now you feel confused, right? I've basically moved my confusion onto you. That's why I called it overthinking it.
this is something I will say this.
It's like he can't let himself be the only one confused. So guess what? He factually confused me. Actually me. I'm the viewer, correct? I am viewing him right now. So he was confused and he tricked me into being confused so he wouldn't feel like the dumb one.
Out of the entire
He can't be the only
night
one that's
last night,
confused. He can't be the
okay,
only one that's the
all
dumb
things
way.
like that, because my wife
He's really that guy. He's the
Haven't
fucking
seen-
goat.
into basically doing like next day gameplay and then another 2 guys from. And let's be honest, it's give or take as well. I showed up on their show, so they showed up on mine, right? So we, it's kind of like boop, ba-doop, you go back and forth, you help each other out. It's not going to be, now they're going to be on my streams every night for a week and not make content for themselves. That's insane. Who would even ask that? What kind of a selfish, dumbass thing would that be to ask someone, hey, could you just cancel all your work this week and make no money so you can be on my streams to give
Making
me
no
money?
money. Give me money.
Kind of unreasonable, don't you think?
Why would you say this? What are you saying? You think somebody gonna what? Some stuff you say is like, I
No,
really don't just want to act like I didn't hear it.
So yeah,
Move
so that's
forward
coming, and
positively.
That's the truth. The one thing
Delete that
that's
from the hard
dampening-
drive.
I keep saying dampening.
I
That's
put
not the
okay,
word.
here we go.
You're
See,
getting
go on.
What's the word for it?
What's
You're
the
getting
word?
You're getting brought down.
I'm confused. I feel dumb. Hold on, I know what I can do. I can say some weird shit and confuse at least 5 other people watching.
Like it's kind of like putting the kibosh on the fun. I can't think
Putting
of
the
what word is. I
kibosh
don't know.
on the
I'm sure someone's
fun.
gonna say it in the chat, and I'm gonna feel stupid because I can't think of
I'm
it.
gonna feel
the
stupid
only
because
thing that's
somebody
bringing
knows
me
something
down
I don't know.
Is this
I'm gonna put the
impending
kibosh on it, by the way.
documentary? Yeah, I guess looming. That's a good word for it. It's a looming documentary.
Not
You know,
the best.
because I know for a fact
Put the
when this
kibosh
comes
on it.
out, there's shit that I've done over the years that, number one, no one's really talked about in a documentary. My Street Fighter years and shit, nobody knows about that. And they're going to see that and they're going to be like, wow, he was an asshole. Now, I think a lot of people will just laugh about it, but
WPIG
Literally
1651.
is so outdated. It has nothing to do with who I am. And that was pre-YouTube. That was a life ago, right? And I've already apologized out my ass about it, saying I really regret how I acted back then. The other
Sure.
thing, the other part of it is going to be dredging up things about my ex, which again,
Good.
that's another
Dig that
past
dumb
part of
bitch
my
up.
life that I really I don't
What
wanna
a
talk
dumb
about her for a good
bitch.
reason.
You don't talk about it because you're not with her anymore.
Past that, I'm happily married.
I don't know
and
about
I'm bringing up
happily.
stuff about my ex and stuff, and you know it's going to be a big part of the
He wouldn't have
documentary
cooked for
because
Panda Lee either,
with
don't
my
worry.
ex, that was a lot of reasons why a lot
DSP
of
don't
people
learn how to
started
do
hate on
anything
it.
for
They said that
anybody.
changed, and instead I was
Oh,
making
I'm
content
camping
for her,
actually.
the content was
He
changing,
learned how to
didn't
do
like
stuff for
that.
Kino
They
Casino.
didn't like her and her
He wouldn't learn how to do
personality,
anything for his
right?
wife. That's
Big
gay.
thing. And
He want to learn how to do
I know
stuff for
that
Andy
that's gonna be
Worski
something that we have to now go
and people
drag
that
through the
call
mud
him
again.
king every
I don't
day
want to drag that through the mud
and
again, but
actually
we have
pretend to
we
like
have to
him,
go
and he
through it.
know
That's
it.
part of my history. And like I said, the last several years with this stupid financial shit
That's
and
fucking
bankruptcy
based.
shit and mobile game shit, I'm so exhausted with it already. I'm completely exhausted. Because here's
How?
the thing. You want to talk about my Street Fighter days? No one's really talked about it yet. For
No,
me, that'll
people-
actually be kind of
bro,
refreshing.
DSP,
to talk
I'm gonna
about
send you a
things
link.
from my past and try to
Send him
give
a
my
link to
perspective
WPIG
and air about certain
1651.
things. That's new content to cover.
No, it's
right?
not.
But to have to go through
That
the
is a
dirty
situation.
laundry
It is a
of
situation.
my ex and talk about this shit about finances and shit, I've already talked about a million times.
No, you haven't.
right? it's gonna be
DSP talked about his ex a million times after she left.
incredibly stressful.
I hope
It's gonna be
not.
draining.
Good.
I'm gonna feel like a
Suffer.
fighter who's already gone 10 rounds, and now they said, "Oh, by the way, time for another 10 fucking bonus rounds." Even though you got through it, the fight continues.
Fun fact, I don't know if DSP still is gonna not react to his whole documentary, but fun fact, Dickers, Review Tech USA, the dude that got felted so hard yesterday and DSP made $4 grand making fun of him, he reacted to his own documentary and he reacted to the full thing and gave his custom commentary.
Fucking bonus rounds. Even though you got through it, the fight continues. Like, when does the fight end? Right?
According to
When does my time
DSP,
stop?
Review Tech was losing his mind on stream because of the stuff he said. But DSP is actually telling us that he is dreading the documentary coming out. I bet you if you tell him the equivalent, maybe find a different word, he'll disagree. Phil, are you scared of the documentary coming out? No, I'm not scared of it. I'm dreading it.
Having to respond to
Okay,
this
you
fucking
fucking
toxic shit
poet.
about me end.
You
Why can't I
absolute
just
fucking poet.
Enjoy my life.
Oh yeah, he being
You know
real
what I'm saying?
cringe.
Like, I feel like, why do I have to constantly keep responding to the toxicity, negativity, and the dumb shit people say about me? Why can't I just say, hey, let's talk about today in the future?
This is the dude who tell us and used to tell us a lot. He still do tell us that he's the happiest he ever been in his life. He's so happy. Basically, he's just so happy.
Why can't
This don't
I
sound like the
just
happiest in
say,
his life.
Hey, let's talk about
I
today
don't
in the
know.
future.
Maybe I'm a
Because
fucking
it's-
idiot and
all
I don't
that
get
shit's
it.
in the past. I'm not, all that stuff. Just forget it all. You know
Just
what I'm
forget it
saying?
all because
But
it was
no,
bad.
We've got to do
Can
it
we
again.
forget his
We're
15-year
doing it
legacy
again.
then?
We're going through it again.
If
And
we've got to forget
everyone's
everything
gonna
else,
wanna see me
we got to
react
forget
stuff.
Panda Lee, but we can't forget
It's
Rambo.
like the biggest thing right now is that because I just did the rich one, now everyone wants to see me react to my own.
You said you were gonna react to your own way before the rich one got
Let me put it this
announced.
way, it's a lot of pressure. Okay.
Good.
And usually it's
Be
pressure's
more
not
of
big
a
deal for
fucking
me,
as told by
but in
Ginger
this
character,
case,
man.
It's going to be. I'm tired
Did
of
you
being
catch
beat
the
up.
lie?
It's a big deal. It's a lot. Let me put it this way: it's a lot of pressure. Okay. And usually, pressure's not a big deal for me.
What pressure does DSP have to deal with? And what pressure has he had to deal with in the last actually 15 years? Moving across the country with a bunch of internet money? Is that pressure? Is pressure calling the tax people? Was pressure doing the scamming the bankruptcy? Maybe. But he really talked like he's the only one in the world with any problems. It's super cringe. And then he, like, come on, man, what a brag. What a brag lie combo. This dude's insane. Actually, I'm like really cool and good at handling everything.
It's a lot. Let me put it this way: it's a lot of pressure. Okay.
Actually, I'm like goated.
Usually, pressure's not a big deal for me.
I couldn't imagine LeBron even saying this.
I'm tired of being beat up. I really am. Like, I'm getting too old.
Yeah, this is
for
the
it
weird
now,
part. This is where it get weird.
I don't care.
Like the
about
whole
it, so that's why I
stream
don't talk
weird.
about it. But now I have
And
to
then he
talk about
lying?
it for it now, where I just like I don't care about it. So that's why I don't talk about it. But now I have to talk about it again. Again, the millionth fucking time. You know, I'm just enough of it. But
so dramatic.
I'm gonna do it.
I wonder what
I'm
Jay
gonna
think
man up and
about
I'm gonna
this.
do it. But I know it's just gonna be so stressful. You know, plus
It's gonna get more weird somehow.
New challenging video games in the first stream, and then I have to come get beat up on my late stream every day. You know. And yes, can I be honest? I'm afraid.
All I can do is shake my
Why
head.
am I afraid? Because I now have a
The
group of
dude's-
people who have newfound interest and respect.
First of all, it's all about money. The dude's straight up telling us he's afraid of a YouTube video. What the fuck? What the fuck? He said Rich was losing his mind over his documentary because of what he said. But DSP apparently isn't losing his mind, even though he's straight up telling us he's afraid. Afraid, dude. What a strange
for me.
thing to
Wait,
admit.
what's to say? I've learned over the years that kind of stuff is very fleeting. All right.
People being nice to him and
Moments
supporting him
notice
is
something can
fleeting.
happen, and
No
boom.
way.
Now the popular thing is to crap on you, right? And so I look at this as a situation where now things are going well, but in just a couple of weeks when my own documentary comes out, it could completely flip on its head again. You know, people see this documentary.
Yeah, Cat gonna leave him. Cat gonna leave him after the documentary come out.
Hours, so it's gonna be
People at work
hard
gonna be talking
for
about
you to
him.
not find something in the documentary that you hate about me because it's 4 hours long. It's literally
Literally.
going to cover everything bad about me and my history. So there's gonna be shit in there that pisses everybody off. I can't believe he did that. I never knew he did that.
No, I'm
I
out
can't
of
watch him
here.
anymore. I'm so disgusted with this man.
1 minute man gonna come back and leave
Doesn't mean
again.
that that's representative of who I am, you know, now. But that doesn't
Wow,
mean
no
I
way,
don't
for
care.
real.
But on the internet, everything's absolute. Everything's black and white. If you were bad once, you're bad now, right? So
DSP, you watched
it's
Rich
just very
documentary last
frustrating
night
because
and
I'm
basically
having such a good
said
time now, but
because
I
he
can't
made
fully
one
enjoy it.
mistake,
I'm
you
being
know
honest
he'll
with you
make
guys
another
right now. I'm
one.
trying to be like real
I don't
open with
know.
you. I can't be really
Trying to
fully
be
enjoy
real
this
open
right
with
now
me.
because I have this eating feeling. What's eating Gilbert Grape, right? What's eating Adam? I have a
Be open
feeling
with somebody that matter,
in this
DSP.
month,
Not a bunch of people that's
this
calling you
documentary's
king
gonna
to
come
actually
out, and a lot
fucking
of the
troll
people
you.
who are like, "Oh, this is great," are gonna be like, "Wow, that guy actually was a piece of shit." Now it's fun to shit on Phil again. This was the ultimate redemption story, but it's even better now because the redemption story is canceled
Yeah.
because his
What about
documentary
the
is so
clown
bad.
makeup?
Fuck that
Is this
guy.
him
Let's
putting
shit
it
on
on?
him again. And I
Did
don't
he
want to
take it
do
off?
I don't, because I'll tell you right now, if that happens,
You're gonna
if
give
that
up?
happens,
You're gonna quit the internet?
all right, I'm done. I'm not going to be doing any kind of collabs or anything. And I'm not saying the Kino Casino guy. I'm not going to be.
Why are they part of
"Oh,
this?
is great," are going to be like, "Wow, that guy actually was a piece of shit." Now it's fun to shit on Phil again. This was the ultimate redemption story, but it's even better now because the redemption story is canceled because his documentary is so bad. Fuck that guy. Let's shit on him again. And I don't want to deal with it. I don't, because I'll tell you right now.
Do I need to rewind
if that
more?
If that happens, all right, I'm done. I'm not going to be doing any kind of collabs or anything. And I'm not saying the Kino Casino guys are gonna
What
turn
the
on me.
hell?
Who knows what's going to happen, right? But I'm done with it. I will shut myself off to the possibility of
What
doing
a-
more for other people, and I'll just sit here and do
Wow.
my own content.
Remember when
forever.
I thought this was gonna
Like
be
a little
smug?
hermit on a fucking island. I don't care because I've had
Nah,
enough of it.
I gotta point it out. Because DSP shit on Rich for being negative in a celebration video. That's an easy way to talk about it. He shit on Rich for being negative in a celebration video. I thought this was gonna be the smuggest pre-stream ever. DSP got an uncountable amount of money, according to him. He actually made more than 4 grand. And my God, this is not a smug pre-stream. Definitely not a smug
I really have had
pre-stream.
enough of this bullshit.
Wow.
Everyone's shitting on me. And
This is the mental breakdown stream.
Put up with it anymore. It's going to be a flat out, I don't want to hear about anyone else, about other people's content, nothing. I don't want to hear about what anyone said about me. I don't want to hear about this guy, that guy, nothing, right? Right now, it's good because everyone's saying good things about me. But it could change in 2 weeks.
Because everyone's saying good things about me too. Everyone.
Bullshit. And yeah, I know it's paranoia because people are saying in the chat, listen, not paranoia.
I'm glad that he admitted.
That's
actually
really
bad.
Exactly the description of it, a good description is paranoia.
You don't need to say it out loud.
Very well justified paranoia.
Okay, I love justified paranoia.
You understand?
Of course, when DSP's paranoid is justified.
Will this be time number 10? When I try to trust people, when I try to you know.
Why are you
open
acting
up
like the
and
Kino
do
Casino
things,
making a documentary?
and then all of a sudden, it just blows up in my fucking face for the millionth time. Bill's a piece of shit. Everyone crap on him.
Cat didn't crap on you yet.
Business, crap on his family, crap on everything.
Oh, this is really
I can't
strange.
take it.
I'm very
anymore.
scared.
So that'll be it. If that's actually what happens as a result of this documentary, I'm done.
Poor DSP.
I'm not quitting content. I'm just not going to be doing anything outside of just making content for me and my little core audience. That'll be it. Right now I'm enjoying branching out. I'm enjoying being on their show, having them on my show.
Yeah, I guess this is straight up about them. Like, if they make fun of him more than what he
I'm not
expect,
gonna put up with it anymore. I can't. You reach your limit. Everyone.
if they make fun of him more than he expect, he won't hang out with him anymore. Is he saying that? What a weird spot to put actual people in that you pretend to like or think you like. I don't know.
4,722.
That's so weird.
It's gonna be the last shit show.
It's like, is he drunk? It's something you do when you're drunk.
Fuck with. I'm just not gonna bother.
Man, if they make fun of me in a way that I don't expect them to, like, I'm just gonna shut everybody out and never be friends with anyone again.
It's all gonna change in 2 weeks.
Okay, anime
to be
character.
happy with how things were going, and then it's
Anime character.
But I'm worried that it's all gonna change in 2 weeks.
This is really a
So I
suffering
basically have
stream.
1 month to be happy with how things were going, and then it's right back to being the internet's whipping boy.
DSP say he was the happiest he ever been in his life. Almost every chance he got for the last actual year and a half, 2 years. DSP has been married for years. And he's talking like he's been actually an incel and hasn't left his house. And now he left his house for the first time and met someone.
We're going, and then it's right
what's
back
going
to
on?
being the
Listen, it's pre-stream the cat. This is all him trying to exploit people too, by the way.
All right, so I got it off my chest.
Obviously.
Anyway, the react went really
because some little Jeremy gonna feel bad for him, correct? Somebody always do. Oh my God, I don't want to feel that way, so I'm gonna really fucking boost his head up. You go, King. Go ahead, twin. Go, sis. They're gonna really boost his head up.
Me and those
They're gonna give him even more money.
We do, and it's weird.
And our DSP's talking about chemistry with people.
So I got it off my chest. Anyway, the react went
He got
really
it off his chest.
We definitely, me and those casino guys have a chemistry. We do, and it's weird because we never had even spoken with each other until last Tuesday, not even a week ago, right? And then all of a sudden we just realized
you pointed out that they pretend to like you because it's funny.
We react to each other very well, and I feel like each one of us has intelligent, interesting things.
Andy barely talks in these streams.
In a conversation that are different takes and different perspectives.
What?
Right?
They just ask for yours and say you're right.
Better content, right? I think everyone was saying that. It's working. And
everyone was saying that.
What's happening is because I've been working with those guys, people are like, oh, so Phil isn't just some weird space alien who can't interact with people. No, actually, I'm good at interacting with people.
What a weird, normal thing to say.
Projects at my old jobs, like I was the one who was leading continuous improvement projects.
Imagine bragging about this.
Entire events. I was very good at public speaking.
What are you bragging about?
In front of the entire company.
Cringe.
A speech about what we're doing in our projects.
Cringe.
I used to do all the time. Having this personable, way of
cringe
going about
and parasocial.
It's just that people took that away from me.
The internet took his what the fuck?
The laughing stock.
Oh, they took away him interacting with other people.
They took that ability away.
This dude acted like he couldn't make YouTube videos.
Kind of content with other people.
Did they stop you from making videos?
Because everyone thinks Phil's an asshole.
I thought trolls didn't ruin anything.
Now what's happening is.
I thought trolls didn't affect him.
Now that you actually see me interact with other people, you're oh wait a minute, actually, he's not that bad. In fact, he's not bad at all. I think he's actually pretty entertaining. We just never give him a chance, right?
Right.
Right?
Right.
So I'm happy for that.
I don't know what that
again,
last few
4
minutes
hours
were.
of us, you know, yes, we're razzing Rich, but here's the thing. I want people to
Razzing him.
understand, because people are probably going to be like, well, I don't
DSP was
understand
super
somebody
mean to
who
Rich.
doesn't do drama content.
He held
because
up a
says
picture of him and said, "You look like
literally
this
said
because
right
you're
up
not
front
happy
at
anymore."
the beginning of this.
That's what
big
DSP
reaction
did. He looked at a picture
our
of Review Tech and
opinions
said,
are
"You
our
look
own
like this because you're
individual
not happy
minds.
anymore."
So if
And I'm
Ashton
like,
says
"Damn,
something,
bro, you
if
look
Amy
the way
says
you
something,
look,
I say
and
something,
nobody
it's
can
our
say
own opinion.
anything,
Do
and you
not
say you're
project on
aging
other people.
gracefully."
Do not project that
Rich
onto
looked the
other
way he
people on the
looked,
show,
and you
because that's
say
not
it's
fair.
because like
Number
he's
two,
back, he's
do
a piece of
not
shit.
take the fun that we're having on the show, the
Like
razz,
DSP literally is as ugly as he is
and
because
turn it
he's
into
as
this
ugly as he is on the
against
inside.
the man, where you're trying to
As
go
long
out
as
and
he's ugly as he
destroy
is on the
him and his
inside.
family and his business. Don't do that, because
We
I've
tried
been
to say
through
that
that
was true
myself.
for
I know
Rich.
how horrible
It's
that
kind of
feeling
awkward.
is when people
But then
are
when
praising you
LTG
like
talked
that.
about what he looked like,
And
he
I
tried
don't
to
wish that
basically
upon
accuse him of
anyone,
being
and I
gay
want Rich to
or
actually
make him
recover
feel
and do
gay,
better
so he
in
will
his
stop
life,
doing it.
rather than continue to
You're
sink in a
talking about
downfall.
another
I
man's
said right up
looks.
front, before we even start, this has to be clear. Don't be scumbags to people on the internet because you saw a video about someone making fun of them. Okay?
No way.
So I hope people take that to heart, because that's not what the
Why they gotta
intention
listen to you?
of that was. That was me venting
Control
for 10
freak.
years of abuse that I took from that
Control
man, where he literally
freak.
would do content about me and not say those things. He would go on his stream and be like, "Oh, Darkside Phil's business is failing. Look, he had a dip in views this
You're not
month."
allowed to
And
talk on
everyone's
his
making
stream.
fun of him on the internet. So now what happens is
That was
they
true,
watch
though.
that content that Rich
Hey,
did.
DSP told us today during this pre-stream how we used to get 10 million views a month, and right after that, he said he don't even get a million now. I think he said he don't even get 500,000, but still getting 10 million and not getting a million. What else do you call that? This dude said that my view count went down, and that's fucking bullshit. Is he really mad about that? Yeah, he is. He's mad about Review Tech pointing out factual information, as DSP will say. And he's mad about him pointing out when he called his viewers lazy because Rich signal boosted it bigly. And that video is still on YouTube, and the view count is like, I promise you, it's like actually an extra 30,000 views on that fucking video because it hit the algorithm more, because Review Tech tweeted it out in the middle of the night. And DSP was so salty.
He talked about me telling my viewers that they were like lazy or whatever. And like he posted a tweet when I was asleep.
Like he wanted to get him to delete the tweet right after he posted it. This dude act like anybody care about like what he really got to say. Like we gonna go back in time and assume that Rich would have tweeted it at like 2 in the afternoon instead. And then DSP would have tweeted him, "Wow, man, can you delete that?" And then Rich would have deleted it. Imagine. That would have been embarrassing. People would be making fun of him for that still. "Hey, Rich, remember when you deleted a tweet because DSP told you to in 2015? I think it was 2015, maybe 2016. But yeah, that was my long way of explaining why DSP actually mad at him. And should he be mad for that? DSP get mad for everything, man. He should be mad at the Keno Casino people for calling his wife fat. Like a lot.
And now they
The
believe
person he
that's
care
true.
about
And
so
now
much,
everyone's, "Oh,
and he
that's
hides
a loser.
behind."
DSP's a loser.
Yeah,
DSP's
he is a fucking
asshole.
loser.
His business is failing. None of that was
The
true.
winners cook
but
for
he
their
said it,
wives. Spread
and
the
so everyone
word.
believes it. Now, is that
I'm
good
pushing the
natured
new
razzing?
gentleman's narrative.
No, that's
We
actually
ain't door dashing.
ill-intentioned, and he
We
benefits
cooking,
if
pimp.
I further fall, because then he has another video to make. You
This
see?
dude is stay-at-home
I don't have any
husband and don't
follow-up
want to
videos
cook.
on
Think
Rich.
about that. This dude's
I
insane.
have
He's
no
based as
follow-up
fuck.
content on Rich. I will
Stay-at-home
not make
husband
it.
and don't
Now, if I
cook.
appear on
What
Keno
the?
Casino and they're talking
What
about
the?
Rich,
Yo, I'm gonna
that's
call
different.
DSP that
I
from
have
now
no
on.
follow-up videos to make on that.
It
man.
is
I said my
factually
views were
true. Fuck
warranted.
you.
I'm moving on.
It's a good thing. Give it a positive spin.
Okay?
Stay-at-home
That's the
husband.
kind of guy I am.
Sure, you don't know
right?
how to
He's
do
not
anything.
dealing with this kind of
Anyone would
nonsense
know
about
how to do if
content.
they were a
That's
stay-at-home
for
anything.
special things. That's
But
to be
why
for-
should he?
If I appear on another show,
He's
that's
master
not for
rank
my
in
own
Street
stuff.
Fighter.
You're not going to see me sit here and do drama content
Bitch.
all day. That's not me. That's not the kind of guy I am. So if that's what you're here for, FYI, you're in the wrong spot.
Good.
Because you're not going to get that kind of content on my channel. But that's that, and I hope that you guys enjoy it. It's good. It's on demand right now, and I'm going to be clipping it over the course of the week over on the DSP Reacts channel, so you'll have some nice highlights that'll be popping up.
One
that I
day
hope
I'm gonna
you'll be
actually
able to
clip
enjoy
that.
and maybe, like,
When
seek
DSP
out other
said,
parts of the
"I do the
documentary, like
gaming,
the
she
premiere and
does
everything."
the cooking."
All right?
That's our arrangement.
So
Actual DSP quote.
there you go. All right.
It might have
The
been
course says
flipped,
you and Rich
but
have gone
still,
back and
he
forth on
said
videos
she
for
cook
years.
and I play
No, we haven't.
games.
I
That's our
literally never
arrangement.
watched a
I
video.
don't even think
from
he
Rich.
giggled after
I
it.
don't watch his shit. People will come into my chat and say something, or he'll
I don't watch his shit, but when I went to his channel a decade ago and saw he was called Review Tech USA and saw he wasn't reviewing tech, I was confused. I think maybe you gotta watch his videos to know if he do something or not. But I might be wrong. I am a
come
fucking idiot.
into my chat.
And
He'll literally
felt it.
show up during the stream. and start
idiot
talking or
and
super chatting
belted.
bullshit to derail my stream. That's how I've had interaction with him. I don't watch Rich's stuff. I never have. I don't sit here and just talk about him in my videos. It's quite the contrary. He talks about me constantly.
Listen to Batman over
I
here.
want to know what I think about it. I'm like, what am I supposed to think? I don't watch the guy. I don't know what the fuck.
I know what Batman would say that. He wouldn't say that. He might. Maybe when he got his slippers on.
Ah, quite the contrary, you fucking buffoon.
That's how
Enjoy.
Batman sound.
I really
That's what
enjoyed
AI
doing that.
Batman sound
What
like in
about
my
the
head.
future? What does the future hold?
AI generated Batman.
We're gonna go through
These
the
might be a
schedule
little
and everything,
buggy.
for 3 days, and then
Oh, dude, it's one of my
basically, here's
favorite
the deal.
Samurai Warriors characters. What's
now
he
that all
fight
this
with?
is going down, there is really strong.
Look at this dude
interest.
weapon.
I know this is silly.
Look at this dude weapon.
I
He's
think
fighting
it's
with a
silly.
cheerleader
Other
weapon.
people don't think it's silly, and they think that is important stuff or whatever.
Embarrassing.
But
It's very silly.
for me,
A little hectic and
right,
kind of quirky.
I think it's silly.
I think it's
that
super silly.
Now people realize like I'm human or something.
What?
Okay, and
You know, we're all
because
human.
they think I'm human
Actually,
again.
right?
I guess I don't know
You
why
take it
people
so
didn't think I was
serious.
human for a long time there. I don't get it.
Yeah.
All right, but now that Phil's a human, we want Phil to interact with other
He's
people.
too hectic dealing
right?
with all these trolls and making content. You know
It's
what?
like-
So you make a great point. God damn it, the trolls lose again. Is he on a? He is on the
Someone
phone.
is claiming that they summarized how much I made. Apparently, people are saying something like $3,000 in super chats I made yesterday.
Yeah,
I would believe that. I have no evidence of that yet.
He's
because I got
nervous.
Fucked up, but
I like that the most honest Let's Player in the world just happened to not know how much money he made after he made the most money in one stream in his 16-year career.
anyway,
He
what
don't
we're
know
getting
yet.
at here
The
is
greediest
people
YouTuber
now
don't know how
seem
much
to
money he
want
made after he made the
me
most money he
interact
could
with
ever
other
made.
people
What the?
who I've never
You're not doing
interacted
that
with.
right, DSP.
Would I do that? I feel like I would do it in an
I'm surprised he
environment where
didn't
it's like a
make it about like
engaging
hating the
environment.
trolls.
Like, for
Like, did
example,
somebody
this guy
let?
met a-
Wait, hold on.
I know nothing.
Did like Jax Raxer send him the amount because he didn't get mad?
Got fucked up. I would believe that. That they
I gotta
summarized how
overthink this
much I
right
made.
quick
Apparently,
because obviously he's got to be checking emails, right?
someone is claiming that they summarized how much I
Someone
made.
is
Apparently,
claiming
people are
that
saying
they summarized how much I made.
something like $3,000 in super chats I made yesterday.
It'll be really funny if he
I would
gaslit
believe
one
it.
of his
I
actual
have no evidence
fans
of
and
that
they
yet.
emailing him how much
No,
money he made,
but-
so he can't get mad at it. That's my random troll theory. Because why wouldn't DSP get mad at that? He get mad at like everything, ever.
Would I?
One
do
of his
that?
most hated
I
things
feel
is
like I would
factual
do it
information.
in an environment where it's like a
Phil, you made
meeting environment.
$5 today. He'll
Like,
get
for
mad at
example,
you for
this
that,
guy met
even
a
if he got
YouTuber.
$5 on the
I know nothing
leaderboard.
about him besides the fact that people have said he's made really,
He basically
really,
called this dude
really nasty
racist, but he
content
don't know
about
anything
POV.
about him.
Okay, now you might say, well, who has? Everyone's made really nasty content about Darkside Philip.
Not Nick
They've all
830.
profited from it, while Phil has no idea who they are.
What?
That's a very true
Ego
statement.
stroke.
Okay, but I don't know anything about the guy, but everyone seems to be freaking out.
DSP's
about
made
it, that
nasty
if I-
content about Elon
if I-
Musk.
If I go on a
He's
show
made
with this
nasty
guy,
content about
that it's going to benefit everyone. It's going to benefit him. It's going to benefit me. It's going to benefit
well,
the
I
casino
don't
guy.
want to
Everyone's
even
going to
try to think of a
love
name and get it wrong. He's
I
made
don't
nasty
get it.
content about Taylor
I don't- you know
Swift.
what I'm saying?
Taylor
I
Swift
just
definitely don't
don't
know
get
him. What if she
at
do?
all. Because
So
I
many
don't know
people
the
know
guy.
DSP, man. You have no
If I
clue.
talk to this man, I'll be like, "Hi." It's like I'm talking to a stranger off of the street.
It's just a lot of people
because I know
don't.
nothing about you at all.
They don't want to be that
By the
guy.
way, nor do I choose.
Come on, man.
or
Everybody
have
don't
any
want to make
interest in
fun of every
researching
fucking
people
lolcow. Get out of
who've
here.
been talking about me for years.
They
I
know.
don't care.
They all
You know
know.
what I
They're
mean?
not
Like, I am not a big deal. I'm sorry to say, I am not.
You
a
meet Nick
big
830 in a
deal.
bar at night,
People think I am.
and
I
then
never
show him a
believe that I
DSP clip.
am.
You're gonna be like,
Any
"Oh yeah, I know that
research I
guy.
never believe.
It's the guy. I'm watching his
Anything important
Twitch. Is that
about
really
my
him?"
topic, I'm just a dude who sits here.
And then you're gonna
talks to
take a
an
shot,
audience of a few hundred people
and you're gonna
every
ask
day,
you if you want to hit the
actually
blunt later, and you're gonna be like,
That's it.
"Nah."
I'm just a normal guy that lucked
And you're gonna tell
into
people it happened, they won't
having
believe you.
internet celebrity, and now internet infamy, and now whatever it is you want to call it, if it happened in the last 2 weeks. You know, I don't even know what you would call it. You know what I'm saying? But
this podcast, you'd think he had a terrible
I don't-
stream yesterday. Money
Yeah.
wise. This dude really is the king of suffering.
You really do
This
think he
casino
had a bad stream. Well, how we talking?
sad.
This dude's having the best
I
stream
don't
of his
know,
life,
infamy,
of his
and now whatever
career.
it is you wanna
He's
call it,
probably
it
made
happened in the
$100
last
already. He
week.
just
You
didn't
know,
give
I
me
don't
shout
even
outs
know what
yet.
you would call it.
Oh,
You know
what you would call it? No, I'm saying.
But
Big ups to Moxie. Thank you for the
I don't-
420.
I don't know what this would mean, but it sounds like this is the next thing. Okay.
What's
I
the
think
next thing?
What's happening is
Documentary coming
casino
out.
guys are trying to make it happen Like this is some kind of a dream scenario, the ultimate crossover. DSP
Anime.
Okay.
Anime.
Because I don't get it, you know, and that's not my.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was talking about Mr. Maker. My bad.
Definitely not. I just don't get it at all. You saw when I was on the Kino Casino show how I was the straight man having absolutely no concept of what we were watching. We were watching Ethan Ralph and Nick Rakita and all that shit.
DSP definitely wasn't a straight man.
What could this possibly be? This is the weirdest shit I've ever seen. It's like mind blowing.
I know what he mean when he say that.
Trip to fucking Pluto.
What?
And the Plutonians are walking around with fucking flopping tentacle arms and shit in front of me. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm seeing. That's my reaction to that shit because I don't know what it is. I'm not in that part of the internet, okay?
Right.
And then we're watching.
He's not even in the gaming part of the internet.
Review tech documentary, right?
Right.
And as we're watching it again, I don't actually know the history of review tech. So the Kino Casino guys know all of it. I don't know any of it. So I'm just sitting there absorbing and learning, and I think that's what people are.
Man, I wish that Patreon video from 2015 was still on YouTube.
You know what I'm saying?
When DSP actually shit on Review Tech for actually 30 minutes.
All I have to say is I'm totally
and then charged his fans $50 for it, or at least one fan paid $50 for it.
Content for me to
yeah, like he never did it.
On their show,
of course he did.
And to have
that video basically was a leak and not an official release. It's like what rappers do. I didn't say that shit.
I don't even know what
I ain't even released that song, man. Fuck.
I'm lost.
You can't say I said it if the song wasn't released by me.
Totally lost.
Dumb
I don't
fuck.
know what his interest is in me at all. This is so weird to me.
He's still talking about Medicare?
I don't get it.
God.
So I guess we'll see, and I guess that's what we'll work on. I don't know if and when it will even come together. All right.
I want to point something out.
You know,
I'm so happy he said that. He's so cringe.
Let me put it this way.
Let me put it this way. Let me put it this way. It's not going to take me that long to find it. I knew this would happen. I didn't know it would happen this fast. So you hit that and that. That's pretty sure it's the top comment. You can't read it anyway. Oh man, it's not top comment anymore. Why is the top comment? Anyway, a dude said if the Casino DSP Medicare collab actually happens, the universe will explode. Guess who replied to it? Everybody's favorite, the GOAT. The GOAT. The guy, the one, him, that guy. We'll get there eventually. That guy. If the Kino Casino DSP Medicare collab actually happens, the universe will explode. DSP, 12 hours ago, ginned up, says, and I quote, "It's happening." 2 words. Period after. 12 hours ago. I forgot what I said when I read that, but it wasn't too optimistic. And what does he say today?
Because it's so weird to me. You know what I mean? Because I just don't get it.
After we get an anime segment, anime pro tag segment.
Work on edit. So
listen on.
I guess we'll see, and I guess that's what we'll work on. I don't know if and when it will even come together. All right, but you know, I'm open to that.
It's opening.
You know, he's open this way because a lot of people.
DSP, you said it's happening.
I can't believe Phil canceled one of his nights.
You said it's happening.
Right.
You said it's happening.
I can't believe he canceled one of his night streams to be on Kino Casino. I can't believe he did a whole react to Rich. Like this is not his normal content. He has to work so much. Well, do you see how well things have been going? Obviously. You know, I went on Kino Casino.
You gonna upgrade your stream again now?
You guys are over here supporting my content. Last night I do this react, boom, I get insane amount of support. If I can get support, then I can do things outside of the box. Do you understand?
Wow, subtle big.
Have to be 6 days a week grinding away with nonstop streams on my channel. I could do
playing the video games that he loves so much, doing the job that he loves so much, happiest point of his life. Now playing video games every day is a grind. What about the react streams? You don't even play games 6 days a week. So this isn't even true. He play games 5 days a week. This is literally the react day because it got pushed back. He's actually not playing games today. What I'm doing right now, looking at this menu and pushing buttons, this is more gaming than what DSP is going to do today. So how is he playing games 6 days a week every week when he's been playing games 5 days a week every week for months? Months he's been playing games 5 days a week. So thank you, DSP, for being that guy.
insane amount of support.
Being that
If
guy.
I can get support, then I can do things outside of the box. Do you understand?
I need to make
I don't
more
have
money to
be
watch
6
videos
days a
of
week
other
grinding
people
away with a
getting shit on so I can make more money
insane
than I
amount of
would make
support.
playing games.
If I can get
Don't think
support,
about
then
it.
I can do things outside of the box. Do you understand? I don't have to be 6 days a week grinding away with the nonstop streams on my channel.
Grinding
I
away.
can do different
Oh,
content.
he
as long
did
as
say
I get
nonstop
supported.
streams. He
That's
didn't
the
say
kind of
gaming
deal.
streams.
I have to work as much
He
as
know.
I do because I need to work that much to make as much as I make to
Now
pay
we
my
calling it
bills.
work.
But now things are looking
People
good,
like hearing
so
that.
I can do different content. I have no qualms with going
Maybe if he did
on
more stuff and more
a night
variety, he can
show
get away with calling it
over there
work.
on Kino Casino with Medicare on it, and we do whatever. Because I don't even know what the hell it would be. I really have no idea.
What was it the other
Right?
times
But it
you
would
hung
be-
out with these
for me,
dudes?
just to make this clear,
Just do that
it
again.
would be the exact same thing that I did last week, where I would appear for about 3 hours.
Didn't he
That's
say
the
he don't
most
know
I
what it
can
would
do.
be?
Again, I'm a family man.
Stipulations being
I'm for
said.
about 3 hours. That's the most I can do.
Mr. Medicare got a family too. What the fuck?
Again, I'm a family
If
man.
DSP got a family, Mr. Medicare factually got a family too. What?
I have a family, so I have to go to sleep at 10:30.
And it's more
Even
important.
though we all know, we actually all know, and if you don't know, now you know, we all know, DSP go to sleep 2 a.m., 3 a.m. every fucking day. Every fucking day.
3
every
hours, that's the
fucking
most
day.
I can do.
He
Again,
didn't go to sleep at no
I
10 whatever
family man.
last night. Bullshit.
It's more important
I
to
never
me
believe him. I never
to be there
will.
for my
I
wife,
never
spend
did.
time with her. than to be on a
No.
fucking show for 5 hours.
He needs to spend time with her in the kitchen.
So I'd much rather,
I don't mean it like that. I mean,
can't
like, you
do
need to learn how to
super
cook.
extended long show and shit like that. You know, I gotta get out of here in a normal time. I hope people respect
He's
that.
married. Why would he do that? He's too busy playing games and streaming.
Okay.
Okay.
So anyway, that's what I have to say about yesterday. That's what I have to say about the possibility of
Epic.
future
Maybe if
collabs
PPP
stuff.
tell him to cook
Hopefully
for his
there's a lot
wife,
of
he'll
stuff to
do
talk
it.
about.
He
Hopefully
would,
people
by the
like
way.
that, and we'll spread the word. I'm
If
sure
Andy was like, yeah, so
the casino
I
guys will
remember
be-
I used to like love to cook for my significant other.
And I gave them full permission to
Because
cook
like
that
sometimes it
entire
would like make her really happy.
Go for it.
Well, what do you think about that?
Just as
And then
much
PPP's like,
as I was. If
yeah,
not more so
what do you
because
think about that,
Andy got
Phil?
on the call because my fucking couldn't even handle it on
DSP will be
my
doing it tomorrow.
So yeah.
So
Again,
I
it was
decided
good
to make
stuff. I'm
something
looking
different
forward
for
to
my
more
wife.
branching out. And I hope
Fresh.
the only thing I'm afraid of
What?
is that this could all just come to a screeching end when this
Oh.
documentary comes. I hope
Anime
not.
character back.
I hope not. But you never know, right?
Damn. Sip. All right. Shout outs.
Okay.
All right. I wonder what PW
So-
Dubs think of this.
That was
And
a lot to
Lysa
talk
for
about.
Soul.
Schedule for this week. Today, it's React Day. After this show ends, someone people
It's like a chapter select and on an old school style DVD. Like that's just how disjointed that was. All of that is said. And then Sip.
Still, the schedule.
like the content. I want to see me react, but it gets get tired when it's the same thing every week, right?
What that mean?
So now, with new people involved, it could actually make the show better.
Oh,
I think
Just
the
an
first time I
ad.
did it was like 2000,
Another ad.
something like that. So that's what we're going to be watching tonight. And I'm hoping it's good. I'm hoping it's entertaining, but that's going to be fun to go down memory lane and re-experience PS Home. Okay? So
What
that's
a
on the
joke.
Disney Throwback channel.
this
on my
dude complained
Weekly tonight
about
at
going
6:45
in the
Pacific.
past today.
Tomorrow, we will
Like we
return
hate
back
the
to regular
past,
games
but we're gonna
on
watch some shit from
ESPN.
2010
Tomorrow, it's going to
and
be
reminisce.
System Shock Remake. I'm going to try it out on the first stream. I want to be
More
recording
promo.
it.
He's gonna make another game look bad.
We start off today
DSP
with
desecrate another
Nico.
game.
Nico re-upped his membership for 8 months, and he says, "I love all the good energy that is towards you lately." I mean,
Oh, yeah.
obviously,
Not a
Me
lot
too.
coming from him
right?
lately.
But again, it's fleeting, and I'm wondering how long it's going to last.
Imagine
until
responding
I
to
go
that
from a high
like
to
this.
all the way down to another
Imagine
valley of
responding
low.
to that message
I
like
hope not
this.
soon. I hope it lasts longer than just a
Holy
couple
shit.
weeks because
This the
documentary
same
is
dude though
coming.
when Jade say he looked like he in a good
Mammoth.
mood, he responds by
Became a
saying I
member.
didn't hit the
Thank you,
tips goal.
Mammoth, for the membership.
Yeah,
this
I'm in a
month.
good mood, Jade, but it'll be
Chill
great if I
Force
hit the
with a
tips goal.
$5 super chat. And by the way, Chill Force, thank you. You did a really big super chat last night. And I really
How much
appreciate
was
that.
it?
The honesty and realism.
Did you read the message he had?
This crossover.
He
really
probably
shows
did
you
if it was that
attractiveness of
big.
real lol cows.
Oh, he's one of
Thank you
them.
for saying it, because you said it, not me. Because if I say it, it has no weight. When other people say it, it does, and I appreciate that.
That's weird.
Spencer
I
Howard.
love how much
$5
actual,
super
like,
chat.
he
Andy
actually
and
got
Ash
no
have also
faith in himself.
experienced
Why you have a
the
microphone
internet.
in?
It can be brutal, but they aren't out to ruin lives. I'm cautiously optimistic for you. I think that actually is the best way to describe this whole situation. Cautious optimism. Because as much as I'd like to be full speed ahead, jumping.
I love the
full
narrative
2
that the
feet forward
trolls are the
into
real locals. Seemed like
some
something
kind of
Christian
newfound
would have did.
popularity on the internet.
The trolls are the real locals.
So as
I
much as I want to be
could hear
super
that.
happy and
I
super
got
optimistic,
AI
I have to be
generated
cautious
Christian
as
saying that in my head.
right? I have to be sure that I don't
Human
get so
generated.
far into the weeds with this stuff that now I get lost and then boom, it flips it out. What do I do?
Bitch, you been got lost.
Right? Okay.
You got lost the day you came out,
Roman,
pimp. And I ain't
$2
talking
tip,
out of jail.
$2 super chat, excuse me. Medicare ran a pain train through the Sons of Kojima. Again,
Okay, who didn't?
okay, I believe you because I don't know anything about this. This will be all first time stuff for me. Spencer
I'm pretty
Howard
sure
with another super
DSP
chat.
like was salty when Medicare hung out with the It's Okay.
Many of them got
I'm
kicked off
probably
the
making that
page
up.
and it spawned anti-haters. When did that happen? See, I don't pay any
Bro,
attention.
what the
Is
fuck
that
are we
new?
talking
Did that happen this
about?
week? Or did that already happen in the past? I don't even know. I don't pay any attention, nor do I care.
DSP.
I'm being honest here. Like
If you don't
I
care,
feel
don't
like
even
doesn't
read it,
matter
man.
if I'm updated on this shit or
Stop
not.
acting
I'm
blind.
not going to have any
Oh
impact
shit,
on
you know what
it.
this make me think of? My favorite new screenshot.
People implode
Because
on
it really
themselves
show.
because they're assholes. Then let
Uh-huh,
them
yeah. All of this is
I mean, that's
real
literally what
honest,
just
man.
happened
He's
with
being
me,
so truthful right now.
10 fucking years,
Yeah.
this guy.
Look at the screenshot on the screen.
Constantly.
DSP said that and didn't post LOL after. He didn't say he was joking. And
now
it's,
look what happened
he
again.
said this in
Again, I don't have to
private
lift a
to
finger. All I
people.
have to do is
He said this
persevere
in
and stay alive
private
and
to
stay hurt.
people.
So
He
that's what I
said
gotta
this
do.
verbally.
Persevere by staying alive and
And
staying hurt
today he
while
said
they're all
this.
falling apart. And that's what I'm gonna aspire to do here.
And I quote, I'm fully aware of everything going on at all times. I just play dumb sometimes.
Do that. Okay?
Don't fall for it. Don't let them do you that.
Can't even get a tissue out of this guy.
Don't let them do you that. Oh
Hold on.
man, is this going on? I didn't know. Oh, was that going on? I didn't know. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to
The
Dragon's
best
Advocate,
personality.
a €10 super chat and says, missed the big stream while you were live.
Imagine
I'm
the
pretty sure your
level.
successful second
No.
win is all-
Imagine the level of degeneracy. You turn your camera off and leave your mic unmuted because you want people to know that you're there when you're blowing your nose. Okay. And then you decide to give this dude a shout out while you have your fingers in your nose, while you're actually making crackly sniff sounds. Why can't you wait 40 seconds and give him a shout out with some fucking respect? This is actually a disrespectful shout out. How does he not think of this? Why does somebody else need to tell him that? And that's true. Somebody else need to tell him that. And then they would need to be nice and ass pat him. They can't even be honest and say, yeah, it's kind of disrespectful. You're reading this dude's tip when you got fucking your finger in your nose. Maybe you can wait 50 seconds, Phil. Nah, you got to word it way different. I don't know how, but you got to word it way different. And he won't think to do whatever I'm suggesting. He will not think to do it on his own because he's DSP and that's the way he works. So, oh well, let's listen to it.
Moving forward. Thank you.
Thank you.
That is so nice of you.
So nice.
Again, I'm not used to people being nice because it's been the
Anime
opposite
character.
the last 10 years. It's like a lot of it has all been sarcasm.
First of all, he said that they were pretending to be nice to him because they thought it was funny. Second of all, DSP got married to a real human in the last 10 years and then had a girlfriend before that. Third of all, he's got legions of teenagers and dragons that have modded for him and given him hundreds of thousands of dollars actually in human money over the last 10 years. And then he come on stream and say, no one's ever been nice to me. Actually, what the fuck is wrong with this dude? How disrespectful is that to everybody who's ever did anything ever partially nice to you? You say weird shit like that. Why? I don't know. Because these people want to be a victim.
Tongue in
It
cheek.
was a trick question.
Haha, I'm not laughing with you. I'm laughing at you kind of shit.
When they call him king, are they laughing with him at him?
For me to start
Is anybody
seeing people
laughing?
by now,
I don't know.
and
Don't ask
actually be
me.
Nice, and
I'm just a peon.
it's
I
cautious
ain't even on the
optimism
court yet.
because you hope
Like LeBron.
it's
I ain't even on the
genuine,
court right now.
Right?
Right?
Okay.
All right. Okay. All right.
tips.
Okay. All right.
We start off today with a $1 tip.
Man, this is this pre-stream a lot more than I expected. I'm glad
The
I
only thing
paid
that I missed
attention
from
and
the
was
day
alive.
DMX were the around the house vlogs.
Why
or
would you
videos
say
and
this?
videos and
Why would you
videos.
read this? This dude is really reading a tip that starts off with The only thing I miss about your ex, bro, did you live next door to DSP? Are you DSP's like brother or something? Fuck you mean you only miss one thing about this dude's ex? Bro, man, DSP, why would you even give this any attention? How are you reading this? What? Am I hallucinating?
The only thing that I missed from the days with your ex were the around the house.
Yeah,
vlogs,
from the days with your ex, not about
you know how
her.
much I missed that too? I liked sharing my life with all of you. I really enjoyed
Cringe. Time to be a victim. Victim
Here's something that I just do in my
countdown.
daily routine.
Wait for it. Wait
I
for
had to
it.
stop doing it because of my detractors.
Boom.
I wish I didn't have to stop doing it.
Boom.
I had to stop
Sad
doing it
boy
because they were
voice.
literally doing things.
Sad boy voice.
Stuff that they were finding in my house.
They were
and they were doing.
They figured out I had a $200 coffee maker and a $200 trash can. Is it a $500 coffee maker? I'm gonna just say a $300 coffee maker and a $200 trash can, because I know factually this dude has, because why would you get rid of that? When he moved across country and said he was trying to save money, that's what makes it so fun and quirky. He went out of his way to bother his viewers, saying he was saving money and trying to save money, and he was begging. If you go back and listen to the DSP just moved across the country pre-stream and the ones before that, he specifically was saying stuff like, it's going to be an expensive move. So if you want to help out, join the subscription program on Twitch. You can tell it's an old quote based on how it was worded, correct? Yeah, that really happened. That like really happened though. And this dude moved across country after acting that way and then got a $200 trash can. And then people pointed it out because fucking doctors and scientists on the internet can find anything. Now, DSP don't think to himself, well, I bought a $200 trash can and maybe people had issue with how I was acting compared to, I can't word it right. People had an issue with me buying a fucking $200 trash can when I was actually begging for money and acting like I didn't have any and saying I was saving money. He don't think that. He think, wow, they pointed out I had a $200 trash can. Those fucking loser stalker trolls. I'm just going to hide my trash cans from now on. And that's what he doing. And that's what he did. He is hiding his trash cans. Now, maybe you could just not buy a $200 trash can if the $200 trash can is so embarrassing to the point where you don't want to show it to anybody. It's like, why are you buying nice stuff and you scared to show it to anybody and you scared that anyone will see it? It's so many questions. Like he's gonna act like people was like fucking blowing his house up,
I had to stop doing
and
it
not just
because they
pointing
were
out
literally doing
actual
things with
trash
information and
cans.
stuff that they were finding in my house. I had to stop doing it because they were literally doing things with the information and stuff that they were finding in my house, and they were doing stuff. They were saying, "Look at this. DSP got a $200 trash can. Look at the Amazon link. LOL, isn't that funny? But don't he beg for money?" And then DSP got mad about that. Like I can't really explain it more sadly. Terrible things. They were
terrible.
The one example that I give you because it's an
you better not say
example,
coffee maker.
but it's safe to
Please
talk
don't.
about.
Safe to talk about. Extreme example.
I was filming a vlog in my home.
This might be when he showed letters.
Had left my electric bill
Cringe
on the countertop, and it had the full address and information of my electric company.
Sure it did.
They used that information to call my electric company, impersonate me. Basically, socially engineered them. They impersonated me. And they had my electricity scheduled to be turned off.
I don't know if it's social engineering if you have the information and don't even have to guess it. Like semantics, but stop being cringe, DSP. I remember when he showed his address on like a not a folder. He showed his address on envelope. The same way he talking about showing his address by accident right now. He showed his address by accident like that before. Maybe it's the same scenario and he extrapolated upon it, aka lied. I don't really know, but I do know he showed his mail before and he was like, who gives a shit? Everybody knows my address. You know how old DSP used to get down. So yeah,
the only reason
this dude's so annoying
is because I had email alerts set up and they sent me.
But when it's about other people getting doxxed, they can't even get doxxed more than once. DSP got doxxed 50 times.
So I called. I said, "Guys,
if you ask him, the trolls keep doxing him."
I know that you're probably never dealt with anything like
but
that
other
before.
people, he's like, that information was already in the public.
You can't mess with me. So we do.
Bitch, your information not in the public. You're being watched, asshole.
Calls in and talks to them. They need to know this.
Oh, well, I'm gonna write an article about it.
It's not me. Okay.
Okay.
So I know that sounds insane because it is.
Whatever. It was all a lie anyway. I don't feel bad for talking over it.
That is one
And if it isn't a
very
lie,
small,
get over it and move on.
safe
It was a long time
example I
ago.
talk
Nothing
about.
happened.
For every time that I
Something
talk
almost
about a
happened. It's a
safe
college
example like that,
story. Something
there's about
almost
10
happened. Something
really
almost happened us every day.
examples
Move
that I
on.
could give you. But if
Something
I
else
do,
might
I'm
almost happen
giving
tomorrow.
attention to the people who did it, and that's
Blah.
all they want. You see?
You see?
I'm not going to give
It's all like,
attention
why?
to the scumbags of the internet who are trying to fuck with me and my family.
Ah,
But I
yes.
used to love doing these in-home vlogs, and then it got so bad. The
That
level
was a
of
fat
harassment
victim segment.
got so bad with the information that they would get just by looking around my house in the background that I had to stop filming.
Maybe
I
you
had to
could learn
stop
how to
filming
film
after
around your
many
house.
Years, right? Many years. Ever since.
Maybe
You're right.
learn how to film in your
2017.
house.
And I said, that's it, guys. From now on, I have to change my whole attitude towards content.
I think the
creation.
dude that
I
sent the
can't
message
think
that
of
he
how
read
many
know
scenes
this
in this
too,
vlog.
by the way.
This is it. Whatever's in my
Remember,
office,
the message that he's responding to was, the one thing I like about from back when you were with your ex is that you used to showcase more about your life. That was the message he's responding to. A dude basically saying, I like this thing about when your ex was around. Great message to put so much fucking attention into responding to. Better message to be a victim with, because DSP is always a victim. Always the king of suffering. Even when he had a hospitalized viewers, hospitalized handicapped viewers, he still was bitching about having a cold. And then when that hospitalized handicapped viewer came back, he still bitched about having a cold. He's unstoppable.
this is what you see of me.
This is
on
what you
Twitter.
see of me
I
on the
can't
internet.
share
This is what you see of
literally
DSP on the
outside
internet.
room.
He's right.
Because if I do, these
You see the
people
king
will-
of suffering.
You have no idea with the Mike Klum documentary.
You see the king of suffering in
like, the
4K,
links that we were gonna
downscale of
go
980p,
to try to protect
960p,
stuff and be like,
1080p.
we
He
can
don't know the
only
resolution,
certain
so I have to
angles,
name
certain
3 of
ways,
them.
because God forbid that they see something.
He's
there
not
and
dumb.
they
He just don't know
You
what
I'm
resolution
saying?
his own
Like,
face
we
in on
go
his stream.
crazy trying
He's
to
not
figure out
dumb. Come on,
how
man.
we're gonna do it. So we
Anybody
can
else
still
would be
show
dumb,
me
but
my
you know,
natural
come
home
on, don't be
habitat,
fucking stupid.
right?
He's just a
Like
human.
specimen in his habitat, here to be studied. But
Talking about Mike Klum
trying to
now?
protect stuff and be like, we can only shoot certain angles and
Yeah,
certain
he
ways,
is.
because God
Documentary
forbid that
now.
you see something there and they
God
misinterpret it. You know
forbid.
what I'm saying? Like, we were going
Misinterpret it.
crazy trying to figure out how we were
How
going to
you
do it.
misinterpret stuff in
You can
people's
still
house?
show me in my natural home habitat, right? Like a specimen in his habitat, here to be studied, but not.
This is the guy who will go out of his way to say he a human, which is something that people don't do because they don't. But he go out of his way to say he's human because I don't know. I think he think that he can make more mistakes in life and then say I'm human after. But it's like we all are, so I guess we all can. Anyway, the point I was trying to make. He go out of his way to say he's a human, but then he say stuff like this. He's like equating himself to a fucking alligator or maybe a lol cow, if you will. I remember how weird he got when Turkey Tom said he was done milking him. He got super weird and said Turkey Tom was dehumanizing him. He actually said that the internet and Turkey Tom was dehumanizing him. And they were milking him, and they were milking a dude, and they were milking him not even for sus. I forgot my point before I got derailed there.
Putting me and my family at risk, so we could still show me in my
Oh
natural
yeah,
home
habitat shit, habitat.
right?
He do.
Like a
He's
specimen in his
dehumanizing
habitat,
himself.
studied, but
He's
not
actually
putting me and my
dehumanizing
family at
himself.
risk.
He just did
It
it.
was really fucked up.
Is cat a part of the habitat? Serious question. Is cat a part of the habitat?
Okay.
Okay.
Continuing on, I received a $50 tip. Wow.
Poor
Thank
guy.
you so much.
Get help.
An anonymous $50 tipper.
What did they say? They got my message even, man? Maybe,
See what they have to
please?
say, but let's get a nice animation.
Ah,
for
yes.
you
Let's
first.
do all this weird shit first. Ah,
That was
yes.
another thing.
The
stream last
slowest
night was so
cashier.
crazy. I couldn't even do animations because if I tried, I was afraid I was going to crash the stream.
Animations played on the stream, by the way. If you watch the stream, literally where his face cam at is a constant stream of animations. What the reality is, he didn't play tip animations. That's the semantics there. I don't know what's the point of it being like this, but for some reason it's like this at the ESP house. Because again, animations played all night. It was actually very poorly placed. Not poorly made, poorly placed. Because DSP was trying to act really quirky and he was trying to make really fun moments for the camera. And it's truly hard to capture these moments because 1/4 of his fucking camera is a notification. So good job, DSP. And then the people that gave you actual money and not super whatevers, they didn't even get a fucking pop-up. His excuse, I was scared to play the pop-ups because the stream might crash. Well, what about the pop-ups that were fucking playing? How are you, like what? Like actually, DSP, watch your own stream. The whole stream had pop-ups. Anyway, let's listen to the lie. I guess I can't call it a lie.
Another thing. The stream last
I
night
can
was
call
so
it something.
crazy. I couldn't even do animations because if I tried, I was afraid I was going to crash the stream. The YouTube like super chat animations were going nonstop.
Even he pointed them out.
That alone
I
was
can't
barely
believe
going
it.
up.
Even he
Imagine
pointed
I
out that
tried
they
to do
played.
animations, the whole stream will
I'm
fucking crash,
dead.
so I didn't do it.
I got resurrected. What the fuck?
So thank you to the anonymous $50.
This dude can be beat.
Which gets
He
us to our
really
200
can be beat.
today.
He's the GOAT. Tell me that
Thank
you want
so
more.
Very, very much.
You'll
It
put
says,
on an ad?
Enjoy the ride. Don't fret about the future. Many of us came here because of the haters, to be honest, and I'm looking forward.
I love it when
to
people
reminiscing
just answer
on
for multiple
hot-headed
people.
early Phil.
And
Me
it's
too.
15-year-long
Like I said,
community.
That stuff
So
I think
cringe.
is fascinating. But look at my early
I
self.
think I speak for everyone when I say this really specific thing that applies to literally just me, and I will project it onto everyone. Yeah, you are a DSP fan, acting that way. You actually are a DSP fan.
Talk about it publicly. I've literally been advised by
Phil,
lawyers.
I've been watching since Heavy Rain, and I think everybody is the
Any
same.
personal information.
Phil, I've been
that
watching
anyone
since
on the
Kino
internet
Casino,
may
and I think everyone here agrees.
Because
That's them.
it's not worth it.
DSP
and
do the same
they-
shit.
There's no legal reason to do it. There's no logical reason
Snowflake
to do
mentality.
it. You know,
The way I
So-
did it is the way everybody did it, baby.
that's what I'm working.
How you tie your shoes? I bet you everybody do it the same.
It's gonna be me sitting here. Well, I can't say anything about that. Well, I can't say anything about that. Well, I can't say anything about that.
Can't say anything
So what happens if
now.
someone can't say
I thought he
something
was
about
just
it?
gonna say it's
Everyone
not
thinks
true.
It's the worst. Everyone
Now
believes
he
everything.
legally not allowed to say anything about
Right?
it. Lame, trash
That's what I'm
coat.
dreading.
Coat.
Anyway, let's
Nobody wants to
continue.
believe that.
I got a $1.50 tip.
Nobody wants to believe that. If Review Tech said he can't talk about stuff
from the
because
documentary on the chin instead of getting overly defensive.
legal issues, DSP would have said he don't believe him. He would have said he's bullshitting. So I'm gonna say I don't believe DSP and he's
But there's
bullshitting.
certain things that I can't react to.
If
So
Tim
I'm saying,
Schafer said he can't talk about something because legal issues, DSP would have said go lick Anita's pussy some more. I don't believe you. So I'm gonna say DSP, go lick Cat's pussy some more. I don't believe you.
To give you receipts and prove otherwise, because then you have all my personal information you could use against me.
Sure.
You know, for horrible reasons.
Horrible reasons. What about the
just
mobile game
opening a
accounts?
Vlog in my house puts me at risk because
This dude is willing to give us the account names of every fucking thing. Multiple PayPals, the Steam, the Xbox. Didn't Wings get his Xbox account hacked? The Steam, the Xbox, the Nintendos. He's willing to let you gift them games through every fucking service. But for some reason, we can't know his mobile game account name. That's the one account name he's hiding from it. Like he's shown phone numbers for other people on his stream. He's shown his own address on his stream multiple times recently. He had the whole Comcast thing when he was flashing all kind of information on screen. He's okay with all of that. But knowing his mobile game account name is somehow worse than when he got his bank account hacked, because he say he got his bank account hacked before. And the way he talk about exposing his mobile game account name, it's kind of weird. I'm gonna give you an apples to pineapple comparison. Let's say you know a guy, right? Correct. And the guy's like, yeah, I got some Bitcoin, but I don't want to tell you how much. And I can't show you my wallet number, and I don't want to talk about it, but I got some. You're going to think they're a fucking millionaire probably because they're acting sus about Bitcoin. Out of all of the things, maybe you know this person, maybe you know everything else about this person too, like all of the PayPals and the whole name and the address. Maybe you know literally everything about this guy, except that. But then they say they don't have any money. I got no money in Bitcoin, man. I don't spend any money on that shit. I've never involved myself with that. Oh, but you said you had a wallet, right? Yeah, I got a wallet. Oh, what's the wallet number? I want to send you something. Nah, I can't let you know that. If I let you know that, it will ruin my life. That's DSP. We're champions, though. The Bitcoin wallet is his phone.
You know,
and the address is his champion's account.
Filming a vlog in
I can't let you know about it, man. If you figure out about this, it's gonna ruin my life.
Now imagine if they actually had access to.
That's gonna make people want to know more about it. You know that.
I cannot put myself at that level of risk.
Myself at that level of risk. I can't. It's gonna hurt me.
Like we're gonna get to a point where it's like, well, I can't say anything, and then everyone's like, well, that must be that this is 100% true, and Phil's a piece of shit. Well, it's not.
Oh.
But I can't put myself at further risk. Right?
Further risk. Further risk.
Yeah. I received a $4.20 tip.
Whoa.
From the Shin Black.
Yep.
He says, That,
Is it
that
about the
reaction was
keynote
lit,
to
brother.
see?
Can't wait to see what happens in the future. God bless. Thank you to the Shin Black. $4.20 tip. So we get a nice special animation for that one. Good to see you, and I appreciate you coming by. And
then the weird thing is, if you go to his Instagram, he's got dozens of pictures, screenshots from mobile games, bragging about what cars he got.
Excuse me.
So it's like, damn, you can't even go back and delete that?
How's it going, man? Cool. Let's see here.
What if he deleted it would show that he done something wrong? Yeah, you did. Tangled web, man.
Okay, wow. Thank you to RAC1190 who gifted 5 memberships to the community this morning.
Let's fucking go.
Congratulations to Spencer Howard.
He don't care.
Suffa Horse.
He don't care.
Proto Man. Eric
Suffa Horse. Suffa Horse got gifted.
Extra time to discuss.
I don't know who that could be.
Show. And if any other contributions,
Not that horse.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Suffa.
And what do they get?
What else is on everyone's
That's what
mind
they got.
today?
That's what they got.
Eugene says, "Do you want to see Nintendo bring back dual screen gaming for their next generation?" 11. There's this widget in your corner.
He's on his computer already.
Then essentially Nintendo would have kept that formula. But
Don't care.
11. There's this widget in your corner of your screen. Like, it's being annoying.
How I go from the oh shit, this is a ADD segment. Or would it be H? Yeah, because he was on Nintendo. And then I don't know, he's talking about a widget on his computer.
That formula. Then
What the?
essentially Nintendo would have kept that formula. But they obviously did not, right?
Yeah.
I get rid of this thing.
What the?
Widget.
Huh? This widget. What's this widget going on the screen?
Okay, you know how in Windows 11
Maybe you can show us. No, I don't have Windows 11. I'm not fucking, I'm poor, bro. Apparently, I don't know. Give me, literally buy me a $2,000 brand new computer and then I'll have Windows 11. Because I don't have it right now, DSP. Thank you for flexing on me.
How do you turn off the widget? Because
Obviously.
oh, traffic alert in your area. I don't care. I don't want this widget
You guys know Windows 11.
popping up, right?
Yeah, I know. I fucking know, man. Right?
I don't know how to get rid of it.
Learn how to use your computer. I think if you learn how to use your computer, you can learn how to get rid of stuff on it. I might be wrong, though.
That's not how you disable the widget.
You might have to look it up.
That's extreme.
But I think if you learn how to use your computer, you can get rid of widgets. Hello, Game Boy. The Game Boy streak is insane. This dude not human.
From your app list? What
They're
the fuck
not
is
human, man. Fucking creep me out. Ah, yes. This is the best part. He asks for advice, and then when he get the advice, he questions the advice to make you feel stupid for giving it. But not really, but then maybe. Oh man, my tire's flat. What should I do?
You should get like a fix-a-flat, man. Fix-a-flat? What the fuck is that? Fix-a-flat? I never heard of that. This sounds pretty silly. I don't know about fix-a-flat. What do you guys think?
That would be DSP. And then you would think to yourself, yeah, fuck this guy. I don't think I want to help them anymore. Remember, I just play dumb sometimes. Boy Who Cried Wolf. Actually, the boy who cried dented. Think about that one. No, the dude who cried dented to make it,
Weather I want.
you know,
I like the weather.
sound quirky and fun.
Weather,
But he is. He's the
I don't
dude who
want
cried
anything
dented.
else.
Stop pretending to be dumb. It's not cool. It's like actually not. Very detrimental.
Yeah, I guess it'll have to
One
be
day you won't know something for real and people gonna remember all the times you told them they were dumb fucks. And all the times you pretended to not understand something because you wanted to milk them for attention. And then they're gonna say, I'm not helping you today, Phil. And they're gonna all walk away.
Like, why
And
do
the
I want
village idiot is gonna
to
die in a hole.
information on my fucking desktop gaming computer? I don't. Why?
Ah,
is the
yes, he's
traffic
mad at his
come
computer.
From? Right? Where did the traffic? I don't know.
Why do I care about traffic? I don't even fucking go anywhere, dumb computer.
Right,
Stupid fuck.
taskbar settings.
Oh, somebody fell for it.
Taskbar settings. Widgets. Off. Fuck off. Thank you. Done. Wow, that was simple. Thank you.
Hey, he
That was
didn't
a
call
real easy
people
answer.
stupid.
I appreciate you. Everyone who just said that. There was a few people who actually just said that at the same time. Yenkin, Dragon's
Oh, that's
Advocate,
good.
thank you. Easy fix. That's
Why
what
you
I'm
do
talking
prayer
about.
hands so
Thank you.
much now, DSP?
Fuck them. Say, oh,
Prayer
you like
hands are
widget,
part of his
widget,
personality
widget?
now?
Oh, fuck off my desktop.
I swear to
Shout out
God.
to
I can't wait for him to read that suggestion. Speaking of suggestion box, nope.
Mick G-Man 80,
Boot Wallace.
Vladimir Lenin,
New
Lulu,
segment, nope.
Random Box, and Snarticon.
All we got was a weird
I appreciate that. I
pre-stream.
hope you guys enjoy your membership.
And definitely not a smug one.
Enjoy the plentiful amount of emotes we have.
Almost
on
a
this
sad
channel. I should talk
pre-stream
about
from
this.
DSP.
This is an interesting topic.
And it's not
So,
interesting.
If you're a newcomer to the channel, which many of you are, right? Probably a couple hundred people here who normally wouldn't be here. And you're wondering, why the hell does Darkside Phil have so many emotes? Like, look,
Damn. I want to clean a train.
Twitch is all about subscriptions. You gotta subscribe. Get those custom emotes and shit. Subscribe. That's why everyone over there is all about their subs.
This is a clip from DSP shitting on Twitch streamers when he was on YouTube because he was outside the club and he didn't have 45 emotes on his channel. Wow. Fun fact, Ree, Almighty _ Tevin on Twitch, I factually have more emotes on my Twitch channel than DSP got on his YouTube channel. Big Bang, take a little bang. The point of me pausing though and playing the clip, obviously you get it, right? DSP, of course, shit on everything and make fun of everything and hate on everything. Everything.
Twitch.
The dude used to criticize Twitch for promoting the only thing they could fucking charge you for and get away with it. He criticized that because of course he did. Why? It was no fucking point. Just because he wasn't doing it, he had to hate on it.
Twitch is all about subscriptions. You gotta subscribe. Get those custom emotes and shit. Subscribe. That's why everyone over there is all about their subs.
And he used to even say, what do emotes have to do with a stream? He actually used to say that. What do emotes have to do with a stream? What
Twitch is all about subscriptions. You gotta subscribe. Get those custom emotes and shit. Subscribe. Right? That's why everyone over there who normally wouldn't be here is all about their subs. And you're wondering, why the hell does Darkside Phil have so many emotes? Like, look at his insane amount of emotes on his channel. Most people don't have that many emotes. Like, how did he get that? You really want to know the truth? Because this is another messed up story.
Argentinian memberships.
Basically, what happened was my detractor.
This is lame. God damn it, I don't want to pause already. Nah, I gotta pause though. This is DSP yet again not showing appreciation for his viewers because he got a lot of emotes for more than one reason. He got a lot of emotes because people that like him gifted members too. What about that? What about when NDO used to give them 150 memberships? What about when OIC used to give them 20 fucking memberships at night during Final Fantasy streams? What about when Jinx gave them 50 memberships at night? Huh? What about that? That never happened? No, DSP can't fucking remember that. Why would we talk about that? Why would I say, yeah, I have a lot of emotes because people like me and they support my stream? That would actually be true, I feel like. Even though recently this dude was like, yeah, people make stuff for my stream because they like me and they want to see the stream better. Why couldn't he say that about the emote thing? He actually gave it the negative spin. He actually completely devalued the people that helped them out and liked them. That's DSP though.
What they found out
Oh, well.
is that you can use a VPN
This dude's insane.
to say you're from another country.
Insane.
Because YouTube has a really weird way.
So many people used to give him so many memberships when they were normal price and before people would fuck him over with the Argentina thing.
Weird cost of everything.
And he
like,
acting like that didn't even
and you
happen.
can come on here and you can buy
That's
like 50
so
member
sad.
bonds, okay, for less than $1.
so sad.
So what my detractors were doing, they would come on here with an account that would be like, you know, Phil's fat wife. You know, fucked
Who's
up
that?
thing, right? Messed up. It's a really demented thing. And they
What
would
the hell?
come and they would do a 50-member bomb with that name. So the whole chat would be filled with Phil's fat wife 50 times as they gave out memberships that literally are worthless. Like, I get paid less than a penny per membership. Okay? So what ended up happening was, it was trolling that was going on for like 3 months. It started like maybe January, February this year. And they did it nonstop for like 3-4 months. Okay? They inflated my amount of memberships, but I was getting like no money for them. So people were actually legitimately saying, I want to like gift memberships to you. And they couldn't because it was like, there's not enough people. Like at one point I had over 3,000 members on this channel, but none of them were legit. They were all fake memberships and I was making like $5 on all of that.
Of course he's
So what
lying
ended up
about that
happening
part. Like people were still able to gift memberships, man. Don't act like the website didn't accept money anymore.
How many memberships you have?
That was basically a rumor. He's acting like a rumor was
like,
not a
an
rumor.
Insane amount of membership slots.
Not cool.
Okay. And by the way,
Speaking of not cool, I gotta want to hit this again.
less than a penny per membership. So 50
Oh yeah, fat wife
okay?
part.
And you can come on here and you can buy like 50 member bombs, okay, for less than $1. So what my detractors were doing, they would come on here with an account that would be like, you know, Phil's fat wife.
Okay. So I want to point it out. This is the only like example he give. Kinda sus. This is the person he's supposed to care about so much, but he's actually pretty much trolling her. Like, why couldn't he give another example? Why couldn't he say, oh, they would show up with a name like DSP wastes his viewers' money on champions. Boom. It's so he could have made it about Derek if he don't want to make fun of himself, because it's kind of like he didn't want to name a thing that make fun of him, and he'd rather name a thing, he'd rather signal boost something that make fun of his wife. Kinda sus coming from a dude who hide behind his wife so much. I don't know. I feel like I'm not reaching with that. He couldn't even give a second example. Why can't you give a second example? Because it would be something bad about you. But I thought you were okay with like talking about this stuff sometimes. I thought Kat was the one that can't handle the internet stuff. But here we have DSP saying DSP's fat wife. What the fuck is wrong with him?
Bombs, okay, for less than $1. Buy as a weird cost
Why?
and everything, like way low. You could pretend really weird a VPN.
Really weird. So weird. Really weird.
My detractors found out a loophole in YouTube's system.
Not that
What they found
loophole.
out is that you can use a VPN to say you're from another country. And because YouTube has a really weird way they do business, they actually have regional pricing.
A lot of places do. That's not weird at all.
Has a weird
What
cost and
the?
everything, like way low cost. And you can come on here.
Imagine trying to
buy
make people think that it's weird.
bombs, okay,
What the
for
fuck?
less than $1. So what my detractors were doing, they would come on here with an account that would be like, you know, Phil's fat wife.
Why is he okay with saying that? Why is DSP okay with saying Phil's fat wife? That's really sus. That's so sus. Now we have a clip of DSP saying Phil's fat wife. All because he rather say that than say what people say about him to be a victim about it. I don't know. It's really specific and somebody else can break it down better worded than me. But you get the idea, maybe, hopefully. And it's kind of fucked up. And the more you think about it, the more fucked up it sounds. So I'm going to just leave it here. But you get the point, I hope. And it's kind of lame. Give felt it, Cat.
Thing, right?
Felt it.
Phil's fat wife. You know, fucked up thing, right? Messed up Phil's fat wife. You know, fucked up count that would be like, you know, Phil's fat wife. And it would fucked up that would be like, you know, Phil's fat wife. You know, fucked up thing, right? Messed up, the really demented thing.
Really demented.
And they would do a
Why did you
50-member
say
bomb
it
on that
then?
name. So the whole chat
Like, why
would be
did you
filled with
say
Phil's
it?
fat wife 50 times.
He repeated
As
it.
they gave out memberships.
I
that
forgot he
literally worked.
repeated it.
I get paid.
He repeated it. This dude's a monster. I really care about my wife. But we have him saying Phil's fat wife twice. I'm emailing this clip to Kat. I'm sending it to Jenna too. Jenna gonna send it to Cat Mama. Is she? I'm not gonna ask that question.
As they gave out
I
memberships
can't believe
that
this.
literally
Okay, one more time.
wife. You know, fucked up count that would be like, you know, Phil's fat wife. You know, fucked up thing, right? Messed up, the really demented thing. And they would come and they would do a 50-member bomb with that name. So the whole chat would be filled with Phil's fat wife 50 times.
We're supposed to believe that Kat sits at home and cries when other people make fun of DSP for jerking off, even though she's not even watching their streams. But DSP himself on his stream, the dude who's named Phil and is married, is on his stream saying Phil's fat wife twice. Kat not crying downstairs because of that. She crying downstairs because Review Tech make fun of her husband for jerking off on the internet when he was with another woman and not even with her. That's what I'm supposed to believe. And I'm the dented one if I don't believe it. I am a dent tractor, actually, if I don't believe this strange narrative I'm supposed to believe. So shout out Phil's fat wife. Let's do it one more time.
Way low cost. And you can come on here and you can buy like 50 member
It's like something he shouldn't even be able to say out loud. Like it should be like a Squidward moment. It shouldn't even be able to work.
So what my detractors
It shouldn't
would
even
do,
work.
They would come on here with an account that would be like,
It should be like the
you know,
wrong frame
Phil's
rate.
fat wife. You know, fucked up thing, right? Messed up, the really demented thing. And they would come and they would do a 50-member bomb with that name. So the whole chat would be filled with Phil's fat wife.
Yeah, he do have the sing-song way.
Because they gave out
Phil's
memberships that
fat
literally
wife.
were worthless. Like I get paid
He's into it.
less than a penny per membership.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow,
So what
wow,
ended up
wow.
happening
Oh, well.
was it was trolling.
Fuck
That was
that
going on for
bitch.
3 months. It started like maybe
I
January.
was finna
February,
save that
and they
bitch.
did it nonstop for like 3 or 4
Man,
months.
save it from my
Okay.
husband calling up fat on
They
stream.
inflated my amount of memberships, but I was getting like no money for them. So people were actually legitimately saying, "I want to like gift memberships." To
They
you, but
did.
couldn't because it was like there's not enough. People.
Remember,
Like,
I like saying remember so much apparently, but remember when DSP would get like memberships? He would get like 10 memberships from Lucky Gremlin, Goofy Gremlin, Gamer Gremlin, or whatever the fucking Gremlin. He would get 10 gifted memberships from like Joey or Johnny or Jeremy or Johanna or Jonovich or whatever the fuck. You know, the regulars, the truly indenturated individuals. And he would say, thank you for the real gifted subs. He would specifically say that. Now, those people never happen. The real gifted subs that came through, they actually didn't happen, and it's gone. And now I'm going to gaslight you into thinking that they never worked to begin with. Yeah, man, people wanted to gift subs, but they were like, sorry, Phil, I guess they don't work. Right. How long that lasted? Wasn't that a rumor? That lasted like 5 months now? I don't know. He really appreciated the support he get. He can't tell you how much he got if you ask.
They were all fake memberships.
And he actually lies about random things. And he's always dishonest about how much his viewers support him.
Emotes is they unlock emote slots per how many.
I've never seen somebody underestimate their viewers' support as much as DSP. It's fucking insane.
Insane amount of membership slots. Okay, and by the way,
His
I tried to talk to YouTube.
honest
about it.
viewers gave him a lot of membership slots too.
It's like you're talking to a brick wall. In fact, I
Like when YouTube changed the way the system worked for emotes, DSP had a lot of emotes. And then the Argentina thing happened, and then he got even more.
Well, I don't understand. It's not in my
But him
checklist,
acting
you know what I
like
mean?
his
It's
real
not
viewers
anymore.
didn't
So
support him
I don't
enough
know what
is,
you mean.
of course,
They
bad.
just, they can't help. So
But it is what it
so
is.
basically, they didn't help at all. And
It ain't my
at this
problem.
point, you know,
I just
from
want
time
to complain
time,
about
they
it.
still come
Like
back
the
and
weather.
forth. But you
Like
guys
the
are
weather in
making
another
it,
state.
you know,
It ain't my
if you
problem. I'm
want
just
to
complaining
be
about it.
members, that helps the channel.
That helps the
Thank you very
channel.
much.
No,
Thanks
it
for actually
don't.
helping legitimately.
Fuck you.
It helps a lot, but that's why we have so many
Blah.
emotes. I know.
Make
I was
you-
insane. How many emotes do I
Make
have
your
right now?
fucking marriage legitimate, man. Why did you call your wife fat on stream twice? What the fuck is wrong with you, DSP? You actually called your wife fat on stream twice. He really been hanging out with PPP too. He really been hanging out with PPP too much. DSP calling his own wife fat. We lost, bros.
Giant like YouTubers don't have
The
that many
king and
emotes, don't have
queen
that many members.
have
Legit.
felt at each
You
other.
know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? I wonder what DSP favorite Soulja Slim song is.
Okay. Anything else you guys want to chat about?
I'm known for making promises
Would I consider
that I
interviewing the
can keep.
casino guys?
Baby, the streets, maybe.
If actually it would be me asking them about their past. I know nothing about their
24/7,
past at all.
365
I literally don't know about
daily.
it. So I could
You
go and
love
ask
me?
them,
You
know,
love
about
me
their
not?
past, you know.
I'ma be
So
me.
I've always felt
I
like,
know
like,
but
everyone
making
just wants to know more
promises
about me,
that I
and
can't keep.
I just don't
And
understand why
baby,
they're
the
so
streets,
confused.
maybe.
Honestly, I just don't understand.
At
it.
DSP Gaming,
There is, for
did
some
the
bizarre
streets
reason.
make you? I
So,
really want to know.
I guess we'll see. But
At
that'd be fun,
DSP
maybe.
Gaming,
If you
I come
remember,
from the
last year when I
streets.
launched my React
I'm
channel,
wondering, did
I
the streets make
three different
you?
shows.
I'm
DSP
really
Internet,
interested.
My weekly clip show was one.
At DSP.
Long-form reacting to
Hello,
documentaries and things
as
like
a
I did
person
last
from
night
the
was
streets,
two.
I am
The third
wondering,
was DSP
did the streets
Asks,
make
It
you?
was supposed to be an
Or are you
ongoing,
just from them?
interesting interview series.
At
I was
DSP
gonna get people
Gaming.
from different walks of
Sorry
life.
for bringing that
For
up
example,
earlier. I won't bring it
I
up
was gonna
again.
interview some of my old life friends.
At
I was gonna
DSP
interview people from
Gaming.
the Street Fighter community.
Hey,
I was gonna
sorry for
interview people
asking
from
that
YouTube.
question
I was gonna
earlier.
get all
I
these
see you didn't
guests
want to talk about it.
things
Sorry
and
for
do
bringing it
interview
up.
series that I thought
At
would be
DSP.
very, very fun.
Hey,
But
catch you on
what
the stream
happened was,
tomorrow. Can't wait to
besides
see the
those
React
videos
stream.
last year, and when it happened, it made me look like complete and utter shit. Everyone dunked on me, and
That's
literally
the
no one
corner
would've wanted
demon.
to do an interview with me
Speaking
if I
Derek.
had continued on with the idea. Like, who the hell wants to touch Darkside Phil now when everyone hates him, right?
Right?
So I just threw the idea out.
Oh, I wonder what he was
threw the
talking
entire
about.
idea out.
Oh, he threw an idea out. Let me see.
If
Never
you
mind.
remember,
I gotta hit him up.
last year when I launched my React channel.
Uh-huh. Oh,
I did 3
DSP
shows.
interviews it or
DSP
whatever.
My weekly clip show was one.
Of course, he threw that
Long-form
idea out.
reacting to documentaries and things like I did last night was 2, but the third was DSP Asks It. It was supposed to
Wait,
be an ongoing.
DSP specifically told one of his viewers straight up that this never happened and he never said this. Some guy, this was maybe a couple of weeks ago, some guy in his chat was like, Phil, this is the voice I'm making up. They were like, Phil, didn't you want to do a DSP Ask a talk show and you would invite Rich on? And he was like,
I never wanted to do that. I never said I would do that. What are you talking about?
and now he right here, he's telling us actually that he did want to do that, but he's not naming review tech as a part of it. And of course, he dropped the idea. It's like, I don't understand.
Interesting interview series. I was gonna
This
give
is a
people from
person
different
who want to
walks of
lie
life.
about
For
everything
example,
and can't keep
I
up
was
with
gonna
any other
interview my old
lies.
life friends. I was gonna interview people from the Street Fighter community. I was gonna interview people from YouTube. I was gonna get all these different guests from different things and do
What's the point of doing this, by the way? What's the point of overhyping a dead idea? What's really the point of doing that when you actually have a suggestion box that you've actually requested people submit to? You know, you can read that, right? And then maybe after reading the suggestion box, you can come up with a cool thing to do instead of bragging about a cool thing you didn't start. What? Huh? I thought this dude don't like wasting his viewers' time. Wait a minute.
series that I thought
It's
would be
okay.
very,
He's just
very
having fun. Fun,
But
see?
what ended up happening was
The trolls.
the side scroller interview happened last
So
year.
the trolls.
And
I'm gonna just
what
call
happened,
these the
it
trolls
made me
too.
look like complete and utter shit.
They
Everyone
just
dumped
count
on
as the
me,
trolls
and literally
too.
No one would have wanted
God,
to do an
he
interview
complained
with me
about side
even if I
scrollers so
put out
much.
the idea. Like, who the hell wants to touch Dark Side Phil now when everyone hates him, right? So
Everybody already
I
did.
threw the idea out. I threw the entire idea out.
What? Okay, dude.
I never went back. So maybe
What a
maybe
victim.
perhaps this could be something cool to think about to do in the future.
Yeah,
Bring-
do it
bring
with
back.
Andy Worski and
All right, I'll think
PPP.
about it.
Talk to
Because the thing
PPP
is,
about
people
Stream
act like
Me
again,
and showing his
people
butthole, and talk to Andy Worski about wearing diapers and doing cocaine and burning his nipples.
Yeah.
And then we could all laugh. And then DSP can go on their stream and they can
So I
watch
plan on interviewing
clips
June
of him
again.
acting funny and
Well,
having
it's not
fun.
wrong. I don't
And then
know.
they could
I don't
laugh
even
and
know
then we
who he
can
is.
fucking move on after
Just
that.
so you know, in the review tech
They
documentary,
literally should do
June
streams
didn't get
making
one
fun of
thing
each
wrong about
other.
me.
They
He
all
said in the
stream
documentary, and I
at the
quote,
same time,
he
3
said,
streams.
I
They
paraphrase,
would do an Andy stream, a
DSP
PPP stream, and a
offered
DSP stream. This should be lit.
USA,
And then after that, they played
and DSP refused to
Undertale
concede
together or
this
whatever
claim
people
of
play together.
spyware or malware or it being tampered with. That actually just wasn't the case at all. In any way, shape, or form. I never suspected that that stuff was on there.
Yeah, you did.
I suspected.
You said you alluded that you did after the fact, and it was really cringe. And the people that watch these streams know that.
He made fun of me and made money doing
And
it.
he know that,
thought
but
by
he
giving
acted
me
like he
the
don't
PC, this was
because
the way
he's
of saying,
disingenuous,
fine,
dishonest,
forgive
and a
me.
fraud.
Now you can never say you're angry about me having said shit about you because I gave you something. Oh, this was a way for Rich to try to say, oh, look, I did something nice for Phil. Even though for 10 years, he had literally made fun of me and made money doing it. He thought by giving me this PC, this was the way of saying, oh, it was all fine, forgive me. Now you can never say you're angry about me having said shit about you because I gave you something.
Hey, remember when, let's see, remember again, after the hey, remember when Rich was like, how do I word this? When Rich initially was going through problems with his daughter or one of his daughters or whatever the fuck that situation is, you know what I'm talking about. And if you don't, connect the dots. Something bad happened. When something bad happened in his family, DSP ran, not walked, he ran to Twitter at Review Tech USA or whatever the fuck his Twitter name is.
Hello, sir. It would be great if you could come on my stream and we can make bygones be bygones and put everything behind us. Sorry about what's happening with your daughter.
That's what he did. That was DSP actually trying to take advantage of some dude's daughter. Like, not having fun. Definitely not having fun in life. That's straight up what happened. It is. And then after the fact, when Review Tech kept making fun of DSP, you should have made fun of him more after that. When Review Tech kept making fun of DSP, DSP's response was, I tried to reach out to him. I tried to be nice to him. And he wasn't nice to me. So he's trying to act like Dickers wanted him to wanted to give something to him to show that he was, I don't know, whatever he's accusing Review Tech of trying to do, DSP did it. But without giving him anything and with saying words.
And therefore now
I hope your wife, I hope your girlfriend don't, no, I hope your daughter don't die.
All right.
You want to come on my stream?
I was no way I was ever going to accept that PC from him.
More or less.
Right? You might as well say Keemstar wants to send me a PC today too.
That's not
angry
similar at
about
all.
me having said shit about you because I gave you something.
Oh, and another point to bring up too, because DSP don't want to bring it up anymore. When he first turned down a Review Tech computer, even though he said he was never offered a computer, but when he first turned down a Review Tech computer, he said he didn't want to accept it because if he did, it will make him an indentured servant. Because obviously Review Tech is a fucking slave owner. And he didn't say it more than once. I mean, he said it more than once. He didn't say it once. He said it more than once. Indentured servant, because he's a weird anime character. So he think if you want to give him something, you want him to be a servant. And then he gets a $2,000 computer gifted by a random guy. And I'm like, he's not that guy's servant. That dude don't even have a name. They actually don't even have a name. So why would he have been Review Tech servant is beyond me. But this the stuff he say.
Now he
and he acting like he never said it now.
Forever.
Oh, no, never mind. I'm sorry. Right there, he just said it. Beholden to him. He's wording it different, but that's the same thing. Beholden to him.
Because I gave you something.
Anime
And
character.
therefore now he'd think that I'm like beholden to him.
It's like a Hey Arnold episode.
Donated a PC to me.
I gave you something, so now you gotta take out the trash from me every day.
From him, right? You might as well say Keemstar wants to send me a PC today too, right? I mean, I'm not that dumb.
Beholden.
I'm dumb. I'm not that dumb. I mean, come on. I'd have to
You call other people dumb all day.
So that's why I didn't
How
accept
dumb are
it.
they?
But June got that wrong. But that's like nitpicking, right? Like that's not like a big deal. That's kind of semantics. Doesn't matter what the reason was. That wasn't even the subject. Will he get a few things wrong?
It do matter,
what I'm
actually.
suspecting is he's just going to report on what he's found on the internet that a lot of my detractors have said, but things that I never disputed. He's never going to. There's no rebuttal or no refuting. You know what I mean? Or what he's going to do is he's going to call out my hypocrisy.
There's some
like, for example,
pignosis
there
right now.
absolutely was a point in time when I was saying I have not played WWE Champions. I'm not playing it. And then later on, I was like, yeah, I played it. I'm playing it. Right?
Is he
it's
gonna?
Like, I contradicted myself.
Yeah.
He called me out on that. Now there's reason for that, and I can explain that reasoning when I'm reacting to the documentary. You see, but he's gonna.
The reasoning is lame.
Gotcha moments.
It's some stupid bullshit anime term.
The
devil I know and the devil I don't know. Long story short, he thought it was easier to just lie instead of saying, yeah, I play champions, but I play it this much and not that much. That's what we're supposed to believe is okay to do. That it's okay to lie because lying is easier than saying I do and not a lot.
That's the other thing too, because
That's all he could have said.
Is
no, I don't play it. Well, Phil, you said you never played it, and it was proven that you did. Well, the information that proves that I did is fake. Well, you said that you did. Well, should I say I do or just lie? I might as well lie, right? It's easier to lie.
Recorded. It's being
finished. Are you lying now?
Processed everything, and it's going to get public as is. He's not going to be adding new content just because now all of a sudden in the last 2 weeks there's been a turnaround with attitudes toward me. He's not going to put that in there. It's going to end negative.
That'll be awkward.
Look, Phil's YouTube channel has plummeted in popularity. He has 2 other channels that aren't doing well.
That's still true.
He's desperately trying to stay alive. And
he is
stuff like that. It's going to be negative, a negative spin, negative end.
Negative spin now.
I don't blame him.
I like that it's not true. It's just negative.
Hard feelings towards that man at all.
This dude's so fucking lame.
Here's the difference between like me and an LT.
Here's the difference. Oh yeah, nice deflection. Here's the difference between DSP being negative and other people being negative. I don't know the difference, but it's the thing that DSP do. When he talk about other people criticizing games, he say truthful, honest, negative, and like butt kiss, I think is one. Long story short, when DSP is negative, he say, I'm not being negative. I'm being honest. I'm being truthful. When other people are being what they perceive as honest and truthful, DSP accused them of butt kissing unless they're being negative. Maybe you get it. Why did I think about that?
Negative spin, negative end.
Oh yeah, because he said that. Because he's accusing June of giving his documentary a negative spin.
Negative spin, negative end. I just know it is. You know, I don't blame him for doing that. I don't. I have no hard feelings towards that man at all. I know. Truly, here's the difference between like me and an LTG.
Gotta hit his part.
I know that June has absolutely no ill intentions.
And LTG.
Here's the fun.
It's not more than one.
He's declawed in the front.
DSP, what you mean by that?
Here's the difference.
It's showing again
between like me and an LTG.
And LTG. Can we say ADSP? If you say ADSP, he'll say
it's not more than one. It's literally only one. It's not more than one DSP. It's only one of me.
It's more than one LTG. It is apparently.
I know that June has absolutely.
It's just like you watch someone like a Tevin. He's doing it again. That's that Connecticut boy coming out of something. I don't know.
No ill intentions toward me whatsoever. He's just doing his thing and he's reporting what he found.
I wonder what's
things and that's fine. You know, I don't think this guy's
something me and LTG got in common.
Destroy me and besmirch my reputation.
Probably playing Alex in Street Fighter.
I don't have one.
Yeah, I don't think about it.
An awful reputation. So you know what I mean? Like you can't possibly put anything in that documentary that's going to actually upset me. You can't.
Yeah, you can.
You know what I mean? I've already been through it all. So
wait, if this is true, why is DSP regretting or not looking forward to seeing it so much? We actually had a massive speech about him dreading the release of the documentary. How are you dreading the release of something, but then you say
besmirch my reputation?
This.
How could you possibly besmirch my reputation? I don't have one. Right? I'm an awful reputation. So you know what I mean? Like,
Doomer anime character.
Anything in that documentary?
Doomer anime character.
You can't. You know what I mean? I've already been
This
through it
dude
all.
said, I don't
So-
have a reputation. What? Okay. I'm glad he feels so good. Happiest moment of his life. Happiest time of his life. Love his job. Love the interaction. Love the
That's
audience.
true. The timing of it could have
What
been
about
better.
the hundreds of
This
people that
documentary
watch him
coming
and the
out in
dozens
2 more
that
months,
like him?
with all the positive stuff happening now,
They don't respect him?
this could have been
What
like
about
the
when
happy
he
epilogue
say,
of the documentary,
you guys
but now
respect
that's
what
not
I
gonna
say?
happen.
Now
instead, it's
nobody
gonna
respect
end
him?
on a bad
Bro,
note,
you tell your
because
viewers they
it's
respect you.
rather than ending now.
Oh,
All
man.
this positive stuff is happening, and again, I
don't get it.
blame him. I'm not asking for anything. It's all good. Roll with it.
DSP already been treated too nice with the Juna King documentary. Because if you take complaint about Juna King not talking to him when it comes to some stuff, or maybe anything at all, but DSP has pretty much bragged about Juna King talking to him behind the scenes and telling him about stuff. What's up with that? I hope people will complain about it because I feel like that shouldn't be a thing.
Guys, 'cause we are gonna adjourn
I
the
feel
show
like
in
you
just a moment,
shouldn't
and then we're all gonna head
talk
over
to one guy
DSP reaction
behind the
live.
scenes you're making a
Show.
documentary on and then not do it with the other
Willing
guy
to check
to the
out that
point they
kind of
bitch
show.
about it
It's
on
up
their
to
stream.
It's different. It's me reacting to a whole
Like
bunch of random
fucking
clips that
leave all of them alone or bother all of
all
them.
over
Yeah, I'm going that way.
Literally,
Do it with
so-
everybody or don't.
I've never had my fortune read by a fortune teller. Would I react to a doctor disrespect?
You know
documentary? It's
DSP
like I
will be
said before.
mad if Juna King talked to Richard Dickers to the point where Dickers is on his stream saying, yeah, Juna King talked to me about the documentary and said that there's some stuff in it that like he couldn't find proof on, so he's not gonna put it in there. And then DSP wasn't talking to Juna King. He'll be so mad. He would actually hate him. He would actually hate Juna King. And he would specifically say he was a piece of shit and he not giving him a fair shake and he not looking for his side of the story. You know it, dude. Woo woo woo. You know it.
Do this kind of drama
You
reacting.
know it. You don't even have to think
It
about
has to
it.
be pertinent to me. Reacting to Rich's documentary is incredibly pertinent to me because
No,
literally
it's
for
not.
10 years, he had me in his mouth. And
You don't
made
know what
hundreds of
literally
thousands of
mean.
dollars talking about me.
You got the numbers?
So it makes sense
Show
for
us
me
the
to
chart.
react back to him.
Kind of
right?
awkward that DSP can say that when we have obviously so much proof, but we have way more proof about how much money DSP make, and every number is fake. Don't get it.
That was my one
Don't get
chance
it.
to documentaries.
He don't even, man, this dude don't know anything, man. I don't even
Had
tell you
me
what he
in
don't
his
know.
mouth and made
Hundreds of
dollars talking about me.
thousands.
So it makes sense for me to react back to him, right?
So it's
That was
all
my
about
one
money.
chance to do it, and now I'm done with him.
So it's all about money?
To react to my own documentary, I don't think there's anyone else more pertinent to react to my documentary than me. Correct?
Thank you for making yourself the main character?
I might do it, but I don't think
The
I'm
dude made himself the main character of someone else's documentary that he didn't even work
going to
on.
do it now. I would focus on my stuff right now.
He's gonna
and
make
then
himself the
maybe
main
in terms
character of
right
a
now, the Dr. Disrespect situation is
Mr.
developing,
Beast
right?
documentary.
See what happened? Like he's gone for how many months now? 2 months he's been gone, and no one knows what's gonna happen with this guy's future. It's kind of like until there's more development, the story's not done. It doesn't really even make sense to talk about or react to that content or to that happening until it ends. The thing is, right now, the Dr. Disrespect situation is developing. Right?
Okay.
Put a little bit more frame there.
Like people can't make documentaries, right?
This is what I
What's
earned
still
for
developing,
10 years
man.
of suffering
The
for the mouth of a
dollar.
fucking blubbering moron.
Thoughts on the
Okay?
return of the tribal chief?
I don't watch wrestling, man. I'm not Roderick.
Staying with me. That's my Lucky King's tax chip right there. All right.
I'm not trying to bullshit you, but sorry, I don't watch weekly wrestling shows. SmackDown and the like. But I can give an answer still.
Someone on says, "Look, seeing you on Kino Casino. Great hearing your side of the story. Cool. I'm glad to hear that."
I don't know. Never mind, I can't give an answer. I'm sorry.
That's right.
That's
Now, if Rich
672.
wants to react to me, he has to see the chip in frame. You're absolutely correct, and he deserves it too. He deserves to see that chip every moment. And just to be fair, to show you guys something, okay?
And he's gone.
I'm a man of my word. The case has been reset. Rich's face has been removed. He's out of the picture now. He has nothing to do with this anymore because we already gave him his felting. He's done, right? And so the casino is open for business. Who's next, right? I wonder who'll be next. Because again, I don't have to do anything. I don't have to bring people down. These idiots who
So now the anime character thing. This is so anime. Why can't he do it for himself when his documentary come out? First of all, I wonder why. Probably the same reason he's more okay with calling his wife fat twice than saying anything else about anybody else. He was the most okay with saying his wife was fat twice on stream today than anything else. Anything else. And now we have a who's next briefcase, a Death Note style briefcase. And then he doubles, triples, quadruples down on being an anime character.
I don't even have to do anything. And something's gonna go wrong with the people around me that don't like me. And then I can make fun of them.
That's what DSP's saying. That's what DSP's saying. That's what he's saying. I gotta mute it.
Again. And so, the casino is open for business. Who's next, right? I wonder.
This dude say, who's next,
I
man?
don't have to do anything. I don't have to bring people down. These idiots who've hated on me over the years, they bring themselves down through their own heinous actions and their own repeated mistakes. So whoever has fucked with
DSP definitely don't have repeated mistakes.
We'll be open for business again. All right? But as you can see, Rich's face is gone because we already did it on him. We don't need to have him in there anymore. Okay?
Yeah, you missed him calling his wife fat twice. DSP will rather say Phil's fat wife. DSP will rather say Phil's fat wife twice. That was the quote. Him saying Phil's fat wife in a sing-songy voice. He'd rather say that twice than say anything. It's so many things he could have picked. It's so many things he could have made up. He could have said, they say DSP is a fat bleep and they give 50 memberships. No, he'd rather say Phil's fat wife. Thank you for making the best sound clip ever, DSP. He'd rather say that.
Yeah.
I rewinded it a lot when he said it, but I wish I time-stamped it.
Am I going to apologize
mentally
to Raw Phil since it wasn't him on Street Fighter?
Another troll segment. Let's see what we got here.
Am I going to apologize to Raw Phil since it wasn't him on Street Fighter 6? I don't care if it was him on Street Fighter 6. He's a piece of human filth and he can kiss my fucking ass because he's done it 5,000 times before and there's documented evidence he did. Whether or not that one time was him doesn't matter. You know, it's just, it's arbitrary thing.
It is not arbitrary. If you look up what DSP said, it is not arbitrary. Oh, man. Phil's fat wife. I'm so disappointed in DSP. I thought it was going to be a smug stream. Like, yeah, him being smug would have been super annoying and I would have been felted. But him being this bummed out, salty, and sad, and calling his wife fat twice after making $4 grand on stream. What the fuck kind of celebration is that? That's a wild celebration, Brody. That's a crazy celebration. I could never in a million years. I guess I'm not happy enough. The hate army trip. This video. Add this to your favorite playlist everywhere. A hood classic, extremely short video. You can show this to grandma. Show this to grandma and your little niece and nephew at Thanksgiving. Show this to your uncle on Father's Day. Show this to your grandpa on New Year's Eve.
I have nothing to stop dive kick. I have no tools to stop that move.
DSP so dented, bro. He fought Raw Phil so much, and he think they will play like this. First of all, out of it, absolutely out of it. Yeah, Raw Phil wake up like that, right? Raw Phil wake up EX fucking Cammy Dragon, right? Cammy Dragon.
Bye, bitch.
Goodbye, bitch.
Bye, Raw Phil. Bye, bitch. Now get fucked. I'm gonna block you right now because I know it's you. Now get fucked. What?
He was gonna black him.
Block you right now because I know it's you. Bye,
According
Raw
to DSP, he
Phil.
does
Bye,
not
bitch.
give trolls attention. He said that 2 days after this, that he don't give trolls attention.
How do I block him? There you go. Sorry, Raw Phil. Did you rebroadcast that on your stream, Raw Phil?
Shoutouts.
Oops. Looks
Shoutouts.
like I just raw dogged you, stupid bitch. What an asshole. Thank you to Shiloh for a $10 super chat.
Money. Money. Yeah. Money. Yeah. Money. Money. Yeah.
These contributions are mandatory.
That wasn't him.
Lick my ass.
Lick my ass.
Am I going to apologize to Raw Phil since it wasn't him on Street Fighter 6? I don't care if it was him on Street Fighter 6. He's a piece of human filth and he can kiss my fucking ass because he's done it 5,000 times before and there's documented evidence he did. Whether or not that one time was him doesn't matter. You know, it's just, it's an arbitrary thing.
He does not give trolls attention. Lick his bunghole, idiot. Kiss the ring and lick his butthole.
Oh, Hidalgo.
Whoa,
Super chat.
Hidalgo.
You feel any kinship to LTG? You seem like regular guys with regular flaws, but disproportionate cabals of haters.
Regular
I have no
flaws
idea.
is
I know nothing about the
something
real
to
LTG
say.
at all. I don't know the guy. I don't watch his content.
You wanted to, and you did, and you
Another
talked
guy
about
who
it for an
said
hour one
insanely
day.
Extreme things
But
over the years.
okay,
But I don't, I don't know. I can't comment on someone who I really know nothing about.
you said
except
enough
I
already.
accept, so limited interactions I've had with him, which were hilarious interactions. His behavior, not mine. I mean, he's just a nut job.
Wow, you
And,
called the dude a nut job now. So he's struggling to say he don't know anything about him, but he just called him a nut job. Why can't he like falsely assume good stuff about people? All right, that would be too hard. Everybody would think he's making a joke. Oh, I never heard of LTG. I don't really know what he do, but like he streams every day, so people must like him, right? I don't know.
Cabals of
He can
haters.
say that.
I have no idea. I know nothing about the
I know
real
nothing
LTG
about him.
at all. I don't know.
Nut
the guy, I don't
job.
watch his content.
Nut job. Give him a pill and leave him somewhere.
He's another guy who apparently has said insanely extreme things over the years.
Like DSP.
But I don't know. I can't comment on someone who I really know nothing about.
Maybe he said extreme things because it was the Wild West back then.
Interactions I've had with him, which were hilarious interactions. His behavior, not mine. I mean, he's just a nut job. And,
A nut job.
From how he interacted with June the King in the past. That's all I know about it. So
Why do you care about what he said to June the King so much?
I don't know.
Like,
Is it at
real
one
question.
point, everyone brought up LTG.
Kind of
In
lame.
my content. Now no one brings up LTG.
Somebody
right?
just did. And DSP brought him up when no one else brings him up. DSP brought him up yesterday. He being weird. I'm gonna skip.
Thing, for me to pop in every once in a while when I
I don't know. Maybe he's not pertinent anymore.
I could add to it, and then they asked me to be on the show.
Yeah,
Then I-
LTG fell off in the
outside of
last
that,
3
life
months.
goes on, right?
DSP's
I'm not gonna
still
do it
up.
constantly. Like I said, the next thing is
Okay, we're doing
is
2
medical.
times
If you
speed.
want
It's
me to do
probably
more
almost
better on
over
the
with.
show, I'm willing to do that. All right, that's kind of I guess the next thing. And then after that, we see what the future holds, right? Thank you, Jeremy. Jeremy really liked the react. He says, hopefully I'll do more.
Jeremy.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is,
I
I
bet.
like doing long form reacts, but last year people got really bored with them.
They gave him less money.
But all of a sudden, because I haven't done one in a million years, there was
They gave him a lot of money.
The Casino guys wanted to do it.
They gave him more money.
Insane interest, right? So there you go.
For the dollar. Dave is rogging
It's
out
all
on
about
Big
money.
Keemstar should have them box it out
It's
TBA.
literally all about money. It's literally all about money. Attention and contributions.
Review Tech will continue to talk about me. He will continue to be toxic, and he will continue to do nasty things. Like he will probably react.
Why
to my
would he
documentary
stop
in a
now?
really toxic way, because that's free content for him. It's low effort, no effort content, and that's all he does. He has no effort content anymore. Like he doesn't.
DSP, you're doing a react stream today.
No, what's the
And you
easiest
used
thing
to call
do?
it
Face edibles while you're commenting on my
trash.
documentary. He
DSP used to say the easiest thing to do was react streams. DSP used to say doing react streams was the equivalent to taking the day off. So I kind of don't care what he's saying right now, but I can listen to it.
because that's free content for him. It's low effort, no effort content, and that's all he does. He
Yeah,
has no effort
yes.
content anymore. Like he doesn't put effort into his content. That's why he's sitting there eating edibles the whole time. So what's the easiest thing to do? Stuff your face with edibles while you're commenting on my negative documentary. He will 100% do it. And the thing is, everyone wants to see him do it anyway.
When are you gonna
because
drink
that's
again,
more content.
DSP?
Not me, because I don't care. I'm not gonna watch him do it. I don't give a fuck. But the Kino Casino guys are gonna watch it and tear him a new asshole and everything. So there you go.
Okay, stop weaponizing your friendships. Kinda weird, man. Kinda weird. Y'all know DSP weaponizing his fucking friendships, bro? That shit weird. What the fuck? Really? This is like me saying, nah, I'm not even gonna make an example. This dude's weaponizing his friendship. Cringe. Cringe and sus. This is why nobody likes you. What the fuck? I'm gonna listen to it again. I know the Keto Casino guys are gonna terrible do asshole. What if they don't want to? What if they're bored that
Chat
day?
on the screen. I got a lot of newcomers. People were asking me various questions. I don't put.
Rewind again, my bad.
The Kino Casino guys are gonna watch. Not me, because I don't care. I'm not gonna watch him do it. I don't give a fuck. But the Kino Casino guys are gonna watch it and tear
Why
him a
would
new
they
asshole
care?
and everything. So there you go.
So there you go. So there you go.
I don't put my chat on the screen. I got a lot of newcomers. People
I have a
asking me
lot of
various questions.
trolls.
I don't
That's
put my
all I'm
chat
gonna
on the
say.
screen for 2 reasons. Okay, number one, I find it incredibly distracting. I really do. Like if I have my chat on the screen right here, you can't pay attention to what we're talking about or anything.
I gotta call Actual timeout. This dude think that if he put his chat on screen, we wouldn't be able to listen to him. He thinks what is slow. Does his brain work that way? And you think everybody else do? I can't listen to you, Phil. I'm too busy reading a message on screen. And you know what? Him saying that don't even make sense anyway. Because when you watch him on YouTube, they show you the chat by default. And when you watch on the phone, they show you the chat by default. He ended the stream. He's reacting
That I
now.
have here that doesn't fit.
Obviously, I don't have to actually show you this.
Laws or ordinances.
And it's going to take a while to load.
This began on
Well, what the fuck? With this logic, watching on the computer and not closing the chat and watching on the phone and not closing the chat makes every stream unwatchable because the chat on screen. You know the third reason? He's not going to say the third reason. The third reason he don't want to put the chat on screen is because he lie about what they say every fucking day. It's so many times people are talking in his chat and he say no one's talking. People ask questions and he say no one got questions. People say stuff and he say that they said something else and then he used the word literally. This guy literally said my stream was boring. Somebody could show up to like a Madden stream and say, Phil, I don't like when you play sports games because you don't care about it that much and you play on easy. They could actually say that specific message to the T. DSP will read it and say, wow, Tevin said that it's boring when I play sports games. Talk about a fucking idiot. It's been scenarios that dramatic. And those wouldn't be able to happen if his chat was on screen because other people could read it and say, yo, this dude's lying about what people say. That's kind of weird. And then maybe these people stop lying about what people say. So yeah, that's the third reason.
My chat on the screen. I got a lot of newcomers. People asking me various questions. I don't put my chat on the screen for two reasons. Okay, number one, I find it incredibly distracting. I really do.
He don't watch his own streams though, right? Oh, he do. He look at OBS all day.
You know the chat. It's all about people looking at the chat. I'm reading pertinent things out of chat. I'm trying to address them.
No, you're
You
not.
don't need to be derailed by the chat on the side there, to be honest.
Control freak, control freak, control freak.
You don't need to be derailed.
You don't need to be derailed by my chat with what you say on screen. You don't need to be derailed by that. Sip the Kool-Aid, dumb fuck. Do what I want.
You better take a sip, you fucking sleazy asshole.
By the chat
Big
on the
ups,
side
Tevin.
there, to be honest.
Can I see this number? Can I read the word? Fuck. I think it said bubble butt Blanchard, maybe. I think I read it right.
That's why I
The
don't do that. And number
$30
two,
to Rich Life.
for gameplay, it's atrocious. I don't want my chat on the screen during gameplay because that means that you don't care about the game. All you care about is the fucking show going on around the game, and that's not what I'm about. If I'm playing a game, I want you to watch the gameplay, see if you like the game. You know that it's more. I'm more of a real gamer than someone who's just gonna sit there streaming the game just to have an audience. I'm streaming the game because I want to play the game and display the game. You see, it's a little different. So that's true too. Most on-demand viewers won't really care about the chat.
He did this to War Dog. He did this when he did this with the look at my skeletons thing too. He specifically said that the whole chat was like, whoa, what's wrong with that guy? Wow, I can't believe he's doing that. Whoa, what a loser. And actually, factually, the whole chat was saying LOL. The whole chat was saying, look at my skeletons. The whole chat was saying, that's funny. Even one of the mods, I think Popsicola was the mod in the screen cap that I took back then. DSP just straight up lie about what his audience say daily.
And someone who's just gonna sit
daily, and it's aggressive lies.
I'm streaming the game because I want to play the game and display the game.
And you see how we stack the excuses? Hey, Phil, why don't you put the chat on screen? We're in the podcast segment. He says, I don't want to put the chat on screen because if I do, you wouldn't be able to pay attention to what I'm saying. And you don't need to be derailed by my chat being on screen. And then he's like, oh, yeah, and if I play video games, it'll be distracted too. Oh, you're not playing video games right now. Pretend a question is only about you having the chat on screen during the podcast. He can't do that because that would not help.
I'm more of a real gamer.
I'm more of a real gamer.
See if you like the game. You know that it's more. I'm more of a real gamer than someone who's just gonna sit there streaming the game just to have an audience. I'm streaming the game because I want to play the game and display the game. You see, it's a little different. So that's true too. Most
This dude's
on-demand
better than
viewers
everybody.
won't really care about the chat. I really do have two divided audiences. I have live stream attendee viewers.
Insane.
And I have on-demand viewers. The on-demand viewers, most
Pig
of them have
gnosis
been around
incoming.
for ages. There's a couple thousand people
Yep,
who come by to
pig
watch the
gnosis.
content from time to time whenever there's a game they like, and they don't want to see the chat because they don't care about the stream. They're just here to watch on-demand.
Pig
I
gnosis.
have two completely different, isolated audiences of viewers.
Nice lie. This dude said he got two completely different, isolated audiences.
I need time to return to the briefcase and then to end our podcast for the day.
I like how he can't even move in his own room. He actually can't move in his office. If you pay too much attention, but not that much, you see him actually penguin walk when he get in and out of that chair. And I'm like, bro, when you moved across the country, you said you were going to have more space to do green screen, to do all kind of stuff. And none of that stuff happened. And now you have to penguin walk to go to your chair, which is, I mean, it makes sense because the room that Cat used to game in, the Cat's office, is so fucked up, he can't even walk in the room at all. So he can barely walk in his actual office, and he can't even walk in Cat's office because DSP and Cat's so mature, they don't do anything that mature people do. Look at him. Shimmy, shimmy, Cocoa Puff.
Thank you guys very much. Great one. I knew it was going to be a good one because it was the decompression show.
You didn't talk about anything, but you did at the same time. I like the part when he said he was reading pertinent messages.
I will talk about everything that happened on today's React content. Plus,
where's Jade? What Jade think about everything?
Game news today. I didn't want to get to it. You didn't really have time. We'll do like a news roundup.
We definitely had time. He acted like he didn't, and he made himself talk about stuff a lot. This dude, man, whatever.
Okay.
Whatever. It's over with. I don't want to say anything else about it.
And what's going to happen is...
Oh my God, what's he talking about? He's promoting. He's promoting.
Okay.
I'm not listening to that. No.
This is how we're going to do today. We're going to play it like this right off the PC. And here, unlike my old show where I used to use the app on Xbox, I can actually fast forward anywhere I want to go in the video and pause and resume, which I couldn't do on the Xbox app. And it'll play the whole playlist.
Look at what people got this dude watching. I'm a cop, ask me anything.
Way better.
I wish DSP was a cop.
So this is actually a much improved setup.
Probably wish it was one too. It's too scary though.
So, right after I turn the stream off in just a moment, it's going to direct you to DSP Reacts. I would really appreciate it if you could head over there.
No.
And chill with me this afternoon.
No.
You don't like the React show because it's just a bunch
of biggin. Not listen to that. Anyway, big ups to the YouTube style people. Hopefully you had barrel of monkeys listening to this weird stream. Sorry about this strange audio when everything broke for like 5 minutes. I did nothing wrong, but I do know what I did to make that happen. So at least I made progress as a human. I'm one step closer to evolution. I'll finally stop picking scrubby fucking Shotos. And I'll finally evolve and not be a drone.
Dad,
I don't pick Shotos. That was a fake,
a
fake joke. I want to show this.
Which is why, let's be honest.
There's so many clips. Look at this shit. All the way to the right. This shit was lit the fuck up. This shit looked like Dr. Disrespect came back, bro. Because you know if he came back, a bunch of people would give money anyway. They don't care. They indenturated. Look at this. This is only a fraction. Light work. Wait a minute. You think that's it? Hold on. Boom. What about that one? And that's a 20-time offender. 20-time offender. And it's like he got caught with a gallon of cocaine. And they don't even fucking do cocaine that way. $199.99. You got to go in the hiding after that. 50, 20 gifted members. And it's just a fraction. Just a fucking screenshot. A small screenshot. Man. DSP was balling out of control. He was having so much fun. And he can't even count it. So much money, I can't even count that shit. Fuck you mean. Anyway, I want to play this clip because it was kind of funny.
The things that have happened. He's now become sad, depressed,
and very ironic.
Rich on every stream.
And the light's fucked up.
Why he eats edibles every stream.
Pop up. DSP. What do you do, DSP? DSP drinking every other day with his wife.
Depressed.
He don't even want to drink on stream because he's scared to.
Which is why, let's be honest, why he eats edibles every stream. Because he doesn't want to be there. He hates this. Wow. And it's the only way he can make a living. So he's changed from someone who had a...
That mean he don't want to even fucking be alive, bro.
Genuinely like million sub YouTuber to someone who literally has worked himself into such a rut. He hates his life and he doesn't ever want to come to stream. So he has to eat edibles to even get there. That's where we are. And so that's the transition to the final chapters here.
Yeah.
What we're going to be covering in this documentary is that this is really who he is behind the mask, behind everything else. And it's sad. I'm not trying to hate on the guy. This is
not trying to hate on him. It's facts, according to DSP. It's interesting, very funny and interesting and quirky. If I rewind all the way to the beginning of this, let's see if I can do it.
Then we're going to be good now.
All right, there we go.
It was from Rich. That's what it was. Okay.
Really? I'm gonna.
It's all the.
We'll get there eventually.
Shot.
Let's. People are.
They do shout outs for him. Are you fucking kidding me right now, man?
$20.
It's gonna take a while.
$5 shit.
This is 5 minutes in. It's like a old Tevin stream.
Where's the content? It's too many shout outs.
And you want to shout out?
No.
Oh my God, there's
What the? Huh? What's that noise?
trying to.
How'd it go? Who's that? 10 minutes in?
I think it's fun.
Damn. On demand. This shit really hit different. When you're watching it live, you don't fucking care, man. That's why people like that clip channel so much. And then when they watched that stream for the first time, it was like, shooketh, if you will.
So if you super chat, there's going to be pop-ups. I'm not going to do pop-ups for
Otherwise.
So we're going to begin.
God.
Welcome to the show on DSP React. Opposite.
Almost there. It's totally a point for me to do this, by the way. It's totally a point for me to do this. But boy, I didn't know it would take me this much
The guy was.
of an arrow
And I
key to
tried
get there.
Always kind of stay out of it.
If I have to rewind to find it, I'm not going to find it. I'm going to just tell you what happened. If I can't find it.
His
They talk, wait, we're still not there. I can't believe we're still not there. When I get to the 20-minute mark, I'm rage quitting it.
All right,
lolicon in it.
Let's preface this.
Let's preface this 18 minutes into the video. 18 minutes into the video, we're prefacing.
By saying a couple things that
Thank you.
should be important to call out before we begin. 'Cause
Good job
already we're
keeping
saying
control of your
stuff
stream.
We haven't even begun with the
Dipshit.
documentary, right? So,
Preface.
number one, anything that is said in this stream or in this on-demand video is representative of our individual takes and opinions. Just because I say something doesn't mean that it represents what they mean. They say something doesn't mean I represent. We all are individuals. We're intelligent adults, and we're saying things for what we believe for ourselves. Please don't try to do that bullshit. Oh, well, he said that on a stream you were on, so now you say
exactly.
Get the hell out of here.
Said that.
right?
No, we speak for each.
I'm gonna locally record this right quick.
Trying to blackmail 16-year-olds into doing his bidding.
I'm gonna have to skip ahead.
He has a Discord server full of unspeakable.
Right. We'll get there.
Let's
Okay.
let's preface this by saying a couple things that should be important to call out before we begin, because already we're saying stuff about the guy and we haven't even begun with the documentary, right?
True.
So number one, anything that is said in this stream or in this on-demand video is representative of our individual takes and opinions. Just because I say something doesn't mean that it represents what they mean. They say something doesn't mean I represent. We all are individuals. We're intelligent adults, and we're saying things for what we believe for ourselves. Please don't try to do that bullshit. Oh, well, he said that on a stream you were on, so now you say
exactly.
Get the hell out of here.
Said that.
right?
No, we speak for each other, and we don't necessarily co-sign what each other says.
Exactly. Okay. Number two, please. Despite the fact that we're here to have fun tonight, okay? That's what it is. We're here to razz Rich, all right? None of us here tonight on this video wish pain or suffering or physical harm.
We literally have a little quote where we yell, "Suffer Dickers, suffer Rich." Obviously, we're just having fun. But let's be real. If the DSP trolls actually said suffer Phil, and it was like a thing that was baked in to the community and it was real, DSP would take that so serious, dude. It'll be the worst thing in his life. Look at how serious he take the dent thing. He thinks people making fun of kids falling on their head as a baby. Bro, I'm not making fun of babies, man. I'm making fun of your stupid fucking viewers. I don't care about what happened to them as a baby. Don't try to make me think I'm some strange person. I want to think I'm as strange as I think I am. And I refuse to let DSP gaslight me and think I'm a stranger. Quit? Correct. I agree. Anyway, let's listen to DSP's opinion. And then right after, he actually say it's a fact. But 3 hours before that, he gave a disclaimer saying that the whole stream would be his opinion. Right. Imagine, if you will, some guy come on his stream, and man, imagine if that guy had 4,000 views, and he said, man, Darkside Phil, he's doing his drinking stream. He can only stream when he's drunk. He only streams when he's drunk. And they came to that conclusion because DSP's done some drinking streams because he's drunk on stream. You know how mad the dude would get? Bro, he'll be Jenna mode. He'll be pulling up in real life tomorrow.
Anything else?
Tomorrow.
Literally,
We have to
Say that
remember
DSP hate his job. He'll be pulling up tomorrow.
100 people
Just saying.
make a video.
This dude said that basically he don't even want to be alive and that he hate his job and that he can't show up to it without being high. And he said it's a fact. That's boss man shit.
I'm not going to take any chips
Not that
out
boss man.
for this segment because this is not even stuff.
Speaking
that
of
was in the
boss man,
documentary. This is
I
stuff
lost it
that
all,
was-
man.
But this is the time when we have to
Richard
now.
lost it all.
We're almost in the modern era. 2022 is where we are right now in the
Yeah.
timeline, correct?
Yeah.
This is when, sadly, this was old, happy, rich, happy-go-lucky,
no.
making good.
It's just him
content.
smiling in a
You know,
picture,
loved
man.
his life,
Stop
loved
being
his
weird.
job, everyone liked him.
Everyone
And
liked
now
him.
What's happened is because
Never
of his
was
bad
true.
choices and because of the things that have happened, he's now become sad, depressed, crying rich. on every
Love that ring
stream,
light.
which is why, let's be honest, why he eats edibles every stream.
Wow.
Because he doesn't want to be there.
His opinion?
He hates this.
Is your opinion?
It's the only way he can make a living.
Opinion?
So he's changed from someone who had a bright future and someone who had talent. And
My
someone who genuinely had
opinion.
million
Hey,
sub
talent.
to someone
This dude's
who
a
literally
fraud.
has
This
put
be such a
himself into
fraud.
Such a rut. He hates his life and he doesn't ever want to come to stream, so he has to eat edibles to even get there. That's where we are, and so that's the transition to the final chapters here of what we're going to be covering in this documentary. Is that this is really who he is behind the mask, behind everything else, and it's sad. I'm not trying to hate on the guy. This is facts. People don't act like this and do suck cucumbers and kiss cocks and do all this messed up stuff unless there's some
DSP being accidentally homophobic, but I'm not gonna go into that much because I don't feel like sitting here for 30 minutes talking about that.
He hates this.
So making
and
fun
it's
of
the
it.
only way he can make a living.
30
So
minutes
he's
being
changed from
exaggeration. But what if it
someone
wasn't?
Who had a bright future and someone who had talent and someone who genuinely liked million sub YouTuber.
He was
to someone
concerned
who
trolling
literally
hard
has
right
put
here.
himself into such a rut.
Imagine saying Review Tech used to have talent.
Want to come to stream, so he has
Stop
to eat edibles
that.
to even get there.
We just having
That's
fun,
where
but
we
calm
are. So
down.
that's the transition to the final chapters here of what we're going to be covering.
And it's like trying to negate his negativity. Yeah, this fucking dude eat edibles all day, hate his life, hate his job, don't want to show up to stream, can only get high and then exist on stream, makes bad content. I'm not hating on him. I'm just being factual. Oh wait, they used to be talented. DSP, were you ever talented? You can't even make a fucking emote.
Is that this is really who he is behind the mask, behind everything else.
Yeah,
And
it's
it's
the
sad.
ridiculous
I'm not trying
mask.
to hate on the guy. This is facts.
This
People
is
don't act
facts.
Like this and do suck cucumbers and kiss cocks and do all this messed up stuff unless there's some serious problems going on up here.
Yeah.
Kiss cocks.
And that's what's going on with this guy. And it's
Oh, yeah, you got to look at your boy.
up here.
Up here, the brain touch, the head tap up here. And then in here, heart touch. More WWE comic book character ass promos.
It's all about what's in here, in your heart.
What? What?
And in
More
here,
wrestling
That's
promos.
what's going on with this guy. And it's now
All about what's in your heart, man. You sound like Ray. Little baby man.
Life crisis, right? A lot of people this happens to.
Little
The
man.
problem is he's been the one
Oh, he said he was in a midlife crisis too?
crisis, right? A lot of people-
Damn.
and here's the thing.
Wow.
A lot of people this happens to them when they hit their midlife crisis, right? A lot of people this happens to.
I don't know what
Problem
this
is,
means.
He's been the one making fun of everyone for a decade.
Not
And now
everyone.
That's happening to him, and his miserable time is
Now
happening.
DSP's
I've already
everyone?
said this. For Rich,
Is-
a
Oh,
day when he's on
semantics,
his
don't
bad
worry
day
about
is
it.
his good day because he's going to make a ton of
See if you have audio for this. I have to skip ahead.
He has a Discord server full of unspeakable.
Right. We'll get there.
Let's
lolicon in it.
Let's
Hello.
preface
Okay.
this by saying a couple things that should be important to call out before we begin, because already
I'm
we're
gonna play
saying
this one more
stuff about
time
the guy
at
we haven't
2
even
times
begun
speed.
with the documentary,
Because he
right?
just kind of go. And then I'm going to play the end.
Anything that is said in this stream or in this on-demand video is representative of our individual takes and opinions. Just because
Yeah.
I say something doesn't mean that it represents what they mean. They say something doesn't mean I represent. We all are individuals. We're intelligent adults, and we're saying things for what we believe for ourselves. Please don't try to do that bullshit. Oh, well, he said
I like for what we believe, and then 3 hours later he called it a fact.
on a stream you were
He
on.
called like actually the worst thing he could have said about the dude a fact.
Wants to make music.
Holy
to
shit!
100
The worst thing he could have said about the dude without bringing up his kids. He said it and call it a fact.
Every
That's pretty wild, wild, robust, and a little tangy.
Where you're
Very
in
flavorful.
Ethan right now.
DSP was so antsy at this point in the stream.
Well, this is the appropriate time at this point to basically what we need to do. I'm not gonna take any chips out, all right, for this segment, because this is not even stuff that was in the documentary. This is supplemental information. But this is the time when we have to now. We're almost in the modern era. 2022 is where we are right now in the timelines, right?
Yeah.
This is when, sadly, this was old, happy, rich, happy-go-lucky, making good content. You know, loved his life, loved his job. Everyone liked him. And now what's happened is because of his bad choices and because of the things that have happened, or in this on-demand video is representative of our individual takes and opinions. Sad, depressed, crying rich on every stream, which is why, let's be honest, why he eats edibles every stream. Because he doesn't want to be there. He hates this stream, and it's the only way he can make a living. Video,
but he's changed from someone who had a bright future and someone who had talent and someone who genuinely like
million sub YouTuber to someone who literally has worked himself into such a rut. He hates his life and he doesn't ever want to come to stream, so he has to eat edibles to even get there. That's where we are, and so that's the transition to the
Man,
and someone who genuinely
he
likes
was slinging this fucking shit.
million sub YouTuber
Slinging hate.
to someone who literally has worked himself into such a rut. He hates his life and he doesn't ever want to come to stream, so he has to eat edibles to even get documentary, right?
True.
So number one, anything that is said in this stream or in this on-demand video is representative of our individual takes and opinions. On-demand video is representative of our individual takes and opinions. That's where we are, and so that's the transition to the final chapters here of what we're going to be covering in this documentary. Is that this is really who he is behind the mask, behind everything else. And it's sad. I'm not trying to hate on the guy. This is facts. It's behind the mask, behind everything else. And it's sad. I'm not trying to hate on the guy. This is facts. It's behind the mask, behind everything else. And it's sad. I'm not trying to hate on the guy. This is facts.
This is facts. This is facts. Talk facts like the thing.
Representative of our individual takes and opinions.
Talk opinions?
Representative of our individual takes and opinions. Stream or in this on-demand video is representative of our individual takes and opinions. Anything that is said in this stream or in this on-demand video is representative of our individual takes and opinions.
What?
Behind the mask, behind everything else. And it's sad. I'm not trying to hate on the guy. This is facts.
Okay.
People don't act like this and do suck cucumbers and kiss cocks and do all this messed up stuff unless there's some serious problems going on up here.
Yeah.
And in here. And that's what's going on with this guy. And it's now a public circuit. And here's the thing.
He got
A lot
hard
of people,
problems.
This happens to them when they hit their midlife crisis, right? A lot of people this happens to. The problem is he's been the one making fun of everyone for a decade. So now that it's happening to him and his miserable time is happening. I've always said this. For Rich, a day when someone has a bad day is his good day because he's going to make a ton of money on that, right? But now, Rich, every day is a bad day for you. So every day you're seeing what's happened in the last decade and how it's turned into what you created this situation with your actions, never learning. Why do you...
Yeah. Look in the mirror segment right there. And now we're going to skip to the end. If you didn't see the end of the end of the end of the end, guess what? It's another fucking wrestling promo. It's another anime promo. Yes. Yes. This one's so wild. I swear he has somebody actually write a script. It was that bad. He even holding the chips early. He's just floating them right there.
Like all creators that stream, his audience is drawn closer to that serves as a
And then they're playing a video at 2 times speed, maybe even faster. So they're playing a documentary at super speed because they wanted to clock out, and DSP was trying to string them along. He was actually trying to string them along to do a second stream. He was like, guys, how much more is in the video? Maybe we can do another stream. And they were like, yeah, let's just like keep watching it a little bit, man. Like, let's watch the R part at least. And I'm pretty sure they managed to get DSP to sit through the whole thing, but he was trying to get him to do another fucking stream of watching the last like 30 minutes of the documentary. Like, that would have been garbage, man. Come on.
Channel which provides his ability to track
And then
channels.
DSP start bringing up his wife because he got to spend time with his family. He got to go to sleep the same time as Cat. Forced to. So the end was kind of it fizzled out, if you will. But wait, before it fizzled out, after it fizzled out even, we get like this wild promo.
All right. This is it. This is the true finale. Okay? Right now.
Oh shit. I didn't catch on. Main character moment, anime wrestler combo, and he making himself the fucking focus, making himself the center of attention. We just watched a documentary that took weeks, maybe more than a month to make, made by people he don't know, made for a channel he not a part of. And at the end of that, he's like, yeah, let's make the focus on me again. Let's do this is the real ending of the documentary. This is the real ending of the stream.
This is the true finale.
See, this the true finale. My segment, the true finale.
Okay.
This dude's the GOAT.
Because what we have here is the
and then
final
they're so good at doing everything for the true finale. DSP's big magnum opus. We can't even make them full screen. While we do that, that's fucking stupid. So there you go.
And what we have to do is we have to break it down, and we have to say, for every time that Rich sucked a cucumber,
It's a wild
money.
promo.
For every time
Trust
that
me.
Rich kissed a cock for money. For every time
OnlyFans?
that Rich took his shirt off like a lol cow, but then made fun of other people for being lol cows.
PvP's nodding. We have shirtless PPP. Shirtless PPP has factually happened on the Kino Casino. Factually based. So yeah, whatever. Anyway, it is what it is.
There you go.
There you go.
We're gonna take a
And
giant.
he also showed his fucking butthole before. I don't know if DSP know
There
that.
you go. We're
Did
gonna
Dickers
take
do that
a
yet?
ginormous amount.
It's okay. We can make mistakes in life. That shit was forever ago, bro.
Exposing him for what he really was, and
The
finally.
DSP don't know anything, man. He don't even know who he hanging out with. He don't even know who he married. The fuck? Why would he know? Yo, why would he know anything about anything? The dude don't even know who he married. Stop that. Stop that. He don't know if that lady possessed or if she in the closet. He don't even know how she in the closet if she in the closet.
And you guys,
Maybe she possessed in the closet.
All his controversies turned that around.
Maybe that was the other one. He don't know. He don't know either.
So that's your stack right there, and that's actually the biggest chunk I've taken out of any stack tonight because you deserve it, guys.
He's paying them.
We have this left. We have this.
He's paying them for troller review tech. Let's pretend that these chips are real and they're going to get an actual benefit from that. He paid them more. I'm spoiling it. But if you pay attention to this dumb chip segment, he ended up paying June the King almost nothing for actually making the fucking documentary that he got $4,000 off of. But he pays the Kino Casino a fat ass stack of chips because they watched old videos and said, damn, that's funny. Why don't people make fun of that more? Which is exactly what people do with DSP, by the way. I'm like a fucking pro at that shit. I love pulling up old videos and saying, damn, that was funny. I didn't say it was funny when it first happened. And then you get the LeBron like combo snort video. I'm gonna just play that. It's like one person watching. I've never seen that before. Every stream. Totally. LeBron James DSP.
DSP tries it.
It's a great video. For one part. Literally one part.
Call it around the world. We call it just soda here. It's not like it's increased sugar or whatever. And it still doesn't have any caffeine or anything in it. You know, Sprite is not. I think that normal Sprite is very refreshing, has a crisp flavor to it, and I'm curious to see what this tastes like. I wanted to buy a smaller bottle, by the way, but all they had were these 2 liters, so hopefully I like it, so I'll actually drink the whole thing.
Yes. If you didn't catch on, in DSP Tries It episode 80, DSP snorts in tandem with opening a drink bottle. Yep.
See what this tastes like. I wanted to buy a smaller bottle, by the way, but all they had were these 2 liters, so hopefully I buy a smaller bottle, by the way, but all they had were these 2 liters, so
what a different thing to do. What an absolute different thing to do.
I wanted to buy a smaller bottle, by the way, but all they had were these 2 liters, so
the only part I don't like about this clip is you have to watch the finger wiggle. You can't avoid the finger wiggle.
Smaller bottle, by the way, but all they had were these 2 liters, so tastes like. I wanted to buy a smaller bottle, by the way, but all they had were these 2 liters, so
insane video, man. LeBron James Sprite.
Deserve it, guys. And that's actually the biggest chunk I think was all along.
So yeah, they get that much money for killing Dickers. I think it's like a hitman. He's paying off the hitman.
Controversies turned that around and let the internet see who he really is for who he is.
Suffer.
That's your stack right there, and that's actually the biggest chunk I've taken out of any stack tonight because you deserve it, guys.
Huge support.
We have this left.
Yes.
We have this left. The finale.
Okay.
June the King, not only making this documentary, but destroying Rich on Twitter for being a liar and hypocrite about doxing, and then today also calling him out for stuff. You know, there you go. That is
And then
June the
saying he
King
was
stack.
felted.
Oh man, really? That's June the King stack? How? And that's the Kino Casino stack. How was that fair? Andy made the documentary? Maybe.
So at this point,
God, it's like the music industry style payment. Yeah, you actually made it. Guess what? You get the least amount of money. Welcome to the music industry. Yes. Most talented person, get the least.
now here's the
Quit.
thing. I would like to say
House always
I'm
win.
a person who believes that people can improve and change for the better.
Welcome
That
home.
people can learn from their mistakes. And maybe after having watched not only this documentary by June the King, but hearing someone like me talk about this tonight, I'm
Like
trying
who?
to help this man.
Big head mob.
I want
He's
him
not
to
trying
get
to help
better.
him.
I want
He's trying to help him is a wild quote.
to talk about this tonight. I'm trying to help this man. Okay.
Concern
I want him
troll.
to get better. I want things to be better for his family. I want him to make good content.
And
He
he's
has
just smiling down there. You gotta look at him during this part.
Now here's the thing.
And he's loving it. He's
I would like to
swaying.
say I am a person who believes
Bro, he's soaking up the
that people
sun.
can improve
It's like,
and
what the
change for the better. That people can learn from their mistakes. And maybe after having watched not only this
DSP's like,
documentary,
what the
by June the
fuck?
King, but hearing someone
We
like
got
me
DSP saying
talk
this?
about this tonight. I'm trying
We
to
got
help
him
this
saying this?
Okay. I want
This
him to
dude's
get better. I
delusional.
want things to be better for his family. I want him to make good
This
content.
dude's crazy.
He has one chip
Fuck
left.
yeah.
And he has a chance to turn his life around. But he has to become a better person. And he hasn't. We just saw in that entire thing. He makes the same mistakes. He never admits fault. He always has the same problems. Unless you change,
Holy big mirror moment.
he has to become a better person. And
Listen
he
to your boy.
hasn't.
Listen to
We
your buddy.
saw in that entire thing.
Lil
He
Philip.
makes the same mistakes. He never admits fault. He always has the same problems.
Never admits fault. Couldn't be more true. We have a whole era of Rich saying I made mistakes in the past in every video he made.
Unless you
This
change
shit was like
who
a
you
slogan.
are, you will never improve and get out of this rut, Rich.
The mirror back.
Unless you change who you are, you will never improve and get out of this rut.
And you know what? DSP did change who he was. He changed who he was when he watched Brian's stream, and he changed who he was when he hung out with the Kino Casino. He did not change who he was when he got married. And you know what? I'm not being an asshole by saying that. If you do your research and actually literally look it up, you will hear DSP brag about trying to change for Cat after he got married, and he didn't go through with any of those things. He said he would stop playing mobile games when he got married. Guess what? He played mobile games on a plane ride, bro, after he got married. Not even 24 hours after he was playing mobile games, not even 48 hours after. 48 hours after he was playing mobile games. He said, and this is the lame thing, that he bothered his viewers with this shit. So it's not like a secret. I'm actually not making it up. He said he was going to stop drinking coffee every day and drinking caffeine because of his wife. And then he bragged about it. He said he was decaffeinated or decaffeinating or some shit. It was a really annoying pre-stream. You know how DSP brag about everything. Guess what? He drinks 2 coffees a day now. He probably told her he was going to work out. Remember when he bothered us about working out? And then when people brought it up, he was like, oh, don't ask me about it anymore. If I work out, you will see the difference in my body. We never seen a difference in his body. Not in a good way. What else we got? I feel like it's something else he said he was going to do or stop doing. And he went back on it. I'm pretty sure it's 3 things. But yeah, big ups to that.
But he has to become a better person.
Yeah,
And
be
he
a better
hasn't.
person,
We
man.
saw in that
Be
entire
a
thing,
better
He
person.
makes the same mistakes. He never admits fault. He always has the same problems. Unless you change who you are, you will never improve and get out of this rut, Rich. I know you can't
No.
be employed. Otherwise,
He found a rut to put Cat in.
That's why you look
Found
like this.
one.
But you
Remember when he used to like almost brag on behalf of Cat because she used to go to the gym? Remember Cat at the gym every day? Whoa, buddy. And then Cat got that exercise bike, and DSP either did a bad job of putting it together or didn't want to put it together and did a bad job because of that. Like at the end of the day, he sabotaged Cat. Was it an exercise bike even? I think the semantics is that it wasn't even an exercise bike. It was an elliptical. And I think I always call it an exercise bike. I don't know who fault that is. Maybe it's mine. But either one, he sabotaged it. He couldn't buy another one. He didn't try to buy another one, even though he could have. And he probably spent the money on lemonade and toilet paper on Amazon. I bet you he fucking did. Lemonade and toilet paper and toothpaste.
Have to change as a person. Can you do it?
And how many other ways you think he sabotaged Cat? How many other ways you think, how many other things you think he actually lied about doing for Cat? If the average bear that's in a relationship would be like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and they don't do it, you know DSP went hog wild. And like I say, for some reason he bothered his viewers about his shit. There's no reason his viewers should know that he was gonna stop drinking coffee and caffeine style drinks because his wife didn't want him to. Why the fuck we know that? Why the fuck do your viewers know that? Why is that information that's been put out? What the fuck? Because he didn't even go through with it. So he looked like a fucking loser and a failure. And he looked like a dude who don't want to do anything for his wife. Thanks.
Stop.
Stop.
Every day, making yourself the victim, eating the edibles to feel better, and doing these awful
The
things.
more I can make fun of how DSP
You know
treat Cat, the
I'm gonna
better.
fess up. I'm gonna
Fuck it.
apologize.
Because I remember how mad he got about it that day.
Decade.
He deserved to
Stop
suffer.
making these
You don't want
mistakes.
Tevin making fun of how you treat your wife? Treat her different. Sorry. Maybe he'll treat his wife better if the internet fucking like how this one guy whose name won't be said, how the internet actually made him try to take care of his kids in real life. Maybe the internet can make DSP try to be nicer to his wife in real life and let her come back to the internet.
You hate it. That's why you look like this.
Let her play games
you have to
online.
change as a person.
Cook for
Can
her.
you do it? Can you stop every day making yourself the
Oh, well.
victim, eating the edibles to feel
I'm gonna
better,
write an
doing
article
these
about it.
awful things? Or can you finally say, you know what? I'm going to fess up. I'm going to apologize for the awful person I've been for the last decade. I'm going to stop making these mistakes, and I'm going to move forward positively. Can you do that?
Move forward positively.
Oh, wait.
He
Oh,
almost
one
fucked up
final
his
thing.
promo. This is it. This is the real ending.
For 10 years of you fucking with me and making my life miserable for your personal gain,
Making my
taking your
life
final chip as
miserable.
the king's tax, you motherfucker.
Remember when Review Tech USA made DSP's life miserable?
Oh, one final thing.
When did that start?
For 10
Can I watch
years
those streams? Because some of these streams not that interesting.
and making my life miserable for your personal gain, I'm taking your final chip as the king's tax, you motherfucker.
Yeah, just razzing him. He gonna get angrier if you didn't know. Watch him. Promo mode.
You're fucking felted, bitch.
Bitch.
Felted. You're done.
Done.
Because the thing is, even if I left you this fucking chip, you wouldn't improve your life.
We're
You
just
had the chance.
razzing.
You never took an opportunity to improve. You insulated yourself
Mirror.
from any criticism, but now you've been exposed. You're done. This is my chip, and I'm gonna wear this proudly in my fucking background from now on.
I hope he never move it from the background. This dude better have that shit done next month and a month after that. It should actually never move from the background. It should be that 5 years from now. I'm all for it.
Taking that final chip.
The big
as
sip.
king
Get sipped, fuck. Get sipped, you dumb bitch.
It was great, man. And we
You
have to do it
sipped
again.
on him.
Yo, soon we'll have you on our show. Let's play some games sometimes. The interview with Medicare will plan out sometime.
Sure.
We'll have some fun. It's great reacting with you. You know what I mean, man? It is
Sure.
fun. And the chat loves it. It's
The
great
chat's
time.
going crazy. This is the most viewed stream I've ever done on YouTube.
Big
No
ups.
surprise,
Injured
right?
Cold.
Why wouldn't it be?
The Injured
That's the kind of
Cold.
content I do. And again,
Whoa, this
please
is
remember,
celebrity
everyone,
raid?
This is all in good fun. This is not
Yes,
serious.
of course,
Please
yes.
don't go after Rich or his family.
Okay, so he start this by saying, okay, 18 minutes in, he says that in the beginning, he say they're razzing. 18 minutes in, he do a disclaimer saying it's opinion and that it's not fact. 4 hours later almost, he basically say the dude don't want to be alive. He hate his life. He hate his job. He got to get how to do his job. And that's fact. And then after he say that, he go back to saying, we're just joking. I was just joking when I said this dude didn't want to live, more or less. I was just fucking around, man.
No surprise, right? I mean,
Wow.
why
He
wouldn't
was
it
right.
be?
Sometimes,
It's not
you
the
know,
kind of
we just
content I
having
do.
fun.
Again,
We just
please
having
remember-
fun online. Shut up, bro. We got freedom of speech.
The chat loves it.
I'm just
The
chilling, you
chat's
know?
going crazy.
Just
This is
having
the
fun,
most
man.
viewed stream I've ever done on YouTube. No
Read that
surprise, right? I mean, why
Wow,
wouldn't
yeah.
it be? It's not the usual
Goddamn.
kind of content I do. And again, please remember, everyone, This is all in good fun.
Good
This is
fun.
Not serious.
Of course,
Please
yes.
don't go after Rich or his family members or anyone.
You
We
know
have
what
to
this
end
made me
that
think
event
of?
with great
It's
power
like a
comes
rap
great
battle.
responsibility. We have a lot of views tonight.
It's like an end of a
Please
rap
be nice.
battle.
I feel like he has a chance.
But one of those rap battles when people like had a
Yeah,
fight.
well, I don't know if he
Somebody
will.
said they
But
fucked
thank you for
somebody else's
being here
girlfriend and
tonight.
they actually
I mean,
did.
thanks for watching.
Some
You
dude
guys
said that
were
like a
amazing.
kid wasn't for
Thank you
them.
so much for joining me. I mean,
And
obviously,
it's like,
this is
yeah,
one of the
man,
best streams I've ever done.
it's just sportsmanship, you know?
Obviously.
man.
And yeah,
But
I absolutely,
Dicker's
I mean,
not
everyone
here to
loves
shake
Dick.
his
I definitely
hand.
look forward to doing more stuff with you guys in the future.
For
So,
sure, man.
He's
Definitely,
literally at
guys.
home getting
Our
felted.
clip channel, Casino
So I don't
Clips.
know.
Go check it out. Us on Kick. It's great seeing you all here. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Andy.
right.
Thank you,
So-
PPP, for giving us this very strange moment in DSP history.
Reacts for Kino Casino. For
We wouldn't have
everyone.
done
Thank
it without
guys for
you.
a great audience tonight. I appreciate you all coming out and hanging out with us, and wish you all the best. And you know, try not to get felted. That's all I have to say, man. You know, you gotta.
Don't
all right,
get
everyone.
felted.
Don't
Thanks a
get
lot.
felted.
Stay the fuck back!
Okay, I stopped recording. I did two things. I had this as a stream,
We
and
will
I did a
defend
recording.
ourselves!
The recording.
We will defend ourselves! We will defend ourselves! Stay the fuck back! Stay the fuck back!
Has a crisp flavor to it, and I'm curious to see what this tastes like. I wanted to buy a smaller bottle, by the way, but all they had were these 2 liters, so hopefully I like it, so I'll actually drink the whole thing and not pour it down the faucet. Now look at this nice refreshing view you get of me pouring the LeBron James Sprite. Here you go, you get to see the fizzy bubbles. Now you're all thirsty, I'm sure.
yeah!
Of course, I did make the joke on Instagram and Twitter that LeBron's mix is guaranteed to have at least 15% of LeBron James' sweat in every bottle. Some people say it's his piss, but here we go. All right, bottoms up. All right, let's see what this tastes like. Smells different than regular Sprite too, by the way. It actually has a more fruity scent to it. All right.
Why would he say it's like LeBron's pee?
Ooh. It is very different than normal Sprite.
Why would he do that?
Ooh.
Ooh.
It is very different than normal Sprite.
My God. My God. Who cares? Frame rate wilding out. It'll catch up eventually. Maybe not. This shit was a lie. Yes, we sit in silence. Wait for OBS to catch up. Should have restarted the computer before the stream. I really didn't want to. I got away with it.
Derek is turning 22 on January 12th. He is a member of the DSP community and he lives in Toronto, Canada. He enjoys wrestling. His favorite wrestler is Claudio Castagnoli from AEW.
I'm sure he is.
He also supports the
how long did I
Raptors
hit that button?
basketball team.
I didn't know that was messed
He
up.
loves Pokemon and Power Rangers.
God damn it.
Today, we
Something
will
fucking
watch
random
Derek
always get messed
go
up.
on a birthday adventure. Derek wakes up and listens to his favorite song.
You get Derek now. Everybody's favorite.
It's my birthday today.
Oh, yeah.
And I am really excited. I'm going to listen to my favorite song.
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was.
Then he hop on a DSP stream. Phil says,
"Oh hey Derek, how about we meet up for your birthday?"
Derek decides to take a plane down to DSP's house in Seattle. Derek arrives at his house and they greet each other.
"Hello Derek. Do you remember the time I called Jasper Derek?"
Oh my God! He walked away with it. He came back.
It's my favorite part of the video.
Derek loved
Not the whole part, but like the transition. Remember that time I called you Derek? And then you get the music. It's like Christmas music or something. It's not Christmas music, but it's like a weird old grandpa segment. But that music in the background, it's insane.
ribbon toy he always has.
If the music wasn't in the background, it wouldn't even be the same. The music is like...
I definitely remember that.
I remember that. The music is ridiculous, dude.
That was during a Disney Dreamlight Valley stream.
Whoa.
Phil takes Derek to a Chinese restaurant.
Oh.
And they eat delicious
Did you make fun of anybody there?
Then Phil surprises him with a big birthday cake. Derek invites his friends.
Lil Shake and Bake, Blastoise 91, Roby Petzos, Only Iced Coffee, Cheetah Man, Slayer, and Jade.
They all eat, and have fun for the rest of the night.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Birthday party with all my friends.
Thank you, Phil.
This is great. Thank you, Phil.
Derek had the best birthday ever.